I káàsán everybody. Ẹ má bínú. Mo ń wo time ni. A ní match lénìí. Ọmọ Arsenal ni mi in case tẹ́ bá mọ̀. So, a dẹ̀ ní final tá fẹ́ play lénìí. Mo wá mọ bí final yẹn ṣe máa lọ depending. Bóyá ó máa lù wá.
Àwa lè fẹ́ bá gbà o. Àwa lè fẹ́ bá gbà o. A máa nà yín o. Paris Saint-Germain lè fẹ́ bá gbà o.
A máa lù ú bolẹ̀. So, ó dẹ̀ dà ń pé ó kù bóyá bí 1 hour or less than 1 hour by our own time here, I don't know. Sí match yẹn. So, depending on the outcome of the match, mo mọ̀ sídà kẹ́nu mi gbọ́rọ̀ dáadáa àbí kẹ́nu mi má gbọ́rọ̀. Mo á kó bẹ́tà kí n tètè sọ tẹnu mi ń sìn yín.
Máa wí ìfẹ́ mi Canada. Ìfẹ́ mi Canada. Máa wí. Ìránṣẹ́ rẹ̀ ń gbọ́.
Tí bá sọ̀rọ̀ ń gbà ẹ̀ kọ́ máa sọ pé ìkan ráńpọ̀ náà ló bá dé àbí nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. So it's better kéèyàn sọ kí ìkanra tó wọ̀n sìn. Actually wọ́n tẹ́. Mo gbọ́ yín.
Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ń sìn Mr. Pythagoras? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀?
Tí kí ni fi ṣẹlẹ̀?
Mo rí pé ẹ sọ pé ìkanra ló bá dé ni ẹ má bínú mo ṣe increase volume fóònù mi ni ẹ má bínú.
Mo ní in case tó bá ná tíìmù mi ní ọ̀sán yìí sìn tí bá wá létà sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́la àbí ní ìrọ̀lẹ́ àwọn èèyàn máa sọ pé nítorí ọ̀nà Arsenal ni mo ṣe ń fìkanra mọ́ anybody.
Mọ́ wa okay.
So bẹ́tà kí n sọ̀rọ̀ ń sìn kí.
Nínú Arsenal lágbára Ọlọ́run.
Àmì.
I want to pick me one time mo ti fún wèrè lọ́wọ́.
Ẹ má jẹ́ kí ọmọ mi wà sí. Ọmọ mi na Arsenal fan.
So I would have in fact I wanted to come up yesterday to try and.
Where is she now? Stars Fregoke.
I wanted to come up yesterday to try and say one or two things lórí gbogbo recent happenings yìí àtàwọn revelations tí a rí just to try and see. Of course there are some fences that cannot be entirely mend more, but to try and see a way forward from all this, even if it is another direction. But then ọmọ wèrè ti bí àbúrò olè ìyẹn ni ó tiẹ̀ tó wá distract mi lánàá, and you can see this how these people come up with different distractions when you even have something planned for yourself and things like that. Imagine me wanting to come here to address the issue tó tiẹ̀ ń ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin wa and all that, but ọmọ ti bí tí ò ní nǹkan ṣe than kó máa monitor platform oní platform. Somebody who has nothing to do with their own life anymore. Ẹni tá a létà gbọ́n pé ṣe ló abandon ìyá ẹ̀. Yes, fine. Àṣìta àbọ̀n ti ba ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ kò dẹ̀ ń ṣàṣìta àbọ̀n náà if we are actually putting the facts straight. Torí from what we had, ó lọ jalè ni. And from all that, ìbọn bá ó dẹ̀ gba ojú oorun dójú kú eventually. So from all that, imagine that kind of person now sitting. Ìwọ tó ní good story, ìwọ tó ní ìyá tí oníyà náà but ó tọ́jú ìyá ẹ̀. You're even trying to disown her. I'm sure, in fact, if Taba push a little bit further lánàá, some people on this platform will actually rally around okay, ẹ jẹ́ ká ràn ìyá ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́, because at the end of the day, ara èèyàn ìrànlọ́wọ́ wà náà. And most people on our own platform here, they are the kind of people that wants to, let's do good regardless. So somebody like that now sitting, now trying to twist, trying to create a narrative for something that is obvious, something that you don't even need the brain of a primary six grade student to interpret, to tell you what it means. Something that is as straightforward. Somebody is going through a rough period. telling our parent that this pressure a little bit is a bit much. Can you just cool off a little bit? I'm having some pressures here myself. Find out, see what I'm going through. Just leave me for now. Not even knowing what to bring about that conversation, no. Because a whole lot of things could have happened in between. It could be that, okay, boya, where the pressure is even coming from, maybe the mom was just worried that, you know what, since you want to bottle up emotions and not tell us things, by the time we keep pestering you for money or talking to you, maybe eventually you will let us know what is going on in your mind. That could be one of the possible explanations, you know. So somebody now trying to vent. Now just let me be. You're not asking about what I'm going through and things like that. And somebody has argued, of course they're daft. And somebody now decide to weaponize that. So if somebody is now saying, oh, I now have a friendship with this person, I trust this person. I want to let them know how far I've come. Because, you know, of course, they are my friend. They should be happy for me. Not knowing that these people are actually envious of you. These people are actually looking for a way to bring you down. They've been planted all along, or they've planted themselves all along, gathering information, waiting for the right time to use it. Now you now feel, okay, I now have a friend in somebody that I can let them know my personal progress, my growth in life, in everything. Okay, this is what it used to be. This is what it is now. You see, and things like somebody like that now kept that for future purpose. You know, see, when we're talking about premeditated or premeditation, this is what it means. You go into a relationship, you go into deals, you go into agreement with somebody when you already have a predetermined end. When you already know what you want to use, whatever deals you're having with them, what you want to use it for. These kind of things only happen in the nest of vipers, in the gathering of snakes. This is where you can expect this kind of thing. I know most people will say, it is humane, láti finú tọ́yàn. It is what human beings do. It is what decent people do. Even people who are not still decent, this is an expectation from anybody that you don't weaponize your friendship against anybody. You don't even think of it, because the mere thought of it, a whole lot of things can happen. That's when you start thinking, oh, let me keep this one. Who knows? Aleja Lola. But tí gbogbo yín ò bá cross mind there, why? You won't even know it exists. Let's even now give some of these people the benefit of that nítorí jàdó ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ ló ṣe ẹ̀ lọ wá. You won't even think of it. Lato even go back to that chart. Tó bá ń pè bóyá kò delete ẹ̀, kò change phone láti gbà yẹn ni, kò clear láti gbà yẹn ni, because I can hardly imagine it that somebody will not change their phone for 2 years or so. Maybe I'm thinking too much of this thing. Because almost every year, let me change the phone to Misha. So, ó wá save wẹ̀ síbì kan, ó back here up, ó back irú chat bẹ́ẹ̀ up, tí ó ń ṣe chat tó fẹ́ improve a lot here in life. Except this is their own lot in life. Except fracas, dragging, bringing down people, disrupting people's life. Except that is their own lot in life. That is what they see as achievement in life. That will now be logical, it will now be reasonable if they're not backing up that kind of chat. Oh, backup chat, thought if any business deal. Okay, deal in case the lose the phone me, I can go back to that. You're not backing up chat of somebody you're falling out with. I'm trying to provide an excuse where going po more keep kini yen, going po ti wa It was not predetermined. They didn't come into this person's life to gather this kind of information, get them to open up to them and get all this information. Let's assume they are not that bad, that they are not animals, that we all know they are. So let's assume that's not what they are. So what you? The mere thought of it, to see, maybe I can use something against this person. That brings you back to that gathering of animals. Going a step further, to now say, okay, yeah, I may not be able to fight you for one reason or the other. I now want to use this, send this to another person in our WhatsApp group. I mean in your animal WhatsApp group. Because you lots belong together. Belong sí agbo ẹran kan náà ni, ẹlẹ́dẹ̀.
Àwọn Australian zoo ni sir, ẹ má bínú. Mo kàn ní kí n sáré sọ yẹn ni. Australian zoo.
Yes, ma. So you now went back to that WhatsApp group of animals here. Bóyá ìwọ gbà lọ lo eléyìí wá láti lọ jà wá. And how can you even be comfortable? You can only be comfortable sharing that with another person because you know those another person, eléyìí is maybe the animal instinct in that person, the animal composition in that person is even greater than yours. I can't imagine somebody sharing some private stuff with me, pé kí ló fi báyàn kan jà, kí ló lò against èèyàn kan, or even kò tí kí tí ẹ wò just to bring that person to disrepute. Èèyàn yẹn ti máa rí mi ní ìrí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn nìyẹn, ní pé ara wa ni, àbí eléyìí tí ẹ̀ tún burú jù mí lọ bákan, àbí eléyìí has nothing to lose in life. Eléyìí ò ní ọkàn tó lè fi life ẹ̀ ṣe mọ́. After all, ìbọn ti pa ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ méjì. Màmá ẹ̀ ò ní life. So kò sí nǹkan tó ń lọ fẹ́ fi life títí ẹ̀ ṣe. Ó ti lò bóyá bí 15 years ní Amẹ́ríkà tí ó gbé. Ó ti sá lọ sí Canada. Kìyẹn náà ti gbé náà. The only life this person now is online. Monitoring other people's platform. Let me give them this information. Let me give this person this information. Maybe that can improve their lot. And what is their lot in life? Views. Maybe that one will help them to get to 200 views, to 100 views. Wọ́n ti tọwọ́ boríṣiríṣi online. They've been online for ages. Kò pé wọn. Because at the end of the day, you can't attract anything good if you have this much evil in you. Because let's face it, what is there in the audio? Let's even analyze it. Yes, analyze it. We analyze what is there. Bèrè nípa health ọkọ mi. Bèrè nípa mo survive. Things are not that rosy here. Yes. Lọ́mọ tó yìí send owó ní ọjọ́ mẹ́ta nìyẹn. Tell me that is not enough for anybody to snap. Having just got into a new country, tí ò mọ̀ rí. And having all these kind of challenges. Just normal challenges in life gone. When I moved abroad, there have been times without number, tí màá kọ́ break down in tears. Just me alone, pé what is all this? So if somebody, at that point, if I now lash out at anybody, and somebody now decide, oh, years later, when everything was stable, you now feel you want to weaponize that against me. You see the set of animals to wà lórí bí. And that's why it will now, ó máa wá trigger èèyàn. Tí èèyàn bá wá rírú èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, tó wá ń try láti paint ara ẹ̀ in another funny way online. You now be looking like, ṣé kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀, ṣé òun wá èmi ni? You now see somebody like that jump into platform. Otito, I don't know why people cannot let go. Why people cannot just go their own way. Kò lè dá fún MFM. So irú ọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lè jábọ́ lẹ́nu tiẹ̀. You spend You spent your entire 2 years or 3 years now. Timothy gbóhùn lórí social media, lórí TikTok, torí you are nobody. Even up to now, you are still a nobody. Though wọ́n ní ìwọ kan ló wáìdì under profile kan under Facebook tó fi ń ba ayé àwọn èèyàn jẹ́. And that's not even far-fetched. We can't even deny that. Because even knowing you as MFM, we know how much atrocities you've committed within the space of these 2.5 years or 3 years now. Ariboye sọ pé máa rán kọ́ lọ rí pọ̀mọ́lọ́mọ tó máa sanwó tó máa rán cake tó máa ṣe everything, and you tried it. You actually it was not just you saying stuff. You actioned it because only content ṣe fún wọn ní gbogbo gbà yẹn lórí Facebook náà nìyẹn. And now tying that to your background, where you came from, the lineage of thieves. Mi ò mọ̀ mo yìí máa verify story yẹn ní bóyá dáàdi ẹ̀ ọlọ́pàá òun ló ń kó bọ̀ fún àwọn bọ̀m̀bọ̀yà àbí ló ń kó bọ̀ fún àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ méjèèjì. So, but that is not even the issue here. I just want people to see the kind of people we're dealing with. Because at the end of the day, you have to see, ẹni tó bá ń gbé message bọ̀ wá báyìí, ẹni tó bá ń gbé information bọ̀ wá báyìí, you need to know the kind of person they are. That is when you can now evaluate whatever information they are bringing. That is when you can now see if you can trust whatever they are saying. Even, yes, let's say the information is right there staring at you in the face. You still need to examine where it's coming from. Yes, she said whatever she said on the voice notes. At the end of the day, without you giving any twisted narrative, any twisted meanings to it, or any twisted caption to it, tell me it is not normal for somebody to lash out at their close ones. At the end of the day, why are you going to express your anger, your frustration, your joy, your happiness? Our download express here. It will be to that people in your very inner circle. They are the ones who will feel it when you are down, when you're hot, when you're angry, when you're happy, when you are overjoyous. Those are the very first set of people that will feel it. But animals làwọn tá à ń bá dì o, gbogbo nǹkan tí mo ń sọ yìí, they won't understand it. They will not understand it. But we just need to set the record straight, to put it out there, that when you get information from these people, when you see this set of people on the platform, we want to be mediators, we want to do this one, we want to separate fight, we want to do, trust the message. Check the message very well. Because these are messengers, they cannot be trusted. They have the track record of being evil. Track record of not being trustworthy. We can go on and on. We can spend the whole day here analyzing and discussing and bringing these people's record to the table. And I can tell you one thing, it won't look good. It will not look good. Maybe tomorrow they can do something spectacular that maybe we can now erase their past atrocities with it. But till this moment I'm speaking, these people have nothing good in their record. Otherwise, MFM, you're denying Konshema, Milo abandon Sibe. Snap the picture of your mom, we want to see it. I challenge you. But that is for that. Oko was a distraction land on it, and that they don't have a life. This is what they live for. This is what they do. Tí ó bá ti tàn sí yín, tó bá fi máa dé the next few minutes or next few hours, editor lọ tán show, ibo ló máa padà sí. It will still be here. It will still be our talk. It will still be analyzing us. It will still be insulting us. Kí ló tún kù, kí la expect náà, kí ló fẹ́ fi life wẹ̀ ṣe? Nothing. So àwa máa gbà ń pé okay, at least àwa là ń jẹ́ kó mí, because imagine us not being here for somebody like MFM to analyze, to discuss, to twist things about us. Imagine we're not here. Imagine nǹkan tá a ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sí. A ti wá ìvù mi láti lọ ṣe náà. A ti wá ọmọ ẹlòmíì tó máa ti kì mọ́lẹ̀ tó máa ti ṣe ìbàjẹ́ fún. They will go about, that's what they know how to do. That's what they know how to do. And that's why people were skeptical when they see you trying to do something that looks good. But no, ohun rere á lè ti Násárẹ́tì jáde bí. And for you once, you lot, ohun rere ò lè tọ̀dọ̀ yín jáde. Lóòótọ́ ohun rere ti Násárẹ́tì jáde eventually. But ọ̀dọ̀ títí yín, there's nothing good that can come out from you. You, whoever gave you the voice notes, and gbogbo click yín yẹn. Because at the end of the day, even the Bible said it. It said, blessed is the man that does not walk or that does not even sit with the scornful. Do you guys are scornful? It means cursed is the man or the woman or the abirun or the afọ́jú that sits in the midst of the scornful. Èmi kọ́ mo sọ yẹn, Bible ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Tó bá ní anything to say to that, lọ bọ́lọ̀ ń wẹ́jọ́. So they are distractions. Of course, these kind of distractions, we'll deal with them just like any other type of distraction. We take it with a pinch of salt and we discard them. We let them continue monitoring our lives. Because kò sí nǹkan tá a lè ṣe sí. Good and bad man coexist in life ni. So we have to allow these ones to continue existing, you know. Tó bá wu Ọlọ́run, Ọlọ́run á mú wọn lọ eventually. Ìyẹn dẹ̀ kù sọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run, kò sí lọ́wọ́ tiwa mọ́. So I don't want us to distract ourselves with these people. At the end of the day, any other thing tẹ́ bá yìí ní lọ́wọ́, you are ti gbọ́ ẹgbẹ́ jáde. We are interested, yes. Tẹ́lẹ̀ máa pé kò àwa ọkàn wa ṣe ní pé lẹ́yìn sí àti gbé nǹkan tẹ́gbẹ́ jáde àti bá analyze ẹ̀, so kò sọ̀rọ̀ pé there's nothing too dirty there not to analyze tá a máa pa fẹ́ sá fún. So àti analyze ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn yẹn kọ́ kí ló tún kù. Ẹ gbé gbogbo accusations tẹ́ ti accuse lady yìí. Ẹ dẹ̀ gbá àwọn evidence yẹn jáde. Why are you going with something else? Ó jalè, where's the evidence? Ẹgbẹ́jáde we will analyze it. Èyí tó bá jẹ́ kí ní tiẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ a máa da fún pé ò bá dẹ̀ ṣe báyìí dáadáa next time a máa da in the public bí náà ẹgbẹ́jáde. Otherwise kó jẹrà mọ́ yín nú. Pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó ń jẹrà lára yín tẹ́lẹ̀ náà, conscience yín ti jẹrà, heart yín ti jẹrà, ọpọlọ yín ti jẹrà. So kí yẹn náà tún jẹrà máwọn gbogbo ọ̀yọ́kù tó ń jẹrà mọ́ yín nú. That being said, let me move on to the issue tí mo really sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí with all this gbogbo platform kan against another platform, Anita and the lot there. First, I see the way you guys want to move. You want to blame every other person in life for your misfortune. And I think there's a saying that says, everyone is their own architect, is the architect of their own misfortune. Yes, you might not be the architect, but you have to own it. Because at the end of the day, I want to believe God is the architect of everything. Yeah, whatever thing tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí yàn láyé one way or the other, it's my own belief. You don't have to believe that. I want to believe God has an hand in it. Ọlọ́run lọ́wọ́ nínú ẹ̀ one way or the other. But you have to take responsibility for it. But I can see that even as adults, our people have not learned the virtue of taking responsibilities. For example, mo ti sọ̀rọ̀ sí ọmọ àlè ọmọ olójú kan MFM yẹn lè nísìn tó bá decide láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní bú mi látọ̀la lọ àbí yóò bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní drag mi àbí yóò sọ̀rọ̀ sí mi anything I will take it. Mo ti sọ̀rọ̀ sí mo ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ sí kó má sọ̀rọ̀ padà. I don't have that kind of expectation, not even of somebody as low as that, somebody as evil as that. I don't have that kind of expectation. So I'm okay with it. And that's what I believe every adult. Nǹkan tá a gbọ́dọ̀ fi guide the heart wa nìyẹn. And our actions too. That's why when we are getting into stuff, Taba act, we should expect that for all these actions, there might be reactions, there might be consequences. If we're now trying to run away from it or put it on other people, that is more like the definition of foolishness or stupidity. I decided not to speak on this issue. I should stay a little bit to see where it's going. Because I'm expecting that by now, Anita would have come out to debunk the things said by Bisola, Bisimida, Mide, and the rest. Thought you need some kind of closeness. Okay, let me not jump into crucifier or to say things or to analyze the situation. And when the yellow days, nígbà tó open, I was hoping that that would be the point of discussion there will be irọ́ ilé ìtọ́ sọ́nbì kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀, ìtọ́ sọ́lọ́n kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀, because the way I was brought up and my training is to always want to see all the sides to the story before I now. Of course, I can still make some error in my analysis or my submission or my decision on them, but I still want to see all the sides first, and that's why I waited. Okay, oh my God, they had debunk here. I set on record the constraint, and don't forget that was why the other day, when Mide Peperempe was on this platform, I said, let's call everybody and let everybody be here. So that whatever they are saying here, I don't want it to be like, error anywhere. Of course, up to that point, in fact, up to now, Mide Peperempe has not given me personally any vibe or any kind of feeling to think she will lie, or to think she will misrepresent situation or issues. But still, I still want to listen to the other side. I don't just want to trust her word for it. She has not given me any reason to doubt her, but still, mo fẹ́ gbọ́ every other part of it. You guys came out and imagine the gaslighting. Imagine that now coming again to put all the issue on Lori and whatever so mind the one. Those ones that decided that, you know what, we're not going to cover evil. We will not stand when this kind of, this magnitude of evil is being perpetrated. Because at the end of the day, it only makes them accomplices if they keep quiet or if they continue to keep quiet. You're now trying to shift everything. Oh God. You're not trying to shift everything. Sorry, one, because they decided that evil 10 people in ṣe. Can you guys just come out and let the world know in tó ń ṣe yín gangan? Ibi tí problem yín wà, kó lè bá yín wá solution sí. Okay, you are tired of putting it on Temmie because a day before that, Temmie ni ó fẹ́ ká Anita platform grow, Temmie lọ dalẹ̀, Temmie ni manipulator, Temmie ni ó ní kí ni àwọn tí ẹ ti pè tí wọ́n ná, ó ní Yorùbá kan tó lò bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, ó ń dìtẹ̀ àbóyá ó ń dìtẹ̀ Anita ni àbúṣà ní Yorùbá wèrè kan tó lò bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. That was what you were saying like a day before the Kébísọ́lá tó tán life ká tó ṣe ra àwọn revelations yẹn. Nǹkan tí wọ́n ti jọ ṣe papọ̀ wọn ò jọ ṣe anything papọ̀ from what we had. They were always there cautioning her, telling her, don't go this way, don't move this way. If you move this way, of course, we might not be able to stop you, but don't count on our support. That is what they, at least from what we had from them. And that's one of the reasons I was now waiting pé ayiro bóyá ilẹ̀ máa jáde sí tó yẹn pé ilẹ̀ ti dá gbẹnu sọ Anita. Lẹ máa wá jáde in some way pé ayiro nǹkan dẹ̀ ń ṣe nǹkan tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn àwọn àtọmọ ẹ jọ ṣe kinní yẹn ni according to ọmọ yẹn and evidence tó fi jọ ṣe leléyìí tó fi jọ dìtẹ̀ yìí tó fi jọ jókòó níjókòó pé we want to do some things to make this other person look bad, to make Temmie or Temmie's platform look like they are the one coming for them. You want to play a game of David and Goliath. You want to be the David, but meanwhile you want to instigate. Tẹ́ bá fún wa evidence yẹn pé nǹkan tó ṣe leléyìí. Yeah, maybe àtúwáyé lè dáná pé okay, still yet you all did what is wrong. But for you even coming out now to now, for you to now at any point stop. But no, enough is enough. We will not do this. We will not go down with you on this. They still deserve at least some commendations. But meanwhile, from what we had, they were there just trying to be supportive. Because at the end of the day, even Hitler, not really their supporters, but some people who still feel, they shouldn't be killed, they shouldn't die, even though they are evil. Let's see if we can go to the root of their evil and see if we can provide some kind of cure for it. And in my own judgment, that is where these people belong. But yes, ọmọ ilé níwà tí ò dá lọ́wọ́, ó lè máa ṣọ̀tẹ̀, ó lè máa scheme, but let's see if we can guide her. Let's see if we can see where our problem is really coming from. Ṣé táì níṣẹ́ ni? Ṣé táì ní stable relationship ni? Let's see if we can be there for her. Let's see if we can uplift her in a way so that she can leave this kind of whatever scheme tó ń ṣe yìí. That is what they were doing. That is how they've been supporting her. Some of these people have been supporting her as far back as we know. 1 year, 2 years. How come? Tó wá ṣe wá di ẹ̀yìn ìyálóde tẹ́dé láàrin ọ̀nà. Lẹ wá fi pé these people, they've been bad friends all this while. These are people, they've not just been supporting her emotionally, financially too. And even putting their own integrity on the line, sourcing for money for her. Because at the end of the day, if all these didn't come out in a controlled environment now, if it had come out one way or the other, Anita lelo gba owó tẹ́ gbà yẹn fún nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, it would have ruined their reputation. It would have ruined their integrity. They put it on the line for a friend, somebody they thought is a friend. They didn't know they were being manipulated. Somehow you now decide that you want to put it on them. And the main person that should take responsibility for the actions here, you feel no, they should be shielded. And this is what even led to the breakdown of all this. Because orúkọ tó bá wùn yìí kẹ́ pè mí o, mo ṣetán àti tolé o, mo ní I think mo gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn tí Mr. Olúwatósìn sọ láàárọ̀, ó ní máa yìí ó jí láìní mi ni pé èmi ò nílé tí mo fẹ́ bá anybody tó. I'm only here to say the way it is. Gbogbo ẹjọ́ òṣìṣẹ́ tí ń sọ kiri látọjọ́ ọjọ́ náà nìyẹn. Àwọn ọkùnrin yẹn ló dálẹ̀, wọn ò lè mọ́lé ń tò, kí ló ṣe ń tẹ̀yìn ò lè tolé, ẹ̀yin ò gbọ́pọ̀ lọ́wọ́ látọ̀run láti tolé ni. Àìké sọ́nà padà náà kọ́lọ̀ fún yín lọ́pọlọ láti tolé wo ní ti tèmi. Tí ilé yín bá dàrú nìyẹn, what's my business with that? So at the end of the day ẹ lò yẹn náà àtàwọn ará ìbò tẹ̀fẹ́ bú òun ló ń instigate ẹkú ẹpẹ mi náà ní instigator that is fine but a máa sọ báyìí rí if this ìyálóde if she had played a part of ẹni tọ́pọ̀lọ ẹ̀ pé an elderly person ọ̀rọ̀ yóò bá ti máa escalate báyìí mo ní gbogbo ẹkún àbòsí òṣì tẹ́ ń sún online lánàá gbogbo emotional blackmail tẹ́ ń try láti ṣe wọ́n ti drag ọmọ yín wọ́n ti drag mọ́mì yín wọ́n ti ṣe kíní àwa la drag ọmọ yín àbá la drag mọ́mì yín àbá la pè inú lẹ́yìn pé kẹ́ máa bọ̀ kẹ́ wá ṣe justice ni. What rubbish is all this? I think I'm tired of all this emotional blackmail táwọn èèyàn máa fẹ́ gbé wọ kíní when they say that they don't have any points. Kí ló kàn pẹ̀lú gbogbo yẹn really? Go back inside now. If you believe the cause you're standing for is not worth it. And I don't take, I'm not trying to take the pains of people lightly. But you need to know what you're going for. You need to know that when you get into this kind of cause, into this kind of struggle, a whole lot of things will happen to you. Yes, only happens sáwọn kan jùyàn kan lọ. Wọ́n lè dragi ọmọ ẹ̀kọ́ má drag ọmọ mi. That doesn't mean pé kò níbi tó ti drag èmi náà. That doesn't mean pé kò láwọn bí tèmi náà ti fara gbà nǹkan nínú kọ́ọ̀sì yìí. Are you saying your pain is greater than my own pain? Why are you to say that? As long as you bá ti ṣe pé mo drag ọmọ ẹ, èmi kọ́ mo drag ìyá ẹ, èmi kọ́ mo drag anything ẹ. Why do I need to hear that story? Why do you need to include that story in submission? Ṣé Temmie ló drag ọmọ ẹ nàbí Temmie ló gbọ́mọ ẹ síta ni? Àbáwọn people tó sọ pé nǹkan tá ní tá à ń ṣe yóò dáa, ṣáwọn lọ drag ọmọ ẹ, àbáwọn lọ gbọ́mọ ẹ síta ni, àbáwọn lọ drag mọ́mí ẹ ni? Why are you trying to play this kind of dirty tricks? So, kí la fẹ́ fi information yẹn ṣe? Èèyàn máa, when you go on this, I don't know, maybe I'm trying to use nice words. Anyway, you go into this kind of struggles. Èèyàn máa fara gbá àwọn kankan. Whether you like it or not. Some people, it might be their integrity. Some of us here, if we go on other platforms to say a fẹ́ lọ sọ̀rọ̀ tí ó tiẹ̀ ní ṣe pẹ̀lú justice, because of our name or because of our voice, some people might feel like, àwọn tí Wùnmí nìyẹn jàre. Some people, whether you like it or not, some people will still not trust the truth out there. Ní pé Wùnmí ò ní ọ̀kan ṣe pẹ̀lú kíní yìí, pẹ̀lú Mohbad ikú and all that. And mentality ẹlẹ́lòmí máa gbé lọ sí every aspect of their life. Àwọn ẹlòmí tó ti rí bí yìí pé they are supporting her and all that, tó bá rí wọn níbòmí, they will feel some kind of way about them to relate with them. That is their name. Whether pseudonym, whether you want to call it fake name, it's not fake name, it's called pseudonym. Whether it's their real name or their TikTok name, it is still their name. It is still something they identify with. So if anything happens to that brand, to that name, it is still theirs. It's still their pain. So, lóòótọ́ lè má rí ọmọ wọn drag, ó lè má rí ìyàwó wọn drag, ó lè má rọkọ wọn drag, ó lè má rẹ́gbọ́n àbábúrò wọn drag. But one way or the other, àwọn náà ti lose ìkọ̀kan sínú struggle yìí. But at the end of the day, we are not even talking about that struggle. Because whatever has happened has nothing to do with justice for Mohbad. But you keep bringing it in. Ẹ̀yin lè máa jókòó síbẹ̀, fẹ́ mọ́mọ́ yẹn wọ ni fẹ́ fọ́m. Nobody has even said anything like that. Nobody has even involved ọmọ yẹn sínú anything. Because it has nothing to do with her really. Ẹ̀yin ìlàgbọ́ tẹ̀ ń pariwo, mo bá ọmọ yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ ní ìjẹta, mo bá sọ̀rọ̀ ní kíní kan, mo bá sọ̀rọ̀ last week. Kí ló kàn wá? Ẹ tún lọ bá sọ̀rọ̀ lénìí yóò kàn wá náà. Ṣé yẹn máa ní ká rí òótọ́ ńlẹ̀ ká má sọ ni? Tá bá ti rí òótọ́ yẹn lẹ̀, gbogbo a máa sọ. bàbá sọ àkú tàbá sọ àmàkú náà ni. ẹ wá mú àwọn pípù yẹn sọ́wọ́ ẹ wá fẹ́ paint wọn as villain yẹn. Nǹkan tó ti ṣe pẹ̀lú ọmọ yẹn ìgbà kan àwo kan wọ́n betray ọmọ yẹn ni. In that story, in that life, gbogbo ìsọ yẹn, where is the betrayer there? Okay, there's a betrayer there. And it's from, at least from that story, it's from Anita. And if you cannot see that, it means something is wrong with you. If you cannot see that these people stood up for her, these people try to guide her into the right path. These people try to solve whatever issues she was having for her. But kí ló fi san padà fún wọn? Betrayer. Kí ló fi san padà fún wọn? I don't care attitude. Nǹkan tó fi san padà fún wọn nìyẹn. Divide and rule. Ló fi san padà fún wọn pé tí bá pín wọn, tí bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní forí eléègbẹ́lẹ̀, fẹjọ́ eléèsùn eléyìí. So that they don't trust one another, they can only trust me. They all bring their issues to me. If you cannot see that pattern, if you cannot see the grand scheme here, what she was trying to accomplish there, if you cannot see it, check your brain. I just wanted to touch on that. Because I see ẹ pé ẹ̀kan ní Judas. Ó dẹ̀ dùn mí pé bébì mi lọ pè ní Judas. This is me dà pẹ̀lẹ́. So imagine this is somebody tó ti wà pẹ̀lú lady yìí for close to 2 years. Tó ti jẹ́ pé even sometimes èmi ká máa fojú wò ń bí gan tó bá ń bá mi rẹ́rìn gbà mí kan pé èèyàn Anita làwọn eléyìí jàre. Akọ justice ló pa pọ̀ but tó bá dojú ẹ̀ tá bá dálẹ̀ ká tún ṣá. This person will pick Anita over anybody. Ẹ̀yin wá dé life ọmọ yẹn bóyá under 6 months àbí 3 months. Ẹ wá balẹ̀ jẹ́ balẹ̀ jẹ́ bọ̀nà jẹ́ ń bẹ̀. Ẹ wá ní ẹnu láti pé ọmọ yẹn pọ̀ ọmọ yẹn dálẹ̀ Judas ni. Just imagine that. Àgbàlagbà dẹ̀ níyìn ìyálóde. Èmi ò lè bú yín o. Iṣẹ́ àti rí gbogbo àwọn ṣó tẹ́ ṣe fún mi. Ẹ tún bọ́ síta kẹtàn. Àmọ́ pé ẹni tìjú kò sí wàhálà. We know from what we have heard from the past few days. Going back, circling back again on the show that we did here the other time. Drag Anita. Nobody dragged Anita here. It make up mind to believe in your own narratives. It make up mind to believe in your own story, in your own lies. In fact, let me say it now with my full chest. Ìyálóde òun ni èmi gbé síta ní ọjọ́ yẹn. At least from my own perspective, I don't know from any other this perspective. Ìyálóde lèmi fẹ́ wá highlight evil ẹ̀ tó ń ṣe behind ní ọjọ́ yẹn.
ẹ ti kọ́ o. Go on, baby.
That was from my own part. That was my intention. That no, when I saw those updates, when I saw everything that transpired, and because number one, I was very, very disappointed. And I don't get easily disappointed like that because I choose who to even have some kind of expectations from. I choose them wisely. I don't know how I mess up planning. Because otherwise, feel anyhow. Somehow, somewhere, I had this kind of high expectation of her. torí gbogbo gbà yẹn náà tá a bá máa sọ̀rọ̀ tí Sister Temmie bá pè mí ọ̀rọ̀ báyìí dé òun ti sọ fún Ìyálóde o nǹkan báyìí báyìí ṣẹlẹ̀ tí ó yẹ kó rí o òun ti sọ fún Ìyálóde o òun ti sọ fún Ìyálóde kí lèmi dẹ̀ tún fẹ́ ṣe sí again that's fine Ìyálóde should be in a position to sort this issue out there but not knowing that àgbà ò kọ́gbọ́n ó ṣe wọn lọ́run ló ń ṣọlá òwe ni mo pa mo búyàn. So I didn't know. So gbogbo expectation ni pé if Sister Temmie can hold this person in this high regard, who am I? I don't know her. Sister Temmie ti rẹ́ ni rí wọ́n tún ní àwọn ọmọọ̀rà rí bóyá ọmọ àbúrò àbí nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. I don't think she can be wrong. So let me just whatever trust I have for Sister Temmie jẹ́ transfer ìsẹ́ni náà. So yẹn mo fi ń máa fojú wọn pókè Ìyálóde náà. Ìyálóde ò lè sí nídìí kí nǹkan bàjẹ́. Ìyálóde ò lè sí nídìí ká jálé onílé ká fi bó tiwa. Gbogbo ojú yẹn lèmi fi ń wo Ìyálóde. And nígbà tí gbogbo kíní yẹn wá come to light lẹ́yìn. Ìyálóde is doing this update. Ìyálóde is doing this one. Ó máa ṣe gbọ́ ó máa ṣàwo tó ń lé gbogbo fùrùkọ́kọ́ tó. I saw the way you try to paint or to try to trivialize your threat in the background. Pé ṣé máa ní kí n máa ṣe update ní background mi ni àbí kí n máa ṣe status mi ni mo sọ fún tùbáǹgbà yẹn ní pé mo ṣàwá sí public wá ṣe ibi tó ti ṣe yẹn kí ló ń pè private ní status àbí. How many people do you have in your contact? How many justice of mobile people do you have saved on your phone? That is not private. I don't think I need to teach you what is private and public. So let's move on from that. When I saw that, no, this cannot be okay. A step will let it take. Did you even try to solve this issue? Did you try to talk to this person? She said she cannot be on phone with me and anybody and Kokonbe. In that case, if all this Tishele, and I'm seeing this from Ìyálóde, no, I will not sit where I'm at Dawo Buleyin. Because I can see that there is already a breakdown of communication. I can see already. So why would I engage in useless goose chase? Why will I engage in trying to sort something in the background? Of course, about the public. This person will not want to talk more about. And that is what I did that day. You remember that before the end of that show, I called you out. That I told you that please let wise wisdom or let wisdom prevail over you. Wise counsel, let it prevail over you. And don't go around threatening this lady again. And I said this, if you go around, we all come here, we will call you out. And that's what I'm doing today. Nǹkan tá à ń try láti avoid nìyẹn pé Ìyálóde ojú ẹ̀ látú yìí fi ń wo òǹgbà yẹn náà. Ṣé máa call Ìyálóde out ni. Let's just give her the hint. And that worked for a few days. Kò sọ update mọ́ ngbà yẹn. She got the message. Because I was clear that tí bá kárù àbúrúkú ìmọ̀ yín lọ́wọ́ again, we will bring you out here and 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 you will be dead. And trust me on it, it is. It is premeditated. There are even some information I know about all this that even Sister Temmie Tiomo, even up to now. That's why I can say it confidently that they were preparing for this fight. They were dotting their I's, crossing their T's for this fight. Etijadewa Jansen, are you satisfied now? Is your whatever anger has it been quenched now? Are you satisfied now? Because at the end of the day, we found a convenient way to leave the main issue and we start moving out, we start trying to put everything on somebody else. Number one, you're trying to Temmie lo fa, Temmie lo gbomo e wa drag, most of the information, or even the guarantor information, Temmie lo gbe síta ni. Has it not been discussed before? Has Bolibi not done a show for Anita before? Yes, of course, because Anita ó kọjá yẹ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. And she's trying to stage the show for her. So did all those information, did it not come out there already? You're now trying to minimize your own faults. That's you, Iyalode. Trying to now hide behind Anita's issue. Anita Kola discussed. That show was meant for you, Iyalode, to try and set you in the right path again. Because as at that point, some of us we still had these expectations of you. Yeah, okay. Èèyàn wa ni àgbàlagbà ní láàrin wa. Ẹ jẹ́ ká try láti set more right. And this is the only way we can do it, since background cannot work. Few days before that, I was on phone with you. And we started me too. Thought I bring a whole lot of things to your attention. What did you do about it? Nothing. Nothing. You did nothing about it. You were comfortable, and from what we had, I didn't pay to bá ti bá wọn kan sọ̀rọ̀ tán, but ibà wa sọ̀rọ̀ tán lọ́jọ́ yẹn, I was on that call. On lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ ló pe another group. Meeting inside meeting. Lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ ló pe another group pé o ti ń bá wọn báyìí sọ̀rọ̀ tán. Kọ báyìí lọ sọ o. Ó ń ṣe síbí, ó ń ṣe sọ́hùn. You're trying to pit people. At the end of the day, even if we want to analyze it, mo dẹ̀ ni mo fẹ́ pẹ́ lórí àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yìí o. Tá bá fẹ́ analyze ẹ̀ délẹ̀. Because like we said, like we keep saying, in any of this kind of thing, who are the gainers and who are the losers here? On the surface, you are the gainer here. You are the one gaining from this controversy that we are in presently. Temmie or Temmie's platform gained nothing. Yes, we didn't lose anything. Because people who truly believe in Temmie and this platform, they can see your bullshit from 10 miles away. Yes, the loser in all this is Anita, of course. She's lost her name, she's lost her reputation here. She might even lose her platform just for you to gain it. Whatever and whatever in support here be, in feel fun that people who decide not to look at the issues on ground go talk of emotions in there, which is fine. And when let me come out, you know what, we don't care about the issue. Let's just give her moral support. You guys are doing good. It is fine. Nobody's going to condemn you for that. Oh, Daloto, if you feel somebody's going through some emotional, issue, try and be there for them if you can be. If you can stomach their bullshit, yes, it's fine. So, Iyalode, you are the one gaining from all this controversy. You are the one who have always wanted a platform so bad that now looks like the right opportunity, the right moment for you. Tó bá dọ̀la lè tún ní kí ọ̀sán yìí yẹn kí yẹn lọ tán life o God grace àbí kí ló ń jẹ́. So that kò má dàbẹ̀ ní pé Iyalode ló ń tọ́ again. But we know you're the one controlling them behind. Ọmọ tẹ́lẹ̀ fẹ́ protect ní Anita. How has your actions protected her? In all this thing from start to beginning, Iyalode, how has your actions protected Anita? Or giving Anita some kind of cover? Or giving her some kind of relief? I've avoided calling her name into all this, even though she is the reason for all this. So how has your actions in the past few weeks protected Anita or her name or her brand? Could it be that you actually wanted all this just to maybe bring her down and to gain whatever support anybody wants to give to her, and they can direct such support to you, directly or indirectly? Could that be the reason for all this? Because, of course, Temmie's platform is not gaining anything from this. Anybody to ban wasibi, they've always been coming here. Gbogbo àwọn tẹ́ sọ pé àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ Anita, they've always been coming here. Even when everything was still rosy and all that, they've always been coming here. So it's not like she loaded to again our new supporter, the new platform members. No, these people have always been here. They've always been part of this platform too. I would not be surprised about dollar Tanita no ba wan joko as panelist on the platform Iyalode tóun náà give submission. This is what Iyalode has always wanted. Eventually, she has accomplished her aim. Kudos to you, Iyalode. Just take it with your full chest. Don't deny it. Tí gbogbo àyà ẹgbàá kò sí nǹkan tá àgbọn ẹ máa ṣe fún ẹ, a máa sọ a máa kúrò lórí ẹ náà ni. A máa sọ a máa kúrò lórí ẹ ni. Take your flowers. Anita has been throwing subs by herself, even creating the atmosphere, inciting it. And one way or the other, Temmie has always been coming back to tell you some of these things. That caution ni ọmọ yìí àbá ara platform ẹ. This thing is we're getting this report. Now it is now obvious that you were doing nothing about it. Who knows what you were even telling her in the background? Pé má ṣe lọ́jọ́ ó ti yí tí wọ́n ti understand there. Innocently, I came here the other day lẹ́yìn ìgbà tó lọ pé lab and all that. And I said it with love. That má jẹ́ ká bára wa ní ibi táwọn Joseph Alobatin ti ń bára wọn. Let's not behave uneducated. Let's not behave uninformed. If you need information, come to us. We won't be stingy with it. We have not been doing that anyway. Ṣé àwọn kan míì tí Anita ń gbé wá síbẹ̀ ṣé àmọ́ ibi tó ti ń wá ni? Ṣé àmọ́ pé one way or the other true wa náà ló ti ń wá ni? I got this from somewhere. I know how to get my information. Irọ́ ni we know now. All those period we know is either we know pé ó máa wá sọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ náà, and that's why we release some of those informations too. We know, maybe it will either come through some friendly conversations with Dawa class, maybe Dawa class being on your platform, talking about it, you will grab some of those information and things like that. Or maybe through your sister relationship with Visitant. Yes, Visitant took you as a sister there. Thinking about your well-being and all that. So we know this information will find their way to you. And nobody here is angry pé báwo la Anita ṣe mọ̀ pa kíní. No. But it was convenient for you to, at any opportunity, to come against all these people, just so you can present a front like nobody is controlling you, or nobody is what's the word now? Nobody is irreplaceable to you, or nobody is worth anything to you then. When you had this issue with what's it called? With Visitant, issue to and I think you did something else I've forgotten because I don't keep all those things to heart. I was on the call with Temmie, Iyalode, not Iyalode, Yagba, and Anita. And we pointed those issues out. See what you're doing, see what people on your platform are doing. I think one of those things also we pointed pressure tiwa náà pé pressure tiwa ju àwọn sub kan whether it was intentional or not. That can you control all these things and you're claiming or you're not there, you are there. It is your platform. You're also doing some yourself. Okay, let's leave people. You're sharing directly. And you apologize. You will never do anything to do this. You will never do anything to do that. Okay, and I raised the issue of visitor. And the same thing you did with visitor, it has to stop. Regardless, whatever it is, I don't want to know whatever your deal is with visitor. You cannot continue doing this. That we will have to smoothen that arena. Torí tá bá sọ pé bóyá nítorí àwọn ìwé tẹ́ sọ pé àwọn àgbà kan ò tó lé àwọn ọkùnrin kan ò tó lé kẹ́ láì tí yín kẹ́ máa gbọ́ dáadáa. After that, I called you 2 times lẹ́yìn. Okay, I need to add visitor to the call so that I immediately sọ̀rọ̀ àyànjú àárín yẹn kò ní sí any animosity láàrin even though visitor was strongly opposed to that. Pé no, pé ìyẹn ti lọ àwọn òráyè ògbòyẹ mọ́ another. No, we cannot leave it that way. Àmàyànjú ẹ̀. You didn't pick my calls and you sent me a message. À ń bíṣẹ́, ò ń ṣiṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́, tó bá ṣiṣẹ́ tán, we'll talk about it. I told you the intention of the call. I'm calling this call so that I want to smoothen whatever is going on between you and the visitor. I don't want that kind of friction. But there's something pé wà ń bíṣẹ́, tó bá ṣiṣẹ́ tán wà jẹ́ kí n mọ̀, bóyá tó bá ṣiṣẹ́ tán lọ́la. Because of course, visitor to move on. And you've given me the vibe that you don't care to. Why should I force it? And I left it at that. No, as long as I want you to repeat it, it's fine. Because you don't need when you're dear friends. I don't try to force people on each other. I'm just saying all this so that you know there's been some issues in the background that we have clearly identified that move this certain way that is not healthy. If you say people want to coexist, people want to be friendly. Siramo. And we're trying to sort it out that, you know what, even time will be no, this is rubbish, this is a slight, I won't take it another way. And just take it easy. Take it out of proportion. Because at the end of the day, I may be got to smart baby, no, come out that Temmie Tumba Nitaja and all that. Ni Ashem Pano and Bayano. Boyako Bati Shele Tipe. We're trying to, we don't want that kind of name because it got on my jokulito and my Jenny, and that's what the jokulito Jensen. That's the excuse they're using now. Where's the evidence of that? Nígbà tá ma gbọ́ tí president ma play voice note, má jókòó síbi méjì, jókòó síbi àbí kò jókòó sọ́hun yẹn. How is that on dìtì Anita? Fine, a lè gbà pé òye ọ̀rọ̀ ń tètè yé president. Which is okay. But how is má jókòó síbi jókòó sọ báwo nìyẹn ò ṣe wà direct tó? Báwo nìyẹn ṣe wá lead sí wọ́n short ẹni, wọ́n dìtẹ̀ ni? Báwo nìyẹn ṣe the evidence? Kí nìyẹn fi yàtọ̀ sáwọn jòsí dube filled with blood ló pa Mohbad? Aṣọ tí mo ní mo wọ̀ àbẹ́ tí máa ń ṣe tipẹ́, those kind of evidence táwọn làgàtà wèrè tó ń gbé jáde. How is that different? Sí president ìyá mi ẹ mọ̀ pé nǹkan báyìí là ń ṣe akọ́mádàbẹ̀ ń pà ń ṣe pàṣẹ àǹfìkan kẹ́kan tẹ bá ti fẹ́ ṣe kí n tó bá ń ṣe nǹkan tó wà òkè ń bẹ̀ you are encouraged to go there. Tó bá dẹ̀ jẹ́ nǹkan tó dẹ̀ ń ṣe bí náà ni ó bá yín lára mu, of course ilé nílé yín. How is that? How has that amounted to? Mo dẹ̀ ń sọ fún kí lọmọ yìí ṣe fún ẹ, kí lọmọ yìí ṣe fún ẹ. Kí ni gbogbo stupidity yìí ná? Kí ni gbogbo eléyìí? Why can you not just come out and tell people what is really hurting you? Bóyá àwọn èèyàn lè ní solution sí problem yín. Why can we not just come out? Nǹkan tí lè ṣe tó ń dùn mí lélẹ́yìí o. Lóòótọ́ ìjà yóò kàn mí o, lóòótọ́ gbogbo eléyìí mo kàn fi kẹ́wọ́ ni o, but nǹkan tó ń ṣe mí gangan lélẹ́yìí o. Ẹ bọ́ síta, ẹ sọ, ẹ má bo iná mọ́ra. Say it, ọkàn yá fúyẹ́ díẹ̀. Bọ́ wá fẹ́ wá máta mọ̀, ọ̀nà wo ló fi dìtẹ̀ ó yẹ tí ẹ̀ parọ́ gan. Pé conversation tí màá Tẹ́mi jọ sọ leléyìí, nǹkan báyìí ló dẹ̀ sọ fún mi, ẹ tiẹ̀ fi parọ́. Kó tiẹ̀ jẹ́ pé bóyá ẹ̀jọ́ sọ, ẹ lò yín as evidence pé ọjọ́ báyìí Tẹ́mi sọ nǹkan báyìí fún mi, nǹkan tó ń sọ pé ó dìtẹ̀ nìyẹn. Torí evidence tẹ́lẹ̀ gbé jáde, ìyẹn ò evidence máa ń. Àbí tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ ní text message mi tó fi dìtẹ̀, ẹgbẹ́ yẹn náà jáde. Since you now belong in that class of animals tí mo ń sọ tẹ́lẹ̀. Wanting to twist narrative. Wanting to weaponize relationships. Wanting to weaponize nǹkan tẹ́yìn méjì bá sọ lẹ́yìn láàrin ara yín. Tẹ́ wá fi hàn pé ẹ fẹ́ weaponize ẹ, ẹ fẹ́ twist ẹ fẹ́ wá lò against èèyàn yẹn. Anybody tó bá ń ṣe irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, animals ni. So ẹ kó gbogbo ẹ̀ jáde tán náà. Kí ni tó bá tí mi bá yí ku ẹgbẹ́ jáde, kí ni wo ni kí la tún wá ń tọ́jú kan fún. Ẹgbẹ́ jáde ká lè rí ibi tó ti ń dìtẹ̀, ká lè rí ibi tó ti fẹ́ jẹ́ òun nìkan, ká lè rí ibi tó ti sọ pé kí platform ẹ̀ má gbèrè. At least we have seen testimonies of people tó sọ pé ní báyìí ló máa ń sọ pé ẹ lọ sí báyìí náà, ẹ lọ ṣe nǹkan báyìí níbi báyìí náà, ẹ try ká build àwọn other places náà. Tẹ wá fẹ́ wò ó pé ó dá pé bóyá nǹkan tó ń sọ nìyẹn, jẹ́ kémi náà lò yẹn fi ja ìjà mi, kémi náà lo gbogbo narratives yẹn fi ja ìjà mi. You should be ashamed of yourself. Tẹ bá ní nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ shame ṣá anyway. Ẹ gbé síta kí gbogbo nǹkan tó ń rùn lẹ̀ kó tán. You have chosen where you want to be. Choose it with your full chest. Ẹ má try láti mú àtàmọ̀ mọ́. Ẹ má try láti mú nǹkan tí ò jọra wọn mọ́ra wọn. Stick to your gun. Die by it. It's fine. At least eventually you would have died for something. But ẹ bá wá ń ṣe ségesège tẹ́ ẹ ṣáà mú àtàmọ̀ mọ́, yẹn máa confuse àwọn disaster tó fẹ́ dé báyìí. Because the issue here is Anita was moving sneaky. Anita was doing things behind. You heard that show. Wọ́n jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé count our out tó bá jẹ́ pé jà ló ń wá àwọn oṣù ogun ẹ̀ láti lọ jàjà yìí o. Because they were seeing the writing on the wall. Pé gbogbo movement yìí, gbogbo nǹkan tọ́mọ yìí ṣe, it's going to eventually come down to something tó máa dìjà. So if that's how you want to move, we will not do this with you. And Iyalode cannot come out to come and what's the word here now? To come and tackle that. Pé àìrọ́ kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ o, báyìí ló rí o. Instead ṣe lẹ wá ń try láti sunkún, and try láti sọ pé àwọn kan ló bà kíní jẹ́, ẹ̀yin lẹ bàjẹ́ Ìyálóde. Ẹ̀yin lẹ bà everything jẹ́, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Don't do me that I'm talking to you this way, really. Because at the end of the day, whether I like it or not, I used to have a whole lot of regard for you. bóyá nítorí ẹ̀dẹ̀ jẹ́ ọmọ ìlú mi náà ni and things bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ó dùn mí really ó dùn mí. Jokes apart. Dúró ní ìdúró kí nǹkan tún ṣe ń bẹ̀ yẹn. Bóyá ẹ̀dẹ̀ wá ṣe o tó jẹ́ pé because at the end of the day department àbọ̀pọ̀lọ tọ́lọ̀ fún ní kálukú yàtọ̀. Ó lè jẹ́ pé ṣe lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ jump síbẹ̀ like I said. It might be, you might be doing your own thing innocently. Ó kàn jẹ́ pé bóyá Ọlọ́run kò fún yín ní capacity yẹn ni bóyá ọpọlọ láti tolé àbí nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Fine, that could be the case. So maybe in a way bóyá èèyàn tún yìí máa wò yín ní some kind of apology náà nìyẹn because kò ṣáà ń ṣe ẹ̀yin lẹ́ dára yín. But it's fine. Because from where I stand, ṣe dáadáa ìyálóde. Ó dẹ̀ bá ní kò tí bàjẹ́. A lè má lè kíra wa mọ́, a lè má lè bára wa sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́, but go back inside, search your conscience. Leave whatever it is going on online. Leave however people is going to think or whatever they're going to think about you. Go back to your closet. Review the event of the past few weeks. Your involvement in it, your contribution to it. That is what is called accountability and taking responsibility. Because at the end of the day, if your conscience can forgive you on this, then you don't need anybody's forgiveness here. Our opinion doesn't even matter. If you are able to live with your conscience, pẹ̀lú gbogbo impact gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ní ṣe pẹ̀lú issue yìí, then good for you. Go your merry way and sin no more. The issue was that Anita generated this controversy. Ẹnu ń kọ́ mi láti analyze Anita lórí issue yìí because whether we like it or not, she's going through some things. So mo ń try láti ṣẹ́nu kò lórí ọ̀rọ̀ nǹkan tí mo yẹn move kúrò lọ́rọ̀ ẹlẹ́nkankan nìyẹn. But she's still the center of this discussion. Òun ló fa gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí. And she needs to take some kind of responsibility, some kind of blame on it too. Mo kò lè sọ pé ìyálóde ṣe báyìí, èmi náà ní blame tèmi náà lórí ẹ̀. Bóyá tèmi náà bá ti jẹ́ kí gbogbo kìíní dàrú from the very start, tí ó bá ti ju ṣọ́ọ̀bù kọ́ dá padà kí gbogbo ẹgbàá náà and all that, bóyá kò bá tiẹ̀ ti má tó stage yìí. Yes, I take my own blame in all this too. So, tí bá lè take blame mi, then wí Anita tí mo lè lè apportion tọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀ fún náà. Tẹ́mi ti apportion tọ̀dára mi fún mi, openly by. So she caused all these things. Kò deal dáadáa pẹ̀lú àwọn friends ẹ̀. Ó lè má rí wọn as friends o, of course, ó ní social media ní gbogbo àwọn tí mọ́ra and all that. But kò ṣe déédéé pẹ̀lú wọn. Bóyá tó bá wá bring another story o, tó wá sọ nǹkan míì. Because mo ti gbọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀, really. And that's why mo ti mọ ibi tí mo fẹ́ sọ sí dáadáa. But mo mọ̀ pé ìyálóde is a spokesperson for her. So nǹkan kó address gbogbo show tí àwọn Bísọ́lá ṣe nìyẹn. Pé maybe from there, màá lè mọ what is in the mind of Anita. But it even says a lot. Anyway, her silence, Anita's silence, it speaks volume about whatever is going on in his mind or in his brain, in her brain. So tí ò bá jáde, tí ò sọ̀rọ̀, tó ń rán àwọn mẹ̀wàá síta, because at the end of the day, gan-an, tá bá tún analyze kíní deeper, a rí pé it's more like some symbiotic relationship lè máa ń pè ní lomi kí n lò ẹ́. Of course, ìyálóde ń lo Anita láti fi gain some, cheap popularity and maybe pity. Ó dúró ti ọmọ yẹn, ó ṣe kinní kan, ó fira ẹ̀ sí line, ó ṣe gbákan àwo kan. Ọmọ yẹn náà kán nílé, òun náà ń lò ó pé ìwọ lọ máa yẹ̀yẹ́ ara ẹ̀ ń ta lọ́hùn. At the end of the day tó bá sọ lọ sọ́bọ̀, people á sọ pé ṣé wọ́n rí mi kí n sọ anything ni, mo appreciate gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe fún mi, yes mo mọ̀ pé mo wà wrong, kinní kan. I couldn't see anything, I didn't abuse them back. Gbogbo bọ́ ebú mi, gbogbo ṣó tó ṣe fún mi, I didn't do anything back. Yes, ó lè hold on to that eventually tó bá di ọ̀la tó bá decide láti, because I believe in second chances. Tó bá decide láti àtúnwà ara ẹ̀ ṣe to be a better person again. These are the things tó lè lò. Bí mo ṣáà bú wọn, mo ṣáà jáde sọ̀rọ̀, ó dẹ̀ àpótí ẹ̀ tí ń lò díẹ̀díẹ̀ náà. Ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tó ṣe fọ́mọ ẹ̀ ṣorí kọ́mọ ẹ̀ dá ẹ lóhùn. But ìwọ ìyálóde tó ń dá mi dé lóhùn kọ́, tó ń threaten ní marriage ẹ̀, tó ń threaten ní family ẹ̀. Kí lẹ fi yàtọ̀ sí MFM àbúrò olè? Then threaten ní family èèyàn lẹ́yìn. Tẹ́yìn bá lásẹ̀ síbọn, ẹ máa ṣe nǹkan náà. So ọmọ yẹn náà máa wọ pé wo jẹ́ kí ọmọ àjàjà yẹn lọ jàre, jẹ́ ẹ máa lò wọ́n lọ, kí n lò wọ́n lòkulò. Ẹ wá jáde lọ́la, ẹ wá sọ pé ó lóyìn ni àbí bóyá tí tírélà bá gbá àárín yín kọjá. Báwọn kan ṣe ń sọ náà, Tẹ́mi lómi lọ máa jàjà ẹ̀. Kí ni King White ṣe fún wọn? Kí ni Kàrímọ́ ṣe fún wọn? Kí ni Lágbájá ṣe fún wọn? Tẹ́mi ń lómi, Tẹ́mi ń ṣe kinní kan, ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ o. Ẹ̀mí ni Tẹ́mi àbí tó ń lóyìn. Kí adult jáde láti sọ pé èèyàn kan lò mí ṣe ìwà burúkú, èèyàn kan lò mí láti ṣe nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ ṣe, láti bá ẹni tí ò ṣẹ̀ mí jà, àbí láti dúró nídúró tí ò yẹ kí n dúró. Kó wá dọ̀lá ń sìn kéèmà àti ìyálóde who knows, kó wá ríra wa àbá wá ní nǹkan kan ṣe papọ̀ tá wá become close, àbí kéèmà àti Tẹ́mi wá ní jù wá sọ pé Tẹ́mi ló pè mí pé kí lọ ṣe submission tí ìyálóde ò lè like nítorí mo bú ìyálóde báyìí, so submission là ń ṣe, analysis là ń ṣe. Kí wá sọ pé submission tí mo ṣe ń jọ sí o, Tẹ́mi ló lómi o fi ṣe submission nìyẹn o. How stupid nìyẹn máa sound. Ó máa rùn gan láti sọ jáde lẹ́nu gan. Kò tiẹ̀ kẹsọ́, kó tiẹ̀ lóyìn lóòótọ́ gan. Ká sọ lásọpa. Ká sọ pé Tẹ́mi lóyìn lóòótọ́, Tẹ́mi wá pè yín nínú inbox bóyá o, ogun ti délẹ̀ o, ẹ máa bọ̀ ẹ wá lọ́jà. Kò ń ṣe nǹkan tó yẹ kẹsọ́ as adult, ó yẹ kó tì yín lójú. Ó máa ń lóyìn, bóyá máa ń lóyàn nìyẹn, ó máa ń manipulate èèyàn. The like ó máa jù mí fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ sí i lọ. Ẹ jẹ́ àkúrò ń bẹ́ẹ̀. So, if Anita cannot take responsibility fún gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin bó ṣe gbá orí àwọn pípùn yẹn papọ̀, because gbogbo àwọn tá à ń sọ yìí kò sí tí ò ṣe lóore nu wọn. Kí ló dẹ̀ fi dúpẹ́ oore lọ́wọ́ wọn? Betrayer, kó rojọ́ wọn káàkiri lẹ̀, kó paint wọn in a bad picture, kó treat wọn badly. Ẹni tá bá dẹ̀ ṣe lóore tí ò bá dúpẹ́, bí ìgbà tán ló ṣàbá kóyàn lẹ́rù lọ ni, olè ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Kó lè kọ́ dédé wọlé kó dẹ̀ pack everything. Bó ṣe máa béèyàn ṣe máa feel devastated nìyẹn pé mo dẹ̀ ti sáré sọ kínní inú sínsìn. Tó tí ìyálóde ò bá wá rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, àti gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wá jókòó níjókòó ẹ fẹ́ dá lé Tẹ́mi lórí, àbẹ́ tó wá fẹ́ dá lé àwọn Bísọ́lá Nẹ́nẹ́, àwọn Bísí Mídà, gbogbo àwọn yẹn lórí, tẹ́ wá jókòó níjókòó bẹ́ẹ̀, ìkà nìyí. It is unfair. Yes, ẹ lè máa support him pé bóyá nítorí ọmọ ẹ ń go through a lot, which is fine. I understand that. But ẹ lọ gbé support yẹn fún lénulé. Because whatever it is you're doing, you're only going to provoke more outbursts. You will only provoke responses. So more like ẹ̀yin gangan lẹ wá ń set ọmọ yẹn fún dragging ṣó dá bẹ́ẹ̀ Ìyálóde. Kí ló tẹ̀ ń lo life ọmọ lọ́mọ if you truly care about that young lady? Kí ló tẹ̀ wá ń fi life ọmọ yẹn tàfàlà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn if you truly care about her mental health? Kí ló tẹ̀ wá ń lò fi ja ìjà yín? I understand some other people that all they want in their life is fighting. They have nothing else to live for. Bóyá mo dẹ̀ tún wá wrong about it, anyway. But I want to believe you still want more out of life. So why? Kí ló tẹ̀ ń ṣe kíní fọmọ ẹ̀, really? Even to more like you're pushing me to now maybe start speaking up for Anita. Because at the end of the day, I don't know, except to really jẹ́ pé Anita ló rán iṣẹ́ gangan lóòótọ́ pé ẹnì ṣó ń bẹ̀. Otherwise, mo rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé ẹ fẹ́ set ọmọ ẹ up gan ni. Ẹ fẹ́ wound ọmọ ẹ kọjá be careful. Ẹ fẹ́ lò fi ja ìjà yìí. Whatever happens to her, you don't care. That's the way I'm seeing it now. And that's not good. And bá jáde síta, ẹ sọ pé ẹ ṣé ọmọ stress ọmọ ẹ ń go through, ṣé ọmọ mental state yẹ, ṣé ọmọ kíní kan. Kò dáa Ìyálóde. Kò dáa. Ẹ stop ẹ. Because at the end of the day, Obokini has nothing to do with justice for Mohbad. Yes, ibẹ̀ la ti pàdé, a máa pàdé níbì kan náà now. Anywhere la lè ti pàdé. So ẹ má mú mọ́, ó fẹ́ ṣe kíní kan ni, ó fẹ́ dá wà kíní, ó fẹ́ dá jẹ́ platform wo. This is ó fẹ́ dá wà, this is the same platform tó pé. Yẹ pé end of the year party àbí ṣe beginning of the year party dẹ̀ ní ká pè ní ó ń bọ̀ o. Do you have any plan? We don't just want to show up with something and it will look like wọ́n carry along fẹ́yìn tẹ́ni kó máa pọ̀ sẹ́yìn. Pé do you have plan? This is the plan or this is what I'm thinking. And she said, anything goes. Òun ò ní any plan kankan. Okay, kó má dàbẹ̀ ń pé platform kan ni ó ti ń rosy. Ẹ jẹ́ ká jẹ́ kó rosy another platform. We'll pay for olórin kó play ń bẹ̀ yẹn náà. So that kó má dàbẹ̀ ní pé àṣàwọn nìkan ni they just want to be there. These are the kind of things that this lady was trying to guide against. Tí ó mọ̀ pé kò sí bóun ṣe lè guide ọmọ awó ẹwọ bẹ̀ níṣẹ́. Ọ bẹ́ẹ̀ tó fi ṣe platform tó lórí ẹ fi play lọ́jọ́ yẹn ni o níyẹn Anita o knowing the time already.
Mo tiẹ̀ gbàgbé yẹn gan lánàá mi ò sọ tó pa platform lọ́jọ́ yẹn tá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní pe phone ìyàṣẹ́ Mr. Bàtà Ìyálóde náà mo tún padà pé o tán wá pé wọ́n sọ pé òun wà ní church Ìyálóde wọ́n sọ pé nítorí bọ́ọ̀lì bíi bu lálẹ́ ń pé ó sọ pé à ń ṣe court àbí nǹkan ń pé bóyá torí ẹ̀ ni ò ṣe ṣí platform and people were ready olórin ti dé olórin ti ń pè mí olórin ta san over 250,000 fún.
Wọ́n pé kó tó lè wá sí platform pé olórin yẹn tó lè kọrin. I was very mad that day. I was very angry. Pé kò sí wàhálà kọ́kọ́ olórin yẹn kó máa bọ̀ ní platform bí kò á máa kọrin ẹ̀ lọ́jàre let her fuck off. That is this woman tẹ́ sọ pé òun ni ò fẹ́ kí platform ẹ̀ grow. woman yẹn nìyẹn ọ̀tẹ́ fẹ́ dìlé lórí pé òun ló fẹ́ jábọ́lẹ̀ tó dẹ̀ ń ro títí at every step of the way. Bàbá yín sọ tíbí la máa rò ń pòkè àwọn Anita wà ń kọ́ báyìí la ẹ máa ṣe tàwọn Anita tó ń fi kún gbogbo calculation ẹ̀ tó ń fi kún gbogbo plans ẹ̀. Ìyálóde ẹ ṣe okù díẹ̀ gan. Ẹ wá jáde ẹ wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ wá ń gbé emotion bọ̀ ẹ ti ẹ̀ mú bọ̀ àyàn pé woman ló ń sunkún yìí kí ló ṣe fún tó you now want to make it about you. It's not about you Ìyálóde. It's not even about you. God, oh my God. Manipulation lórí social media yes wọ́n ṣe kọ́ kékeré o. Èmi gan tí mo mọ one or two things gan ànágbà tí mo tún sunkún mo fẹ́ lè gòkè lọ́bẹ̀ pé ó yẹ má bínú àti ṣẹ̀yìn. So gbogbo kinní yìí ni this lady ti ń ṣe lẹ́yìn. Yes, and you cannot, it's not far-fetched. The reason is not far-fetched. Platform yìí big. Ó jọ pé platform yìí overshadow platform ti tèmi. So gbogbo beef yẹn ló ti wà nú ẹ̀. Àwọn àmọ̀ bóyá Ìyálóde ló gbé sínú o. I don't want to speculate on that. Yóò ti ní gbogbo àwọn kinní ẹnu ló dẹ̀ ti fi ń wùwà. Tó bá sọ eléyìí ń bí yìí. Wá one way or the other láti yes it's good you have to analyze you have to do anything you need to do if it's on social media but then you should be ready for the reaction too. The same way you feel social media ló àmọ́ lè pick analyze ẹ̀ báà náà ṣe ń ẹnu sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́rọ̀ bíi tẹ́lẹ̀ mi bá mú response bí ọ̀dà irú èyí tí mo sọ lálẹ́ ǹsìn tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní play record ẹ̀ tó analyze ẹ̀ tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní mú mi búlọ̀tún ló sí I cannot complain. Èmi náà rọ̀ lórí social media mo dá sọ́dẹ̀ rí tèmi náà bí ọ dá sí mo ò lè complain mo máa ka sára náà ni tó bá dùn mí èmi náà tún bú wọn padà náà màá tún lèmi náà analyze ni. Ó wá máa gbé ọ̀rọ̀ wàá gbé lọ sọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ you now make it look like the way we feel or we know we don't have any control over what you want to do or what you want to say. You now feel some kind of disgust or offended at what has happened there. Wọ́n sọ pé Sami Jojo àwọn ò bá jà mọ́ àbíbí. Yes, he has apologized. He has seen the errors in his ways. He has turned a new leaf. Kí ló kù tí ẹ fẹ́ ṣe fún? Kọ́bẹ lórí ni or what? Kí ló kù tó fẹ́ ṣe fún at that point? Ọmọ tó dẹ̀ lọ́rọ̀ sọ pé even gbogbo wọn gan, in fact gan, if you've been watching our submissions lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan, pé ìgbà míì òun ń blame wọn táwọn ẹlẹ́tẹ́gbà rojọ́ òyì fóun náà tó mú ọmọ anything nípa kéèsì yìí, òun náà máa blame this party náà. Pé nǹkan tóun ṣe kí ó dì wọn tó heart lọ títí nìyẹn. Nípa ẹjọ́ tó ti rò fún wọn, òun náà dẹ̀ tètè bọ́ síta wá sọ̀rọ̀. So gbogbo yẹn ló fàtọ́ fi believe àwọn commit or believe pé òun dẹ̀ understand. So tírú èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ bá sọ pé kó má bínú kírú àwọn tó wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ bá ní má bínú mo ti ṣe o àbí nǹkankan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn o forgive me tó dà kóun ti forgive ẹ̀. Who is Temmie now to say no? Or who is anybody on this platform now to say irọ́ àmàbá iná kan lẹ̀ ni o? And that's why I understood Ọlọ́jà Ẹ̀wà ní àná àbíjẹta when she raised her objection because some of these things affected her in real life. So that is fine. Ìlú èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ lè sọ pé rọ́ ìwọ ló forgive èmi ò forgive well. Torí ẹni báyìí ṣe nǹkan báyìí fún mi personally. So at that point, it becomes your personal beef. But otherwise, tí Sam Jojo bá bú mi lórí TikTok rí, tèmi náà dẹ̀ bú padà. Tó dẹ̀ ní kí everybody bá bínú, what else ni mo fẹ́ ṣe? gbogbo àwọn tá a ti jọ búra wá ń sìn yín wọ́n dráàgì mi ò dráàgì mi o tí wọ́n bá wá lọ́la ó bá ní kí n má bínú o ká jọjọ́ rẹ̀ padà ṣèbọn ńlá náà láti fẹ́ jọjọ́ rẹ̀ ṣé ń fẹ́ mú ọ lọ sílé mi lọ jẹun ni àbí ṣé mo lówó kan tí mo fẹ́ fún wọn ni at the end of the day ṣá láṣìírí kan bíi tá à ń bò ni ká máa sọ pé torí wọ́n ti hùwà kan rí àbí torí wọ́n ti wà ní sáìdì kan rí ká má wọ̀ wọn mọ́ra o ká má dáríjì wọn ká má ṣe kíníkan kíníkan àṣírí wo la nítọ́ fẹ́ wá jí lọ. Except you really do not believe in what you're standing for. Except you believe there's a secret somewhere. Don't let them get close to you. Wọ́n máa lọ mọ secret wò lẹ̀ ní lọ́wọ́. Èmi ò mọ bóyá tó bá jẹ́ mi sí secret náà. Bóyá èmi náà mọ bóyá ń para mọ́. Ẹ̀yin kan wá gbé yẹn sórí. Ẹ wá ń bínú. Wọ́n gbé mi sókè, wọ́n gbé mi sókè. Ọmọkùnrin fẹ́ wá dàbẹ̀rù ni. Ọmọkùnrin fẹ́ wá ṣe kinní kan ni. Dẹ̀ fi childishness yẹ dẹ̀ fi sílẹ̀. Life is too sweet for all these things. Òun ni NBC mo ti wà bí mo ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ sí Champions League match máa lọ lọ́wọ́ tó yẹ kí n lọ wò mo lè wọ́n sí nítorí mo ti dé àárín ọ̀rọ̀ yìí mo gbọ́dọ̀ parí ẹ̀. One way or the other, àgbà tẹ̀ ń stress life èèyàn gan ni because I really do not want to do this, not at this point in time. I should be watching football right now. Life dùn ju gbogbo yẹn lọ. Ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ jẹ́ pọ́n line nìkan ni life yín. This is what you live for. It is fine. Ẹ wá pleasure ẹ lọ síwájú ń bò mí ẹ má fi tìyín affect àmì tó yẹn pé it's just coming in, breathing out, catching cruise, seeing what is there, moving, supporting good cause, making some impactful friendship on here. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ẹ fẹ́ jókòó tì í pẹ̀lú gbogbo life yín ẹ fẹ́ fi gbogbo ẹ̀jà ẹ fẹ́ wá síwájú. We don't want that kind of vibes. Ẹ wá wò títí ẹ wá rí ibi tẹ́ fẹ́ dálé mọ́ ẹ fẹ́ dálé Tẹ́mì lórí Tẹ́mì ni ò jẹ́ kó jòrọ̀ Tẹ́mì ni ò jẹ́ kó rùn dáadáa. Ẹ bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run tẹ́ bá ti ẹ bẹ̀rù èèyàn ẹ bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run. Because at the end of the day there is nothing. Eventually only the little-minded people or those ones that already they're on that side, I mean the side of evil. Àwọn lè máa sọ gbó kíní fún wọ́n dẹ̀ máa mọ the real truth behind it. Tí wọ́n dẹ̀ lè sọ́dọ̀ yìí máa stick by you guys.
Pàìtà ibo lẹ gbẹ́nu sí o, ibo lẹ gbẹ́nu sí.
ọmọ yàn mi.
Ẹ má bínú. Ṣé ẹnu mi ti padà síbi tó yẹ kó wà báyìí? Okay. So only people who don't know tí wọ́n mọ issue yẹn, and that's why I thought, you know what, I should say one or two things so that we set the record straight back, because one of the dangers in all this thing is that they keep twisting the narratives. Tọ́rọ̀ yẹn bá fi máa dọ́dọ̀ ẹnì karùn-ún ọ̀dọ̀ ẹnì kẹfà tó máa wo cut out kan níbì kan, wọ́n máa gbàgbé ibi tọ́rọ̀ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀, wọ́n máa gbàgbé issue tó jẹ́ gangan. All they will be hearing pé Tẹ́mì dẹ̀ ń dìtì ọmọ ẹ̀ mú dẹ̀ bèrè lọ́wọ́ Tẹ́mì kí lọ́mọ yìí ṣe fún ẹ. Nǹkan tó máa gbọ́ nìyẹn. And that's why I thought, you know what, no. We need to set the record straight. We need to bring people back into remembrance of what happened, what transpired. So that, yes, when people who don't know anything about this, tó bá dẹ̀ gbọ́n pa ẹ̀, tó bá fẹ́ make comment to àbí tó fẹ́ wo ibi tọ́rọ̀ yìí sí, they can have the full picture of it. Wọ́n lè gbọ́ twisted version kan. Wọ́n lè gbọ́ pé ó dìtẹ̀ ọmọ ní pé ó ní kí n má jókòó síbì kan kí n jókòó síbì kan ó ń dìtẹ̀ nìyẹn. That will not be the version tó máa gbọ́ tó dẹ̀ máa go by. Let them see everything that happened. Because how would president think pé òun ò jẹ̀bi ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí? Coming for Temmie, calling Temmie thief. How would ọ̀nà ló fẹ́ fi gbà rò ó tó máa fi ń pé òun ò jẹ̀bi ọ̀rọ̀ yìí? Ẹ̀ẹ̀mejì ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ lè mo try láti smoothing àárín Temmie àti president on the phone call. And on those two occasions, president ended up apologizing because I made her see the errors in her ways. And I did not stop until yes, I broke it down to whatever I will break it down until she apologized that on this one you are wrong. On this one you are wrong. Yes, and she was at that point gracious, at least, or what's the word now? Receptible to that correction then. Ní pé okay, mo rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ni báyìí ni mo ṣe rí tẹ́lẹ̀ okay ẹ dẹ̀ ṣe bàbá tẹ ṣàlàyé ẹ̀ dáadáa. So how can this not be wrong if you can be wrong on those two occasions? How can we trust your judgment on this third one? How can we believe that because on both occasions, it was just more like you didn't understand what was going on. You were unable to comprehend the issue at hand. Which I cannot, at the end of the day, sọ pé 40 yín ni or so, because bí ọ̀rọ̀ ṣe ń yé wa ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀. Capacity ta fi ń process yẹ ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ ni. So ní area yẹn èèyàn á try láti give some form of accommodation again. So because tá bá wọlé náà sìn àfi tí nǹkan mi bá wà lẹ́ and that's why tí mo ṣe ọ̀rá ń ṣẹ́nu kò pé kó má dàbẹ̀ ni pé kò gbọ́rọ̀ tèmi kó tó lọ sọ pé mo jẹ̀bi at least lọ́rọ̀ tẹ ìrò sílẹ̀ ń sìn kò tí ì sí anything tá fi lè sọ pé báyìí báyìí lẹ́ sọ àbí nǹkan tẹ́ sọ yìí ó make sense yìí ó tó kẹ́ bínú ó tó kẹ́ faraya. You've known Anita for how many months now? President, maybe 6 months or how many months? 13 lọ sọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀. You've been with Temmie for close to 3 years. And the whole evidence tell if you mú jáde ń pọ́n ṣọ̀tẹ̀ Anita is a voice note that has nothing to do with ọ̀tẹ̀ Anita rárá. It was a voice note to send the singing láti in form of respect, in form of this person and my person. May not just be like say mo kàn jù sílẹ̀ lórí platform jẹ́ kí n ṣàlàyé fún wọn pé nǹkan báyìí ó máa rí bákan tí bá ń ṣe fáwọn ẹlòmíì tí mo fún ẹ̀yin láyè láti máa ṣe nǹkan míì. That was what the voice note was all about. But bóyá president yóò gbọ́ dáadáa àbí wọn ò gbọ́ kó tó play bóyá gbà tó ṣe play lánàá ṣe rí pé ọ̀tọ̀ máa ní kan tí mo rò bí ó send sí mi lọ́jọ́ báyìí. Lẹ́yìn ìgbà ìtẹ̀dẹ̀ tí wàá gbọ́n sí ṣe lórí ẹ̀kẹ́dẹ̀ wàá bẹ́ẹ̀ má dẹ̀ wàá apologize pé ọ̀tọ̀ nìkan tèmi rò bóyá ó send sí mi ò tèmi fi rò bóyá ó ń ṣọ̀tẹ̀ ọ́ àfi tí yẹn bá wà tẹ bá play yẹn fún wa lọ́la àbí lẹ́ni tẹ bá jáde àwa àwọn pé àná president mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń sọ. ọmọ yìí in fact tá a bá máa put it in the right way Anita ló ń ṣe ọ̀tẹ̀ Temmie àbí ló ń dìtẹ̀lẹ̀ dẹ̀ ń pè ní. Òun ló move in some kind of way to try and cause some issue and of course bóyá because Temmie ti ní 1 or 2 inherited enemies. Bóyá in one way or the other wọ́n á lè come against here. Nǹkan tó try láti ṣe nìyẹn ó dẹ̀ backfire. We'll give it a try. You can give her maybe 2 marks for even trying. It's a bold move coming from a little person. So, but at the end of the day, in trying to round up, at the end of the day, kí ni Tẹ́mi ṣe fún yín gangan? Nothing. Kò sí tó lè point out pé kan báyìí ọgán ni Tẹ́mi ṣe. Bóyá ó dẹ̀ wà tẹ́ ti fẹ́ point out tẹ́ ń wò pé ó lè má ṣe ń gbọ́ létí. Báwo làwọn èèyàn ṣe máa gbọ́n pé nǹkan báyìí mo ṣe ń bínú àbí nǹkan báyìí mo ṣe nǹkan tí mo ń ṣe yìí. Wọ́n lè má ṣe point out. Ẹ̀yin tí ń bá dárúkọ yín sínú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí, that's tẹ́ on that side, tẹ́ judge wrongly another, it's because you don't matter, I'm sorry. Matter nínú nǹkan tó wà lẹ́yìn ni. So kí ló ṣe? Nothing. And that's why I'll be encouraging her publicly here not to give up. They will keep coming. It is now a pattern for them. They now have a story they want to use. There's nothing you can do about it. You just have to keep standing, keep believing in what you want to be. Because at the end of the day, if not for anything, you still have to just stand up for something. Otherwise, you will fall for nothing. So if standing by your God, standing on what is right, if that's what people want to keep coming for you, because it's fine. They will come eventually, they will keep coming. But at least history has taught us now. I mean the history of this case now, history of your issues on social media, that they will keep coming, but they will not prevail. We can name instances now. Tọ́tí sọ pé àwọn máa bá kan lẹ̀ ní o, àwọn máa ṣe gbá fún ni o, àwọn máa ṣàwó fún ni o, àwọn máa bring it down ni o, àwọn máa make sure pé àwọn rubbish ẹ̀ ni o. They will do what they can do. They will try what they can try. But history yet teach one way, they will still not succeed. They will go back and re-strategize. They will go and regroup. They will go and look for another new stuff they want to bring. And they will come again, and guess what? They will fail again. After all, Bible sọ fún wa, ó ní nínú ayé yìí, àwọn tó rẹ̀ ń pè láyé láwọn eléyìí o. Àwọn agbọ́jú ẹnu kan dá. Àwọn I don't care bóyá ṣẹlẹ̀, mo ti fẹ́ bẹ́lẹ̀ jà ń gbọ́dọ̀ bájà. Any available thing tí mo fẹ́ fi bájà, kí fi bájà. Àwọn tí bẹ́lẹ̀ pè láyé nìyẹn o. Nínú ayé lọ́dọ̀ àwọn people yìí, bẹ́lẹ̀ sọ pé ẹ máa rí ìpọ́njú. And this is the kind of, because you will be wondering, I know. You will sit down gbà mí wá pé kí ni mo wá ṣe ọgàn tí ogun ìṣe wá pọ̀ tó yìí. Tọ́yẹ̀ ń pè mí lọ́tún lórí ikọ̀ tí ò kàn mí gan tọ́yẹ̀ ń porúkọ mi sí. Tọ́ṣà ṣe wò pé how do we discredit this person? How do we make this person run away from social media? What can we do? You'll be wondering that kí ni tribulation ṣe pọ̀ tó yìí. But guess what? The Bible said it in the next verse. Only be of good courage. Cheer up. You will overcome. So that's the only comfort I can give you at this moment. This trying moment. They will keep coming. I cannot guarantee you that they will not come. No matter how much we analyze it here, no matter how much we say it here, bó ṣe ń gbé tí ọ̀tún wọlé tòsí wọn ló ń gbà jáde wèrè ni wọ́n. They will keep coming. They will not even learn from their own failures. They will not even learn from other people who have tried and they have failed. They won't even pick lessons from that. They will want to come again. They will come in another manner. They will come in in another front. Be of good courage. Cheer up. Be of good faith. Etujuka ni Yorùbá yẹn. Cheer up. The Bible says you will overcome. Because after all, tell about the point you overcome the world. It means you also overcome àwọn ayé yìí. You overcome them. Just keep standing on what you're standing on, which is the truth. They can clip your wings. Maybe it's your jovial attitude, you opening up to people, you being who you are, you being this loving person. Maybe that is what is getting to them. You can't control it, can you? So it means you just have to keep doing what you're doing. They won't like it. But they will have to eventually succumb. They will have to eventually accept that they failed. Because mo mọ bí ọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n gbáyàn lójú orúnkún ṣẹ̀jẹ̀. Mo mọ bí gbogbo I don't know the correlation. Èèyàn kan betray friendship àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ fẹ́ dá lórí ẹlòmíì. Èèyàn kan scheme lẹ́yìn pẹ̀lú àwọn tààrọ̀ bóyá kó dúró nípò àgbàlagbà tí wọ́n dúró ń bẹ̀. You want to come out láti dá lórí ẹlòmíì. Ẹ fẹ́ lọ rojọ́ tó dùn. You want to leave the issue. You want to blame every other person. Mide should have done this. Bisi Mida should have done this. Temmie should have done this. What should have Anita done now? So it's just Sister Temmie, Emma for God is with you. In whatever tó bá wọn kó gbé wá from any angle àti àwọn old àti new enemies, nothing will happen. This platform will not crumble. Kò lè fall because of your own, because of their gathering or anything. No, it will not fall. We will keep standing on the truth, whether it's convenient or not. Ìgbà mi, yes, it's not convenient. Ìgbà mi láti sọ̀tọ̀. Do I want to have issues with Ìyálóde lóòótọ́? No. Do I want to have issues with President? No. But do I want to keep quiet when I see that this kind of evil plans are going on? This kind of evil things are going on? No. I can't help it. I have to speak up. So if that brings me in the line of fire, so be it. So ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa farabalẹ̀, ká máa wo àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ ká tó dá sí, and that's for ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ní the other side. Mo kó everybody yín papọ̀ ni mo fẹ́ máa dárúkọ ilé ẹyọ kọ̀ọ̀kan. Tẹ́ ẹ understand àwọn nǹkan míì tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ in background, even a whole lot of them tí mo kọ̀ mẹ́nu kúrò lórí wọn tí mo sọ into details here. Because ìpátá kinní kan àgbọ́dọ̀ pa ìjẹta jẹ tẹ̀tẹ̀ àlejẹ dágun róbẹ̀. Otherwise, it would have been brutal. Tó bá ti bá ní kí n sọ tẹnu mi tán. Àmàmà tí bá sọ tẹnu mi tán bì lálẹ́ yìí kò sọgbọ́n ẹ̀ wọ́n á máa fi kú lé mi ni. But it's fine. It's fine. A máa ṣe àwọn nǹkan fúnra wa náà ni. A máa fi torí ara wa ṣe àwọn nǹkan míì. So àṣẹ mi kò lórí eléyìí sọ. Hopefully everybody will face their front. Of course.
Ìta ẹ ti fi gbẹ́nu lọ síbẹ̀.
Mo ti gbẹ́nu lọ sí okay, ó ti yé mi bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
Ẹnì kan dúró ká ṣe tán náà.
Káwọn náà kọ́ gbé kúrò níwájú mi. Káwọn náà gbé kúrò níwájú mi. So hopefully everybody will face their front going forward. I know ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ mi lálẹ́, the urge will be there to reply. The urge will be there to respond. But don't do it out of blind anger. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá rò bóyá whatever I've said tonight, ó ta bá yín one way or the other. Yes, it was intended. Mo intend kó ta bá yín lóòótọ́ ni. But whenever ti fẹ́ respond, don't do it out of anger, out of rage. Ẹ farabalẹ̀. Ẹ kọ́ fi nọ́mà etí gbọ́rọ̀ tí mo sọ náà. Ẹ mú ìtò ń ṣe òótọ́ bẹ̀. Ẹ lò fún láì fara yín, ó máa wúlò fún yín o. Ẹ lò. Ẹ lè wá bọ́ síta lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn. Kẹ wá stage show fún mi. It is okay. You have the right of reply, right of response. Èmi náà lè sọ̀rọ̀ sílẹ̀ lóòótọ́ kí n má gbọ́ response. Èmi náà máa feel bad. Ó máa dàbẹ́ nípa ẹ̀ka ọ̀rọ̀ mi kún ni. So I'm expecting the response or the responses. Àjọ wà fúnra náà ni. What are we for? So èmi ti land ní
Yeah, quick one. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n for opportunity. Ẹ ṣé Mr. Pytha, thank you so much, sir. Ẹ jẹ́ n for opportunity pass message mi. Mo ti ń rí comment látẹ̀kàn. Kò ní bàjẹ́. Ní ọwọ́ yìí, we will have to be checking the double standards of people. Since tí ẹ̀yin kan bá ti lè point out as ń pé nǹkan tá ṣe ní ọjọ́ tá allow Sister Mide láti sọ̀rọ̀ lórí platform yẹn pé ó wrong. Ẹ̀yin set of people yẹn, mi ò ní allow kẹ́yin náà ṣe nǹkan tó wrong fún mi mọ́. I think because I've been keeping quiet and I've always respected every one of you. I've always avoided having conflicts with every one of you. Lẹ ṣe rò pé mo stupid. I'm not stupid. Mo gbọ́ pọ́n ẹ pè mí lọ́ sort of name lénìí. Maybe when I see it. I don't like wọ́n ní pé wọ́n sọ pé I love to see what I need to see and I want to see it. Tí n bá rí tó bá bí mi nú, mo máa dá yín lọ. Oh, all right sis. All right sis, thank you. Ẹ fẹ́ make peace. Lẹ pé show tẹ lọ stage lénìí. Ṣẹ́yìn reach out sí mi.
ṣé sorry ma.
Yes sir.
Wọ́n ní since tí honor record ẹ̀.
Ní kìlúta mi ò ní sọ mi ní tí orúkọ. Ó kè ṣe pé ká gbọ́ ẹ má ti jẹ́ ká gbọ́ mo lè gbọ́ lẹ́yìn. I don't want that so that it won't look like you don't record off.
Yeah.
Ẹ lè fẹ́ ṣe peace, you have my number. Ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ show yẹn tí n bá réyàn kankan tó sọ fún mi. You didn't even share the show with me. Ṣebí the same thing ten condemn Temmie's platform fún yín. Màá jẹ́ wá sọ nǹkan tó fi different fún yín. Mo wá síbẹ̀ yẹn. Mo rí tẹ́ ṣe banner, ẹ gbé picture mi síbẹ̀. Normally, ìfẹ́ la jọ ń lò kẹ́ tó gbé picture èèyàn. Ẹ ní láti sọ fún mi. Ẹ gbé picture mi síbẹ̀. Mo wà ńbẹ̀ yẹn for some minutes. Mo rí àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ ń ṣe ńbẹ̀ and I was not pleased with it. If truly tẹ́ bá fẹ́ make peace, àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ ń ṣe níbẹ̀ yẹn, I was not pleased with it. Mo jẹ́ type respectfully, even with love, mo tún fi síbẹ̀ my darling brother. Can you crop out my picture from this show? And you removed it. Mo fẹ́ kúrò ńbẹ̀ gan, kẹ́ lè mọ̀ pé mo fẹ́ kúrò because I see no evil, I hear no evil. Tí ariwo hehehehe tó bá wà ńbẹ̀ yẹn bá tán. Tí n bá feel pé mo fẹ́ wá síbẹ̀ láti wá sọ̀rọ̀ máa wá. Bí mo ṣe kúrò ńbẹ̀ mo kò rí pọ́n ní ẹ bínú. You call me all sort of names. Maybe when I hear it, I will not address that now. And fún gbogbo ẹ̀yin tó kù náà tẹ́ ń lọ káàkiri tẹ́ ń sọ pé peace, peace, peace. I think I said this thing yesterday. That for now, I don't want it. Please respect my opinion. Because tó bá jẹ́ ẹ̀yin ni wọ́n ń pè lólè kiri. Ẹ fi iná yẹn jó ara yín lára ní àwọn tí wọn ò ṣiṣẹ́ owó sí yín lọ́wọ́, tí wọn ò gbé owó fún yín, tí ẹ gbé ìbọn sí wọn lórí láti gba nǹkan ní ọwọ́ wọn. Tẹ́ ẹ wọnú ilé wọn lọ jalè tó ń pè yín ní orúkọ burúkú ńta nítorí wọ́n bá yín jà. Ẹ lọ fi iná yẹn lọ fi jó ara yín. Kò ní bàjẹ́, I've seen you getting upset before. And what you get upset for on this social media space, wọn ò pè yín lólè o. And you also get upset easily. So I don't know why me is telling you to please crop out my picture. Ma ṣe jẹ́ nǹkan tẹ́ máa fi bínú tẹ́ máa pè mí ní names. I want to hear those names from you people too. You too. See, if the old TikTok wants to come against Temmie, I'm serious. I'm ready. If I'm standing on the truth. Tí o gba àwọn tó ń sọ pé àwọn support Temmie, I'm for Temmie yìí. Tó bá láwọn ò support mọ́, I will still stand up for the truth. Gbogbo nǹkan tó bá ń bí everybody nínú. Tẹ́ ẹ bá ti lè sọ ẹ jẹ́ kó jẹra sí yín nínú. Tẹ́ bá sọ ìtì ń bá lè sọ sorry sí máa sọ sorry sí. Ìtì ń bá lè clear máa clear. But tẹ́ bá ń parapọ̀, tẹ́ ń lo scope láti parapọ̀. Ẹ ní bá mi bẹ̀ o, ẹ máa bá Ọlọ́run níbẹ̀ ni. It's getting to that stage. You all are pushing me to that stage. Ẹ máa tì mí dé ibi tí èmi náà ti máa gbé fún yín dáadáa. Bí bójú abẹ́ ṣe padà yarí tán máa wọn tán drag ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́. Èmi náà á tó bọ́ síta fún gbogbo yín máa yarí tán fún yín. Because this is unacceptable. Not even anymore. Mo ti rá bàbà, mo ti pọ́n gbogbo yín létó. Queen Abiki, mi ò rò pé mo ní interaction kan pẹ̀lú Queen Abiki rí. Wọ́n láwọn náà pè mí lólè. Mi ò ní interaction, as in, not even. I don't have your number. In fact, I've never been on the same platform with you before. Nípa àjọ sọ̀rọ̀. You've come here to give submission before. You also called me a thief. Ẹni gbogbo yín pa mí. Mo jẹ́ ní kẹ́ mú receipt tẹ́ fi kó owó fún mi. Ẹ mú jáde. Kí n dá àwọn owó tẹ́ kó fún mi yẹn kẹ́ jẹ́ kí n dá padà. None of you have been able to present one. Àbí ṣé èèyàn tí ò gbé owó pamọ́ fún ni máa ń pè ní lólè rí bí ni? Àbí ayé kò ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣí débẹ̀ ni? Dẹ́dẹ́ mi rà ọ́. Dẹ́dẹ́ mi rà ọ́. This is to every one of you. I won't bow for any bully. Mo bọ́ síta ń pé kán má bully èèyàn. Ẹ wá rò pé ẹ fẹ́ bully èmi náà. Ẹ tanra yín. Èmi tí mo fẹ́ gba èèyàn lẹ́nu bully. Lẹ wá rò pé bí a tẹ bá bully èmi, ó máa ní effect lára tèmi. You are joking. Àtẹ̀yìn àgbà oníkébékébé náà. Ẹ fi mí díwọ̀n o. Gbogbo yín tẹ́ ń sá kiri, tẹ́ ń ṣe kiri. I know mo sọ́n bí báyìí. But not even now. You people should leave me alone for now. Kó tó débi tó dé kò ní bàjẹ́ wà lórí TikTok yìí o. Ẹ lè sọ pé ẹ rí nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Ó tún wá débi tó dé tán ẹ wá fẹ́ parí ìjà yẹn. Ẹ wá bọ́ síta, ẹ gbé bánàdì, ẹ gbé picture síbẹ̀. Nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ accuse Temmie fún nísìn, wọ́n gbé ọ̀rọ̀ Anita wá síta, kí lè tán gbé wá síta. Mide Peperepe, please can you come up please, because that yesterday I think some people have left kí n tó tají, kí n tó address ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Please a request.
Oh, Cindy, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ send mi ní container record.
Oh yeah, yeah, we can address.
Ìjà yẹn ṣe ń jà ẹ mọ àwọn obìnrin èèyàn lè jókòó tí wọ́n bá wọn jà dáadáa. Tí ẹ bá rọ́kùnrin kan gbá mú ní wọn, á yí sì fún mi láti lè jà.
Mo sáré torí nẹ́tíwọ̀kì ò dáa, mo sáré cut ẹ̀. Mo fẹ́
Hello.
sáré address èèyàn kan náà. Ó yá ìṣòro.
Hold on, Star Amide, the day you
Ma.
called that you want to ìjọ ta kọ́kọ́ jọ sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ kéèsì kí ni mo sọ fún yín.
Ẹni pẹ́ like bí mo ṣe lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ Bọ̀líbí lọ
Okay,
address.
ìgbà tẹ wá pè Sunday ta bọ́ síta ta wá ṣe show yẹn kí ni agreement kí ni nǹkan tá a jọ sọ.
We said, okay, fine. Before then, you were of the opinion, majority was was of the opinion that we should call behind. And I said that I'm not going to call behind because we've tried to do that on Thursday. And Anita said that she cannot be on the same call with me. So, and when he said we should come out, that I said I'd rather address it on the platform. But he said we should keep it clean, no abuses, nothing.
Okay, mo á sọ fún yín pé tí èèyàn kan nínú wọn bá wá kí la máa ṣe.
Oh my
Like
God.
if
Yes.
kí ni mo ní mo máa ṣe.
Nígbà máa gbé wọn sókè pé you will unblock. Ó dà ń pa Anita was blocked or something.
We will go and settle it in house. We will just discuss it and leave
Exactly.
it there and go back to do a phone or Zoom call to settle it.
Yeah.
God bless
After,
you.
yes. That's true.
Mo ní I've unblocked everybody. Tá ti wá síta, tá ti call for peace because now tàtọ́ pọ́n ní wọn ò fẹ́ wà lórí call pẹ̀lú anybody. Tá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀, even if it's Pinky, nìkan lásán lọ́n bá ní interest tán bá wá síbí báyìí. Mo ní mo máa pa platform tán bá ti show interest. Then we will go behind and settle it. We do Zoom or we do a group call. And we will come back. Stamide, we have to support Anita. Because nǹkan tán náà ń lò l'excuse nìyẹn. Wọ́n wá embarrass ẹ̀ ń ta, wọ́n wá stage show fún ta. You people are the first people that stage show tẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní gbé ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ yẹn síta. Up till now, wọ́n ní mo pa Anita lólè. Èèyàn tó sọ pé mo pa Anita lólè yẹn, ẹ prove ẹ̀. Níbi tí èmi Temmie tí mo ti lanu pé Anita lólè. Up till this moment, gbogbo ìtàwọn èèyàn ń fault ẹ̀ gan mi ò tí rò pé mo lanu mi báyìí pé mo fault Anita. When we saw the updates tí Pinky ń ṣe, òun máa dalé èèyàn yẹn, òun máa lọ gbé fọ́tò gbogbo ọmọ ẹ̀ síta, òun máa dalé ẹ̀, òun máa make sure pé marriage ẹ̀ bàjẹ́. That was why we feel like kíní tí ń lọ fà o, kò ń ṣe nǹkan tó jẹ́ kékeré mọ́ o. Kí ló yẹ kí n báwo la ṣe débì báyìí? Stamide bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní send gbogbo update yẹn fún wa. That was what made Mr. Pythagoras said we need to address this thing because ewo lógún mo máa ba marriage jẹ́, mo máa lọ gbé fọ́tò gbogbo ọmọ láàrin ara wa, kò yẹ kó le tó yẹn. Oh, because ẹ sọ pé àwọn kan ń bọ̀ àbí bóyá ń gbà tí wọ́n jẹ́ ń ṣe show fanita yẹn kí n lọ bá Bọ̀líbí jà kí n ṣe so torí mi ò ṣe yẹn ló ṣe di pé Temmie ni ó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ Temmie lélẹ̀ she's the manipulator, she's the one under G, she's the one underground. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣọ́ra o. Mr. Pythagoras ti send kìíní yẹn sí i. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣọ́ra o.
Mo ń gbọ́
Ẹ má rí
lọ́wọ́.
bínú Ọlọ́run, all right. Ẹ má jà rí bínú Ọlọ́run. Ẹ má jà rí bínú Ọlọ́run. Ọ̀túnba pè mí lálẹ́ àná. Ọ̀túnba Cindy wọ́n pè mí lálẹ́ àná. Mo jẹ́ sọ fún wọn mo ní kán jọ kán fún mi ní time. Because I have a lot on my table. Wọ́n jẹ́ sọ pé kí n ṣáàjọ kí n jẹ́ kí everything tán. All right, no problem. So I don't understand this whole thing títẹ̀ ń ṣe káàkiri and I'm still watching. It's just about time tọ́lọ́run máa fi gbogbo yín hàn lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan. Mọ́tò ni everybody bá ti dé bus stop ó lè máa bọ́lẹ̀. ọmọ rò pọ́n padà play beginning show yẹn gan bí báyìí. Timoni, this is not about dragging of Anita, please. We are just, everything is fine. Ṣebí mi ni mo tún stream Anita ngbà tó tún ṣí platform. Tí Pinky sọ pé òun lòun sọ fún pé kó má wá sí bí báyìí. Ṣebí Pinky ti sọ pé òun lòun sọ fún pé kó má wá. Pé kó lọ ṣí platform ẹ̀ kó ṣàlàyé ara ẹ̀. Mo jẹ́ tún sọ mo ní ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ láàyè tó fẹ́ ṣe látọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀ tí ó bá fẹ́ wá sí bí báyìí. Kí gbogbo yín tẹ̀ ń ṣe kúbẹ́kúbẹ́kúbẹ́kúbẹ́ káàkiri. Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ eléyìí o, ẹ má gba pankẹ́rẹ́ o. Mi ò gbogbo ìwà tí Tẹ́mi bá ti wù tẹ́ bọ̀ lórí eléyìí tó ń fà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Ẹ má forí ko ogun o. Cause mo ṣì ń sọ di sìn. Ibi tórúkọ mi gbà wọ gbogbo nu kínní. Tí prove ẹ̀ fún mi. Tó fi jẹ́ pé èmi gangan ni mo ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Wọ́n tún ti ní program tó tún ṣe lọ́dọ̀ Fearless níjọ́ òun sìn. Wọ́n náà tún ti ń dárúkọ pé ṣebí orí platform ẹ̀ lọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní bú àwọn èèyàn. Ibi ìbàlẹ̀ ti gbọ́ tí Fearless ti sọ fún mi pé mi ì lè máa control. Ẹ̀yin sọ pé mi ò lè máa control yín ẹ̀jẹ̀ fẹ́ máa jẹ́ control Fearless kó má ṣe show tó bá fẹ́ ṣe show. Gbogbo yín ò mọ nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́. And you all gbogbo yín lójú Tẹ́mi lọ. Ẹ mọ nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́. Bọ́ pé tá bá ṣe lè Tẹ́mi máa kó orí social media yìí. Ẹ ń tanra yín. Ẹ máa sun ẹkún ẹ máa kékú. Tẹ́ bá ṣe ń rí group bí kan ẹ tún rí group ń bò mí. Èmi kọ́ lẹ̀ ń bá jagun. Èmi kọ́. Ẹ mọ̀ ni. Ẹ ṣé Mr. Peter Stamide, thank you so much. Mo ti sọ láńjọ́ tí mo sọ̀rọ̀ jẹ́ takọ́ mo sọ̀rọ̀ pé Olúwa kọ́lọ̀ ń pín fóníkálukú gẹ́gẹ́ bí iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ẹ̀. And I will say it again and again and again. So gbàtí mo ti sọ pé kóníkálukú kọ́lọ̀ ń dájọ́ oníkálukú ṣẹ́yìn lẹ fẹ́ dájọ́ mi ni. Ṣẹ́yìn ará TikTok ẹ̀yin ará social media ẹ̀yin lẹ fẹ́ dájọ́ mi. Ṣé fẹ́ dá ẹjọ́ mi ju bọ́lọ́run ṣe fẹ́ dá ẹjọ́ mi lọ ni. Kí ni nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ dárú ẹjọ́ wo lẹ fẹ́ dá fún mi? Tó fi jẹ́ yín ni màá máa ṣe olùdájọ́ fún. Right there àwọn èèyàn tí mi ní connection pẹ̀lú tí mi ò tiẹ̀ rí bá sọ̀rọ̀ rí wọ́n ń pè mí lólè gbogbo yín wo show yẹn látìgbà tá tí tán ti ń ṣe show ẹ gbé ibi tí Tẹ́mi tó ti ń ṣẹ́ èpè àbí tó ti ń bú any of them. I had to come out for Pinky níjẹta because that was enough. This is the third time tó mama ṣe show tó yẹ pé orúkọ mi lọ àná yẹn mo tún ṣe ń pa ẹ̀ tó ń sọ Tẹ́mi is the devil, she's the devil. Àwọn alẹ́ ń sunkún.
Oh, okay. Àwọn èèyàn wa tó lọ ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ kiri yẹn mo dẹ̀ máa call èèyàn go out because mo ti notice kìíní yẹn this is not the first time. Peace like river. This is not the first time tẹ́ máa ń ṣe kìíní but to me èmi ò fi pé settlement lẹ̀ ń wá o mo fi pé ẹ fẹ́ gbé borun ni ẹ fẹ́ mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ níbí báyìí ẹ fẹ́ mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ káàkiri mo lè wrong o but nǹkan tèmi rí ń bẹ nìyẹn and thank God èmi nìkan kọ́ ni mo rí àwọn èèyàn tó kọ sí comment section èmi ti notice kìíní yẹn for a very long time mo dẹ̀ sọ fáwọn tèmi lẹ́yìn yeah peace like a river mo sọ openly ni.
Cindy ó dà ń pé bóyá ó fẹ́ make peace ni lórí kan
wọ́n make peace this is not the first time she will be doing that. Sherry even nígbà ọ̀rọ̀ chubby mi yẹn ó ní role kan tó play àwa tá mọ̀ at the end of the day wọ́n switch ni àwa tá mọ̀ Sherry sometimes when people don't talk kò mí pé wọn ò rí nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ o.
Torí mo ní pé ó dà kún àti Pinky John.
Ẹ má wá píìsì kankan kiri kò sí píìsì kankan ò sọnù. Ṣé ó lè jẹ́ yẹn ni wọ́n gbé síta báyìí kó gbé fámìlì yín kó gbé àwọn ọmọ yín kó gbé ọkọ yín kó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ kí wọ́n sọ pé ẹ̀ ń wá peace wo ló sọnù tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń wá kiri. because I don't understand though. Nǹkan ẹ mọ̀ pé nǹkan tèmi bá rí ẹnu mi nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé èmi nìkan ló máa ń drag lórí platform yìí nìyẹn because me I will say it the way I see it. I will say it the way I see it. Ẹ máa lọ bí báyìí ẹ fẹ́ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ máa lọ ngbà tí chọ́bí mi yẹn ó ní role tẹ play a rí báyìí pẹ̀lú ojú wa báyìí la fèrè and kò dẹ̀ pé few minutes báyìí ẹ dẹ̀ ti sáré switch padà. Come on, you can't be everywhere o. You cannot. Nǹkan tèmi fẹ́ sọ nìyẹn.
ẹ ṣe Cindy ẹ̀yin yẹn wa ẹ jẹ́ ká
ẹ má bínú ẹ jẹ́ sáré sàn kankan. Peace like a Cindy, peace like a river. Ẹ má bínú Cindy. I'm not going to say probably mi mọ́kọ́ tó ó ṣẹlẹ̀ but mo kọ́ gbọ́ pé ìgbà àtijọ́ bí mi yẹn pé there was something that she said and then she switch mi mọ́kọ́ tó switch sí mi ò dẹ̀ mọ̀ mi mọ̀ nǹkan tó but mo mọ̀ I know the day that you're talking about and I know what she said. Sherry, in as much as we don't even want to be dwelling or going into some things, Mr. Pythagoras suggested.
Chubby me, I think the point she's trying to make Nimpe, while maybe trying to make peace, is looking like àwọn kò fẹ́ gbọ́ gist ni jẹ́ ń gbọ́ lọ́tún jẹ́ ń gbọ́ lósì jẹ́ mọ̀ bóyá nǹkan tí mo gbọ́ ń bí ìkọ́ ni mo ń gbọ́ ń bí.
Because ẹ má bínú because títí ọ̀dọ̀ coming to pé títí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn Pinky and all that. In as much as this is the kind of person and I've heard her talk sometimes, okay, she would look for peace, but she's this kind of person. Peace like a river, you know, she's this type that say, and it's not been Mr. Pythagoras. She's this type that will still say, oh, you must saw in cotton shelle, bushy shelle, out to gbogbo sherry, and put an understanding that I understand this, I understand that. But in as much as Bukini not Shinri, let us make peace. Maybe that is the part there where Cindy go and she's like, she peace no then why? Like I said, Mr. Pythagoras, in my own case, my own very case, I put most source money pay ti chubby me ti mo òun ló ṣe jẹ́ kí n on mute and I have seen her láàárọ̀ yìí wọ́n àti Pinky ti gbé ṣe pé ó ti gbé Peace Like a River ṣe pé láàárọ̀ yìí on top say Peace Like a River went to one platform and she was trying to explain fún ẹni yẹn pé nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ and she tried as much not to even mention names but when she now came to I think Abiki's platform somebody was now maybe attacking her in the comment section and she ended up mentioning names. So, like I said, and I don't want to go into details with my own kidney, but in as much as she wants to find that peace or she wants to say, I'm telling you, she's that one person there, oh mama suffering, Emma Jackie, so yes,
she's the kind of person one like gist, I want to hear in Shelley. That's the kind of person today. I'm just telling her because she might not even know. She knows.
You think that she doesn't know.
I'm not dragging her on this. I'm just saying it. Bimo Sherini. And if that's not the case, I am sorry, but you got to notice anymore. So thank you.
It's just unfortunate that some people are somewhere.
I've been Mr. Pythagoras. People don't be doing this in the comment section. Emma might do selective something when it comes to some. Emma might beg. Everybody now is now attacked there. If they bring a family out, will she be making peace? Emma might beg. ibi tó yìí ti lọ jà láàárọ̀ yìí, if you heard what she did níbi tí ní ọ̀dọ̀ I am greatness tó ti lọ jà láàárọ̀ yìí, if you hear her there, maybe ẹ máa mọ̀ kọ́ ẹ má máa ṣe báyìí náà. Ibi tí ẹ má máa jẹ́ ká máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé a níra wa sínú ikọ̀ tó yìí wà lórí tó yìí ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ sí náà nìyẹn. Nígbà tẹ́ bá ti ní èèyàn kan sí èèyàn kan tó bá ní pé kọ́kọ́ ṣẹlẹ̀, let àwọn tó bá máa sọ̀rọ̀ tó bá máa make peace with it, let them ẹ ti máa sáré bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní attack èèyàn kan to one for one person. That is not right.
Chubby me. Ẹja move on from that. Nǹkan tí ó kọjú sí ọ̀kan yìí ó lè kẹ̀yìn sẹ́ni other person. Yes, and nǹkan tí ọ̀kan rí the other person lè má rí. So let's just move on from that. So Mr. Temmie, kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? Mo gbọ́, I don't know what happened ní show tí kò ní bàjẹ́ lóhùn ṣe.
So what happened is I got there and I saw Peace Like a River too there. Peace Like a River, no. The reason why I'm not happy with her is ẹ ti wà lórí platform bíi mẹ́ta mẹ́rin tẹ́tí preach peace. Jẹ́ tí preach peace yẹn bíbá. And you have my number too. But I've been meeting you and law, ẹjọ́. Tẹ́ bá preach peace. Temmie bá sọ pé mi ò tí fẹ́ peace nǹkan. Do you even know what me I want? And you are close to me.
Okay.
Do you even ask me how I'm feeling? Do you even send me a message like, oh, start Temmie, or a prayer? I'm not saying, I just feel like there are just ways to this thing before you can decide that, okay, you want to do this, you want to do that. Are you going there to speak for me? If they accept to make peace there and I said no, you will now fight me or you will say, Temmie Poju. Do you get it? So, I'm not upset with her. But you need to even know your own person first before trying to like, okay, it's fine. So I saw her there and I saw some other people. I saw Mommy Say You Say Me there. In fact, Ibeyen ni mo ti gbọ́. Comment section, please stop, please. And I'm upset with you too. Peace Like a River. I'm upset with you too. Ibeyen ni mo rí Mommy Say You Say Me bẹ́ẹ̀. In fact, ibẹ̀ ni mo ti rí wípé wọ́n type ń pé Queen ni àbí kí pé mi lólè. Mi ìgbọ́ yẹn mi ìṣe tí gbọ́. Ṣàǹkó mo sọ pé mi gbogbo show gbogbo wọn, I don't want to listen to it. The little ones I'm picking, I'm getting it from comment section.
Until tá bá rí lè gbọ́. Not like I'm happy with.
Mo ń sọ fún yín, mo ń sọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ fún yín. So me getting to that place, seeing that one year Queen Abiki, why did you call Temmie a thief? Why did you call Temmie a thief? And I was seeing her response too. At a point, on flare up, kiniko, who is anybody to guide that? And so I was like, oh, really? So you are accepting that you did that? Nígbà tí Say You Say Me, débẹ̀, Say You Say Me, wá gòkè, okay. Àwọn kò fẹ́ béèrè ni. Did you also actually call Temmie a thief? I think she just wants to clear that part. Okay, you too, you also call her. What do you have with her? Bóyá nǹkan tó fẹ́ try láti béèrè nìyẹn. What do you have with her? Why did you call her a thief? And at that point, it was not going well because nobody's ready to even listen to anything. Chubby mi ní ìtútì gòkè, Chubby mi náà ti gòkè ń bẹ, àwọn náà wọ́n ti bínú. People are still boiling. Any láti more time tẹ́ fẹ́ call for peace. One thing, èèyàn tó bá fẹ́ make peace, ẹ kọ́kọ́ wò. You need to Ọ̀túnba Okwetu shanti bossy dancing, and that is how Ọ̀túnba operates. And I always give it to him. Wọ́n study gbogbo nǹkan tó ń lọ, wọ́n what, wọ́n wò sí, wọ́n lọ kiri. Wọ́n wo gbogbo ìwà everybody. Wọ́n jẹ́ judge everybody accordingly. Ìwọ ló ṣe lé, gbogbo yín ni mò ń wò. Gbogbo reaction tí gbogbo yín fi sí kíní ni mo mọ̀. I'm not patronizing him. I know that is how he operates. So I don't even get upset with him whenever he's ready to come outside and say, oh yeah, Ebosibi. So when things are still hot, a young man will time, okay, kini yi, báwo la ife ṣe, try nínú, teba try nínú le, but from there you pick people's voice and know that, oh, this person is still not ready. Let us have it down first. àwọn èèyàn míì mo ń rí gbogbo wọn, àwọn èèyàn míì try láti make peace lórí àbòsí, àwọn míì genuinely. I saw a lot. I saw a lot. I'm not blaming anybody, but please, mo sọ fún Ọ̀túnba, àní mo sọ fún yín ni wọ́n pè mí. Ọ̀túnba called me. I told him, I'm sorry, I will think about it. I'm not ready. Gbogbo yín máa ń sọ ni Tẹ́mi máa ń tètè let go nǹkan, Tẹ́mi máa ń tètè let go nǹkan, bóyá yẹn náà lẹ ṣe fi ń gún mi lójú. Tí má jẹ́ tí sọ pé mi ti let go nsìn, ẹ ní láti respect time yìí pé ọmọ ìjẹ́ máa ń tètè let go nǹkan o, ó jẹ́ lóhun ò ṣe tán sìn, please respect my opinion. Ìgbà tẹ́ mọ̀ pé mo máa ń tètè let go nǹkan tí mo yẹ sọ pé for now mi ò tí ready, ẹ jẹ́ fi mí lẹ̀. Tí gbogbo yín náà lẹ ń bú mi, ó ti máa ń tètè jẹ́ kí nǹkan lọ jù, ó máa ń tètè forgive jù, ó máa ń tètè ṣe léyìí jù. Ó ṣe wá jẹ́ sìn tí wọ́n sọ pé mi ti ṣe tán lẹ fẹ́ máa rí mi bí aláṣejù.
Ẹ ń ṣàlàyé nǹkan fún mi ní Sister Tẹ́mi.
Ṣàlàyé nǹkan kan mọ́ sà.
Ọ̀rọ̀ kò ní bàjẹ́ mò ń sọ.
Mo jẹ débẹ̀, mo jẹ type síbẹ̀. Hello my darling brother, please can you crop out my picture from the background? Mo ní kàn crop it out and I didn't say you should bring it down. Because on the picture, I have people's picture there. And I said, I don't want for now. Number one, it's only good to ask me first. And if his own reaction to that I met there, if I have seen it, can you come? But he was also just talking and everywhere called my screen record because there was nothing, everybody can't everybody sorrow. It was not well coordinated. If it was something that people are just going up, okay, not too long, then which peace? For that time, no. Everybody lo mú mi ná. So my observation that was my observation there, that this setting is not even looking like gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́ dàbí war zone ni. And tí mo jẹ́ feel pé the host should, as a host, ẹ̀yin náà kọ́ dákẹ́ síbẹ̀ ni. Fine, you are just trying to respect everybody. But what I said was not wrong. I only said you should please crop my picture out. That was how I feel that moment. Because Bísí ti lọ bẹ̀ láàárọ̀ yìí tó ń sọ fún Queen Abike pé kó bọ́lẹ̀. So it means that it's not yet time to make the peace. Although Queen Abike did not drop, but Bísí went there today and said they should drop. A lot of you from afar have been seeing you. It's okay. Tọ́mọ àtẹ̀yàn kan jẹ́ ti débẹ̀ tó jarí pé kán bọ́lẹ̀ àwọn náà máa èmi náà máa bọ́lẹ̀ nsìn. That's the gang up thing, like ẹ bọ́lẹ̀. Bínú sí èèyàn yẹn. Tẹ́mi tó wá ní kẹ́ crop picture òun out lè máa bínú sí. How? Èèyàn tó ń sọ pé kán bọ́lẹ̀ lórí show pé wọn ò tí ready for peace. Bínú sí èèyàn yẹn. No now. Mo máa ń sọ for everybody, and I think Mr. Bata, you know, as Cindy, you know I say this a lot. Ó láwọn èèyàn kan tó yẹ pé I expect more from them. Ó láwọn kan tó yẹ pé tó bá ṣe nǹkan fún mi ò ń care. But tí èèyàn tí mo expect more from bá ṣe nǹkan fún mi, I don't like. Ó máa ń dùn mí. That is it. Mo jẹ máa ń like tí n bá lè forgọ́tà fún mi padà. So if I meet people I put in high esteem in some settings, I don't like it. And immediately he removed the picture. I even said, one love, my brother, I love you so much. Bye for now. Mi ò gbéjà wá bẹ́ẹ̀ now. Tó pé mi náà ogun platform tí mo á ṣe pé àbí nǹkan ẹ lè bínú, you have right to get upset. And I will not text you privately because you didn't even text me privately. Thank you.
Yeah.
ẹ jẹ́ sáré béèrè question kan lọ́wọ́ Sister Temmie, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ má bínú. Sister Temmie, ìgbà tẹ́ fi comment yẹn sílẹ̀, ṣé kò ní bàjẹ́ respond ní comment section tí.
At all. It was
Okay.
even Bisola Nene that even told him that, please, let's respect Sister Temmie opinion. Let's bring the picture. Wọ́n respond rárá.
I don't think he saw that comment because
But Bisola Nene now said, okay.
He said when he came back again the second time he said wọ́n dẹ̀ ń pè mí pé Temmie sọ pé kí n gbé picture yẹn kúrò níbẹ̀. That means he didn't see the comment. Èèyàn kan ló pè é lẹ́yìn ló lọ sọ nǹkankan fún. That was what he said o.
But kò ní àwọn ṣe máa ń sọ fún yín pé mo ti ní àwọn relationship kan pẹ̀lú àwọn èèyàn kan tí kò yẹ kán máa téèyàn bá pè wọ́n gan tó bá pé Temmie ṣe báyìí ó yẹ kán kọ́kọ́ wò pé Temmie ṣe báwo. Or you can even come and say where is the comment or where is it Abimbolo. What I wrote ṣẹ́yìn èèyàn orí ni my darling brother please can you help me to crop out my picture from the background kìíní nǹkan tí mo kọ ní ẹgbàá tọ́jà ṣe tán gan mo tún sọ pé thank you bro I love you so much mo jẹ kúrò ńbẹ̀ mo jẹ ní bye for now so that was it so téèyàn bá pè yín gan tó bá sọ fún yín pé bó ṣe sọ fún yín you should feel like ẹ jẹ́ kí n lọ wò ó have I ever done that to you before you still have my picture on your status last week you're saying my sister the real Ashana and I got there mo tún tẹ likes síbẹ̀. So you should know I will not come to your platform to put any nonsense or bad comment. That is if you did not see my comment. But if you see it and feel like, oh, like bí mo ṣe wá síbẹ̀, no. Bóyá torí pé mi no like settings tí mo rí. Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn, Mr. Python. Àpè mo fẹ́ sùn. Mo jẹ́ àjẹ́ máa ní pátí ẹjọ́ o, wọ́n máa kọrin fún wa sùn. Oúnjẹ nǹkan.
Ta ló ń ṣe pátí?
Temmie náà ni, aláyọ̀ ni Temmie. Owó gbogbo àwọn owó tí mo kó jẹ mi nínú. Ògo tuntun.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ Mr. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ má bínú fẹ́ sáré àdírẹ́sì kankan. Ṣorí ìwọ tó ń pè ní ló máa ń pè rẹ̀ níyàwó Ìbàdàn nínú comment section. Ṣé tèrè níjọ́ tí máa ráyè ẹ̀ níjọ́ tí máa ráyè tiẹ̀.
Chubby me, please don't do this for the ẹjọ́ tó
má bínú mo rí comment ẹ̀ ní ó dàrí
please for my sake please ẹjọ́ don't do this today. Chubby me àti yóò ti sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ni don't do this today please.
Okay.
Thank you. Ẹ ṣé mama.
So, Ọlọ́run á fún everybody ní sùúrù. There's a temperament téèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ ní láti fi lè jẹ́ oní to mediate, to call for peace. There should be some calmness that is required or that is expected. Yes, we all love peace. Òun wà ká ṣe peace. We should just try and build up, we should try and train ourselves on that temperament where we want to sit in the position of peace. Tá bá sọ pé a fẹ́ call for peace, then we should know that a máa rí àwọn kankan tó máa mú wa bínú. Tá máa dẹ̀ make sure pé a restrain ara wa. A máa make sure pé a control ara wa láti rí pa bínú, regardless of whichever side. Of course, even when we are calling for peace, or even when we are out there trying to bring about peace, a ní mind of our own. Àmọ́ àti gbọ́rọ̀ yẹn, èèyàn lè má gbọ́rọ̀ ó kàn máa pé let peace reign, èèyàn yẹn ń tọ́ra ẹni. So you have looked at all the angles to the issue. You would have known which one sounds more true than the others.
Nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, mo mute yín ṣé tún ṣì type èébú síbẹ̀ ni. Sorry Mr. Python, ẹ jẹ́ kí n wọ̀.
Ta ni ẹ?
Ìyàwó Ìbàdàn, please stop. Please stop. Mo mú ìsín, mo tún unmute yín. Ẹ stop. I don't know you, please stop.
Ìyá Ìbàdàn, whatever it is, let it go. Ó dà pé mo ti rí tí mo mọ̀ bóyá èèyàn àti Chubby mi náà ni. Ó dà pé lọ́jọ́ kan táwọn kan náà sọ ń bí pé kí n ṣara platform yìí or something. Èmi náà mọ orúkọ yín. I know you might feel one way pé wọ́n lè ṣara bí àbí nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. But still, you justify láti wá take up ìjà because of that. tẹ́ ẹ bá ní time láti explain ara yín fún wọn dáadáa just let it go bóyá wọ́n believe yín pé ara wa ní abẹ́ ìṣara wa àfihàn anybody lówó now after all so ẹ má jẹ́ ká take up issue lórí yẹn ẹ jẹ́ kí yẹn lọ. So kí ni mò ń sọ lọ́nà so tá a bá fẹ́ call fún peace àti máa mọ ibi tí a really believe pé ibi tó tọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ wà lélẹ̀ àti ibi tí ò sóòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ń bẹ but tá a bá ti wá jókòó níjókòó pé whatever my belief is I still want to negotiate peace láàrin yìí then you should be ready to take àwọn ẹ̀gbin kan bóyá ó wà against your own personal principle ni o àbí ó wà against general principle you should be ready to take it. You should be ready to be level-headed or cool-headed. I know it's difficult to do. Èmi náà ń ṣe onísùúrù bẹ́ẹ̀ náà lọ títí but life experiences ó ti teach me láti pé even when I'm angry you might not even know. So we should try. It's not something we get to in a day. And I'm directing this at Konibaje. No matter what the provocation is. If you are sitting where you want to bring about peace, you need to know that one way or the other, you need to try and just take it in. When you settle, when you get the peace, you can now try to, address those issues. Otherwise, how would you be able to achieve the peace? Nígbà tí ẹni tó fẹ́ ṣe peace gan tó bá ti gbaná jẹ tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sọ̀rọ̀ sọ́tún sọ̀rọ̀ sósì because nínú ìbínú you will say some things and it will be taken out of context. I listened to that video. I could take a whole lot of things out of it to come up here and do a proper show for you. But because of the intention, peace lẹ́ni fẹ́ wá ṣe, I will not subscribe okay o ẹni tó fẹ́ wá ṣe peace yẹn o ká tún wá mú sọ́wọ́. And that's why I'm trying to smoothen all this in way it was just a one-time kind of thing. Regardless of what you've been called and told or what you've come out to say. So ẹ jẹ́ ká máa try láti máa fi sùúrù sí especially tá bá la fẹ́ yanjú ọ̀rọ̀. Irú èmi sì mo wà ní ọ̀sán yìí láti sọ pé mo fẹ́ yanjú ọ̀rọ̀. That's why I was able to say whatever I said. Even though mo ṣiṣẹ́ nu kò lórí, I was still diplomatic about some things. But mo sọ pé mo fẹ́ yanjú ọ̀rọ̀. Tí bá dé tí bá pé mo fẹ́ yanjú ọ̀rọ̀, máa expect kó bú mi ń bẹ̀, mo dẹ̀ máa gbà mọ́ra ni. So ẹ ṣé.
Okay, Mr. Python, thank you very much. Ẹ jẹ́ má bínú, ṣé lè jẹ́ kí n.
Oh yeah, sir. This is
Especially because I was on the platform when people were commenting that at stream Konibaje, and Temmie said, stream Konibaje was in your stream Konibaje, or you better check nǹkan tó ń ṣe tó bá jẹ́ nǹkan tó lè record nìkan record ẹ̀. But me, I was a bit curious. No, I stream Konibaje báwo ni. I was a bit curious, so I was forced to drop off on the panel, and I went there. But my day, it was a bit random, left and right, and I'm like, "What's going on?" And I requested, but it wasn't good. I couldn't understand the table.
Visited. Torí mo rí pé wọ́n stream mo jẹ́ fẹ́ mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ńbẹ̀ lèmi náà ṣe kúkú lọ bẹ̀.
So and I went there, so I couldn't get head or tail. Abik was arguing with one person or the other, and that kind of a thing. At the end of the day, when I was asked to pay, I can't even understand it. Which no, today is my person. It's very close to me. All of a sudden, he switched off the platform. He now sent me a voice note. Only somebody called him and said, somebody called him to say he should drop up. When he tell me will never concern anybody to you. Do you understand? When he tell me can never send anybody to you. Money, did she make a comment? I kept asking. Money, did she make a comment? Or she came there and she said it herself? So she said somebody called him. Money, who called you? Now, and I came back to Temmie's platform. Temmie, and I have to you saying that she left a comment, polite comment, call your picture online or people. But when there is a case of allegations and other things like that going on, when it is still hot, it is not the time to call for settlement. Because I want, and then don't say she's not ready yet. To be ready, watch no. You know that kind of a thing. Money, if you're going to be raking or getting angry, make sure you keep your evidences right. Mama Jaja Ebi. I'm on the phone. Mama Jaja Ebi. You know, tí o bá fẹ́ ṣe kankan wá kọ́kọ́ béèrè. Wá kọ́kọ́ make sure pé evidence ẹ wà right. Kó má lọ Jaja Ebi. Mo ní wọn kò lè dédé pé èèyàn ló lè kọ́ pẹ̀lú oríṣiríṣi. Mo ní bá béèrè lọ president lẹ́ni nǹkan tí Temmie ṣe fún kò ní rí nǹkan sọ because the last few days nǹkan tí mo gbọ́ ni pé what kí ni Anita ṣe fún. Anita ò ń ṣe family anybody. Anita is a thief, ó jalè ni, and you have to call it the way it is. There's no point ṣiṣẹ́ tí bá lọ́mọ tó ń jalè máa gbé fọ́lọ́ ọlọ́pàá máa gbé lọ yẹ kó lọ sẹ́wọ̀n maximum prison tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ yẹ kó lọ. I don't understand how you can be saying you're trying to defend somebody because you're not able to say this is exactly what she did to you. Do you get what I'm saying? So let it be when the people are it is still very hot at the moment. Let it be when people are ready to settle the matter. Then you can now say, okay, not with people that are coming. Okay, look at the people that came on the money comment. Tell me, take me say road konori. Mo tún sọ fún kò the past. My money person kan wà tó comment be pé mi road konori. Talk on comment nonsense. And these are enemies. Bí wọ́n ṣe parí ìjà kọ́ nìyẹn.
Àkọ́kọ́ gbé àwọn neutral people sókè pókè báwo la fẹ́ ṣe kíní ẹgbẹ́ ṣe débẹ̀ tó ṣe wà ráúndì yẹn náà mo ṣe débẹ̀ but mo jẹ́ wọ́n pé kò ní bàjẹ́ na my person mo jẹ́ ní please my darling brother.
So as my own person I don't want us to because I'm still going to talk to him back again. I don't want us to dwell on it because look at kò ṣe gbogbo yẹn ló mọ bó ṣe máa yanjú ọ̀rọ̀ ńgbà ni. Do you get? No be everybody sabi settle matter.
You shouldn't have tried it.
See, that's not what I'm saying. Not everybody sabi settle issues because there's a lot of allegations that have been made on Temmie. Because anybody to ma gba ẹ̀gbin burúkú ni, and then coming from somebody who was close to her for more than 3 years. That they were supporting the same cause. You cannot call somebody a thief if you don't have the evidence. So let her grieve when she's grieving, or when she's angry. Let her take her time to know when to say, okay, I'm done. So we just have to be careful. Do you understand what I'm saying? On the case of Konibaje, I don't want us to talk about it. Let it slide.
Mo máa dájú kò ní bàjẹ́ lẹ́ni ni mí nígbà kò sẹ́ tó máa bẹ̀ mí.
Ẹ lọ drag tó bá máa mo ti gbọ́ ẹ tó bá máa drag mi sọ pé kò dárúkọ ẹ sọ́dọ̀
ẹ̀yin náà lè wá kọ́kọ́ jókòó sórí seat.
Kọ́tà mi sọ ni pé if after if I told him if there is anywhere they said anything make sure you keep your evidence. Èmi nígbà tí MFM wá fún mi lánàá tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí threatening mi kó tó wá fún mi gan ni mo ti wá fún. Yes, because mi ò wá fún mi.
Nǹkan tí mo ṣe dáṣà ọ̀rọ̀ MFM nǹkan tí mo ṣe dáṣà when it comes to kids tẹ́ bá máa wá fúnra yẹn má di ọmọ
Who is this Tom Wash? Who is this? Is he part of us? This Tom Wash. I think
kí lẹ tún rí.
That's the Tom Wash.
I don't know. I don't go lójú gan. Only.
Oh God! Everybody ṣàfẹ́ bára wọn jà ṣá. Everybody dey gbára lọ́wọ́ ìyá
ẹni sùúrù ṣẹ́rí ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ́mí ẹbí ẹni sùúrù ṣẹ́rí ìkọ̀kọ̀ tó yẹ ká ìkọ̀kọ̀ tó yẹ ká wò tó yẹ ká tí mo fi ìfàgbà tí gbogbo ẹni sùúrù mọ́mí ẹmí ẹdẹ o tá a bá fẹ́ dàgẹ̀ yín náà a ní kí lẹ lọ ṣe ń bẹ̀ bí ìfowó lẹ́yìn náà wà but ẹni sùúrù ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ pé tí mo fẹ́ ẹni sùúrù mọ́mí yẹmí mọ́mí yẹmí ẹni sùúrù mọ́mí yẹmí tó kí n sọ kọ́ fún yín mọ́mí yẹmí ẹni sùúrù on a good day mọ́mí yẹmí on a good day tí o bá ṣe pé ìtàjẹ́ ní sí yìí bí mo ṣe ní sùúrù ẹni sùúrù mọ́mí yẹmí irọ́ kò sí ẹni sùúrù ẹ ti lọ sí ẹ̀kí lọ sí
ẹ̀kí. Ẹ̀yin sọ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ náà sọ fún mi kẹ́ tó lọ bá mi béèrè question. Ṣé sọ fún mi bẹ́ẹ̀ náà tó lọ bá mi béèrè question.
Mọ́mí yẹmí ẹni sùúrù mọ́mí yẹmí ẹni sùúrù náà ṣe pé ẹ ti mute ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ tèmi. Mọ́mí yẹmí ẹni sùúrù.
Mo ti mute yín ẹ̀ mo mute yín chọ́bí mi ó yẹ sáré sọ̀rọ̀ yín.
Ṣé eré kan tó wà ń bẹ̀ ni nǹkan tí mo try láti sọ ni pé on a good day gan tẹ́lẹ̀ mọ́mí yẹmí bí mo ṣe rí yín níbi bẹ̀ yẹn báyìí wàláì mi ò tí ì rí nǹkan tẹ́ lè sọ tẹ́ bá rí pé nígbà tí mo ṣí live sit mi ò tètè gbé yín sókè kí tó wá wò pé you know what, no, let me let it slide. Nǹkan tó yẹ kẹ́ mo sọ kankan tẹ́ bá rántí mo máa sọ kankan nínú ọ̀rọ̀ justice yìí máa ní àwọn tí ò bá tí kí ara bọ justice for Mohbad ní pé wọ́n fẹ́ wá decent ẹ̀ kàn ṣe yìí máa ní ẹ má kára bọ̀ ṣé rí stage by stage ló ní kálukú wà and nǹkan tí mo rí nínú ẹ̀ ni pé ó dàbí pé a ń láti máa wò pé òkè bóyá máa láti máa wò pé stage wo lẹni yìí wà nínú kinní yìí náà o kó tó di pé èèyàn máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní judge ṣé there are some people tó yẹ pé they don't even want to hear wọn ò fẹ́ mọ̀ nǹkan kan náà tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ ipe òkè tí Sister Temmie bá ti pé wọ́n tiẹ̀ ti rí pé o ti come for Sister Temmie wọn ò fẹ́ gbọ́ anything mọ́ kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ sọ pé peace o kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ sọ pé mo lọ bèrè kan bẹ̀ yẹn ni kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ sọ pé kinní wọ́n ti mú yín dání báyìí wọ́n ti mú nípò yín wọ́n ti mú dání bẹ́ẹ̀ kẹ́ àwọn kan náà tún wà tó yẹ pé tí ẹnìkan bá sọ̀rọ̀ tó bá yìí sọ pé but wọn ti mọ̀ bóyá ẹnìyẹn fẹ́ wá peace ni o abẹ́ni ò fẹ́ sọ kankan o anything tẹ́ bá fẹ́ sọ tẹ́ bá ti sọ tẹ́ ti go straight báyìí wọ́n máa mú yín dání so nǹkan tí mo try láti sọ ni pé I think it depends on now Sister Temmie has said it pé even before she said it my own stand mo ìsọ láàárọ̀ yìí mo ní pẹ̀lú gbogbo àwọn yẹn ṣẹ́rí there is difference between ẹni tẹ́ bá ti bá ní relationship pẹ̀lú tẹ́sí jọ wà tó yẹ pé ẹ ti enter ara yín dáadáa kí nǹkan wá ṣẹlẹ̀ reaction tẹ́ni ẹ bá gbé wá òun ni máa fi mọ irú ẹni tẹ́ni ẹ ti bá mi jẹ́ from the beginning and I think some people are looking at that pé ládùúrú bá ṣe wù ẹ́ tó even some people here wọ́n yìí take time wọn láti wá fún president wọ́n yìí take time wọn gan àwọn ẹlòmíì gan I think pé tẹ́ bá rántí kíní ti pín sí party lóríṣiríṣi ẹmọ pé party kan wà tó yẹ pé ìgbà tó kọ́kọ́ wá tó yẹ pé ó ní èmi ni mo kọ́kọ́ dálẹ̀ tó ṣí life ní I think òru títí wa málẹ̀ títí wa tẹ́ bá rí pé àwọn èèyàn ò sọ̀rọ̀ and it was because pé àwọn kan ò sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn kan ń sọ lábẹ́lẹ̀ àwọn kan dẹ̀ wọ́n ń ìwọ̀n pókè ibo ni kíní ìfẹ́ já sí people did not come for her wọn sọ̀rọ̀ ìgbà tẹ́lẹ̀ kejì tún ṣẹlẹ̀ náà when she continued the next time àwọn èèyàn sọ̀rọ̀ ṣẹ́rí ibi tí ẹmọ ìtọ́ bírèkì ìgbà yẹn àti sìn òun ni ọ̀rọ̀ kan fi kí lórúkọ àṣírí kan fi tọ́ láwọn gbé wá ibi tá ti fẹ́ demarcate méjèèjì yẹn pé tẹ́ bá rántí pé wọ́n ti ṣe kan before then èèyàn kọ́kọ́ ò sọ̀rọ̀ kò sẹ́ni tó sọ anything it was because everybody náà wò Sister Temmie ò sọ̀rọ̀ and in most cases Sister Temmie ò bá sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn kan ò ní sọ̀rọ̀ èmi yìí máa ń throw sọ bàbá mi yìí máa ń throw jabs but àwọn kan ò ní sọ̀rọ̀ rárá wọ́n yìí máa wò pé mo ní Sister Temmie fẹ́ lọ pẹ̀lú kinní ṣẹ́rí lẹ́yìn ìgbà títí kan fi ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn gbogbo ètò ti wá tẹ̀lé lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn ibi táwọn èèyàn ti lè take mọ́ nìyẹn pé okay what is it kí ni nǹkan tó kù tẹ̀ tún wá kí ni nǹkan tẹ̀ fẹ́ ẹ ti sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ ti ṣe báyìí ẹ ti ṣe oríṣiríṣi ṣàmọ́ pé gbogbo ìgbà yẹn náà ni ọ̀rọ̀ pé mi dé wá síbí báyìí ó wá sọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo kinní yẹn ti ṣẹlẹ̀ before ọ̀rọ̀ kan fi yìí ni o ṣẹlẹ̀ mọ́ pé kò séèyàn kankan tó bá wọn fẹ́ ní tèmi nìkan mo fi pé mo ṣí life tí mo sọ̀rọ̀ nígbà yẹn nobody said anything but after ti kan fi yìí òun ni gbogbo kan tó wẹ̀ and ibi tí àwọn èèyàn wà ni pé ẹ má bínú ara ń kan Gaza ara ń kan everybody ibẹ̀ ni pé okay now ẹ tún wá kí ló dé ẹ ti ní sọfẹ́ pa ilé ní sọfẹ́ ṣe kí ní kan ẹ ti filẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ wá pa ilé náà ni ṣe dandan ni kéle náà kú fún yín ni kí ni nǹkan gangan tẹ́ fẹ́ and I think pé ibi tí ìbínú everybody ti burst nìyẹn pé at this point in time táwa yìí bó bá máa ẹni tó bá máa yè kó yẹ ẹni tó bá máa mi fẹ́ sọ̀dà kejì kó ṣe but lọ́wọ́ tí everybody wà yìí oníkálùkù ti mú nǹkan ẹni tó bá sọ pé òun ò tí ì take stand òun títí di bá a ṣe wà yìí nísìn that person ló mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe nìyẹn o so ọ̀rọ̀ pé mò ń lọ bèrè ẹjọ́ lọ́wọ́ lágbájá mò ń lọ bèrè ẹjọ́ lọ́wọ́ tàmẹ̀dùn gbogbo ẹjọ́ ti wà níta kò sẹ́jọ́ kankan behind mọ́ gbogbo ẹjọ́ tó ti sọ behind gbogbo wọ́n ti pẹ̀tù sílé inú wọ́n ti pẹ̀tù sí yẹn inú eléyìí ti wá rojọ́ fẹ́lẹ̀ eléyìí ti wá rojọ́ eléyìí mo ti pé lẹ́yìn pé gbà tí kinní kan ṣẹlẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ ti wà ń ta everybody tún gbọ́ but ẹni tó bá ti wà ń dúró pé nǹkan tí mò ń dúró lé ni pé nígbà tí gbogbo ẹ̀ ń ṣẹlẹ̀ wọn bá ti pe àwọn kan àwọn wọn ló ti fẹ́ pè lẹ́yìn àwọn tó ti pè lẹ́yìn pé gbogbo wọn ti sọ̀rọ̀ yìí lẹ́yìn pé èyí tó pa Anita sẹ́yìn sí tó di grandma Anita tó di ìyá Anita tó ti pè wọ́n tó ti ṣàlàyé àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yìí àwọn wo ló tún fẹ́ pè láti ní pé wọ́n fẹ́ bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ yìí kò tí sí anybody mo tó tún fẹ́ pè náà everybody ti gbọ́ kò séèyàn kankan tí wọ́n ṣáàní lọ pé wọn ní wá pé ẹjẹ́ wo comment section wọn bí Fọlá Robinson sí bẹ́ẹ̀ bá pè wọ́n mọ kankan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láti anybody wọn ò mọ anybody mọ́mí wo mo ti tó dá pé mọ́mí Berry àwọn náà dàgbà mọ́mí God's own àbí God's able àwọn náà dàgbà ṣé àwọn yẹn ni kọ́ lọ pé ibo láti fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní rojọ́ fáwọn yẹn tí wọn ní any background of what is going on ẹni tó dé dàgbà tó ní background of everything that is going on òun ni ìyá àgbà òun ni Pinky tí wọ́n ní background of whatever that is going on àwọn yẹn náà dẹ̀ lọ ti pè tó ti sọ gbogbo kìíní ẹ ṣáà ń gbọ́ ẹmọ ikọ̀ tó ti lọ between wọn pé ẹ bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ ṣebí ìjọ kan lèmi gan gun òkè bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ tí mo lọ bá Anita fúnra mi pé you need to stop these people from throwing salt so gbogbo nǹkan tó wà lẹ́yìn ó ti wá síta kò sí kankan tó wà lẹ́yìn mọ́ òun ló ti ṣàlàyé Mr. Pythagoras ti wá ṣàlàyé gbogbo ẹni tí ẹ má bínú mọ́ mi Yẹmí máa fún yín láyè sí Mr. Pythagoras náà ti wá wọ́n ti ṣàlàyé everything ẹgbọ́n gbà tó tún sọ pé ọ̀rọ̀ kan gbà tí Temmie gan máa sọ fún àwọn wọn ní wọn ná Temmie lé àwọn ti pè ya lóde fún àwọn àwò pé that means pé bó ṣe gbé ẹni yìí tó ṣe put ẹni yìí high that means pé àwọn náà ní choice ju káwọn place ẹni yẹn in that place lọ and he gave that same respect to her òun náà lọ fi jẹ́ pé kọ́ máa pè wọ́n kọ́ máa sọ pé kínní tí wọ́n bá pè wọ́n tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ kí gbogbo kínní die down tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ pọ̀ she does not gbogbo ìtàn sọ pé Temmie ò fẹ́ jẹ́ kó ṣe kíní kankan tó bá ti bẹ́ẹ̀lẹ̀ like Mr. Pythagoras náà tó wá sọ pé ẹbí táwọn jẹ ní pé ká nígbà yẹn àwọn ti jẹ́ kí gbogbo ẹ̀ kó kúkú ṣẹlẹ̀ kó ṣẹlẹ̀ Temmie ò fẹ́ jẹ́ kó dúró ká ti mọ̀ pé yes kò fẹ́ jẹ́ kó dúró ńgbà yẹn ni kí gbogbo ẹ̀ ti burst maybe gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kò ní lọ báyìí kò ní máa di pé wọ́n wá ń point accusing fingers ẹni tí ò yẹ kó point accusing fingers but ìgbà míì wọ́n máa sọ pé wọ́n ní ká ṣe kíní kan lè kárí mú ni.
Okay, ẹ ṣé màá.
Kí gbogbo ẹ lọ bó ṣe lọ ẹni sùn mọ́ mi Yẹmí tí ṣàlàyé ọ̀rọ̀ mi tán kí gbogbo ẹ lọ bó ṣe máa lọ.
ẹ fi ẹlẹ ṣe kí ọmọ Yẹmí sọ̀rọ̀ kí ló dé lọ.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ fún mi 1 minute ṣe.
Ẹ jẹjẹ ẹ kíkẹ́ ẹ lórí ọ̀rọ̀
ó dà pa máa fi fẹ́rẹ̀ sí nọ́mbà 2.
ẹni ni mò ń ṣàlàyé ọ̀rọ̀ fún
Jọ̀ọ́
ọ.
ẹ jẹ́ kí Yẹmí sọ̀rọ̀. 1 minute ẹ má bínú ẹ jọ̀ọ́ 1 minute ẹ má bínú.
Sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ sọ̀rọ̀.
nọ́mbà 2 la máa fi fẹ́rẹ̀ sí.
Ẹ ṣé.
nọ́mbà 2 àfi sí nọ́mbà 1.
Ṣẹ́rí lánàá ó ní prayer program kan tí mo máa attend wọ́n máa ń ṣe ní orí TikTok so that was where I was so bó ṣe wá parí program yẹn mọ̀ tó bá ti end ó kàn já mi sọ́dọ̀ àwọn Pinky ni bó ṣe ń rọ ìpè fún mi nìyẹn.
Ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́.
Ẹ ní sùúrù ọjọ́ ìsọ̀rọ̀ kan bó ṣe já mi iṣẹ́ bẹ́bí àwọn mo lọ sọ́dọ̀ wọn o bó ṣe já mi sọ́dọ̀ wọn nìyẹn mo sì dúró síbẹ̀ mọ̀ pé tí program bá tán program tó ìṣẹ̀wò tó yẹ tó wà lókè.
ẹjọ ẹjẹ sáré sọ nǹkan kan máa jẹ́ kẹsẹ̀ má bínú tí gbogbo wa ò bá gba èpè round sẹ à ní parí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ti gba èpè tẹ́ bá rẹ́gísítà pé yín náà gba èpè à ní parí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí.
Ok ẹ ṣé so mọ̀ pé tí program bá tán bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn program tí mo wà tẹ́lẹ̀ yẹn wà lókè so mo èmi believe ìgbà mi tí mo máa wà ní orí bíi window so bó ṣe wá ń ṣépè fún mi Pinky wá ní no ẹ má block Yẹmí o ẹ má mọ àwọn pé Yẹmí wo lọ tún sọ mo ṣáà dúró síbẹ̀ torí wọn pé Yẹmí Shittu ó pé Yẹmí ìwọ tó mo ṣáà sì dúró náà ṣe àbẹ́ mi ṣọ́ ń rí mi ni so mo wá dúró mi ò wá kúrò mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bá mọ̀ pé mi ni wọ́n ń ṣépè fún so torí ẹni mi ṣe wá lọ mọ́ mo wá dúró bókè dẹ́mi tẹ̀ mo wá dúró bókè jẹ́ kí n gbọ́ nǹkan tó ń sọ ọ̀hún ti rí mi wọ́n ti rí mi already so jẹ́ kí n gbọ́ nǹkan tó ń sọ ibi tí mo tún wá dúró ṣe mo rò pé at least ìjẹta tí wọ́n jáde wá ṣe show kò tí ì sí pé bóyá anything àwọn ará Anita wọn ò tí ì ṣe show Sister Temmie náà wọn ò tí ì sọ nǹkan tó fàjà so mo wá dúró bẹ̀ mo wá gbọ́ nǹkan tó ń sọ mo ṣáà ti rí i pé president sì tún ṣe flanga mo ṣe mo yẹ tẹ̀ wọ́n máa gbé mi mo ṣe tẹ síìtì nìyẹn píkì dẹ̀ gbé mi ni mo fi wá sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ pé ok now ẹni pé ni mo fi wá sọ̀rọ̀ tí mo sọ pé lẹ́sàsùn pé ẹ̀mọ̀ kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣó tẹ ṣe níjẹta yẹn lẹ́sàsùn pé ẹ̀mọ̀ kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ rárá ni now tẹ́lẹ̀ tí mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ mo bí pé ṣó tí Tẹ́mi ṣe àti èyí tí àwọn ará Anita ṣe wọ́n bi president lérè pé kò sí bó ṣe lè sọ pé o nífẹ̀ẹ́ Anita tó o lè mọ Anita tó àwọn tí wọ́n ti wà lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ because it's not too long that we got there mo ní likewise àwọn ará Anita wọn ò lè mọ sister Tẹ́mi tó bọ́ ṣe mọ̀ ẹ́ so that bí mo ṣe ń sọ náà mo kú point ẹ̀ náà ti pé bí mo kú ṣe wọlé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe kó ẹ̀pẹ̀ fún mi nìyẹn ni even bufesi sọ pé kí n má tún trigger kí n má trigger pé ṣé mo ṣe bí mo mọ̀ pé bó ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn kẹ́ imagine pé bó ṣe mo ti mọ̀ wípé bó ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn pé bó ṣe máa ń ṣẹ́pẹ̀ nìyẹn wọn ní òkè fine tó ni mo fi wá sọ̀rọ̀ tó ni mo fi wá lo opportunity ẹ̀ wípé president kí ni Tẹ́mi ṣe fún yín tẹ́ fi ṣẹ́pẹ̀ fún òun àti family ẹ̀gbẹ́ yẹn pé ẹ tún wá pè ní olè tó jẹ́ wípé àwọn kan ti pè tẹ́lẹ̀ tẹ́yìn fúnra yín ti jà mo ní ṣó tí wàá ní nǹkan tí ẹ ti rí nísìn tẹ́ fi agree pé olè ní nísìn tẹ́ fi pè lólè mo ṣàṣìwà mo ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ tó mo wá make reference sí show tí àwọn ará Anita ṣe mo wá pè Aniki Quiniki tí mi ò bá tiẹ̀ rí àwọn everybody yìí bẹ́ẹ̀ mo rí yín bẹ́ẹ̀ are you telling me that the shows that those ladies did are you telling me that they lied bó ṣe bí ẹ lọ ṣe gbá ọmọ mi nìyẹn bí Pinky ṣe wọlé nìyẹn bí Pinky ṣe lọ pé ok mo ti fún yín láyè ẹ má sọ bó ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ story ẹ̀ nìyẹn ó wá sọ̀rọ̀ débi ọ̀dọ̀ Fearless yìí náà ní o bó ṣe wá dé ọ̀dọ̀ Fearless bó ṣe ń pè ní cholesterol mo ṣe tún mute náà pé no má sọ yẹn lápẹ́ tí mo tẹ́ bá bọ̀ pé mi ò lè gbà wọ́n já mi bọ́lẹ̀ mo ní fine lẹ́ já mi bọ́lẹ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ já mi bọ́lẹ̀ mo dẹ̀ kúrò ńbẹ̀ so báwo mo ṣe lọ sọ̀rọ̀ peace ńbẹ̀ yẹn tẹ̀sán pé mo lọ sọ̀rọ̀ peace ọlọ́pàá bá mi peace nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn tó tẹ̀sán tó tẹ̀sán nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn ó ti question.
You know, Temmie, people don't understand that she has a very beautiful soul.
Èpè akárí o. Ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ má bínú. Kí ló ń ya gbogbo ilẹ̀? Ṣé bí orí plábọ̀ yẹn máa jọ máa ń gbá èpè yìí sétí tẹ́lẹ̀ náà?
Ẹ má dá wọn lò. Ẹ wò ó.
Kí wọ́n ní tuntun bẹ̀rẹ̀?
Ìgbà tẹ́mi náà wọlé. Mo yẹ pa sí di olórí burúkú ayé onídàá kí ni kò sì sọ. Mo ní ó dà pé mo ló dà pọ́dà àwọn bàbá ni mo wá o.
Ẹ jẹ́ ṣàánú mi. Bàbá tún ti ṣe sóò mi ẹ̀jẹ̀ mọ̀ kí mi náà lọ jábọ́ síbẹ̀.
Mo ní ó dà pọ́dà àwọn bàbá lélẹ́yìí o. Mo bọ́ta mo tún wá wò padà mo ní right place mi nà àwọn tí wọ́n náà lé yìí mo bá tún wọlé padà lè pé bá tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ mo bá tún fi kọ́mẹ́ǹtì pé kí ni mo ṣe tó tó yìí president yìí náà ni bọ́sẹ̀ mọ̀ pé wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe lọ́dọ̀ wa náà ni.
Ọ̀túnba náà ti tẹ́tí tó tún bá ń sọ lọ́dọ̀ tó bá ní bí mo ṣe wọlé síbẹ̀ báyìí wọ́n dé pé bomi.
mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń pọ̀ ní kí mo tún lọ gbàdúrà ní o.
Bọ̀ṣẹ̀ wá mọ̀ nǹkan tí mo láìkì Ọ̀túnba fún Ọ̀túnba ní Cindy nígbà tí wọ́n ṣe ìpè yẹn mo ní president mi ò lè bínú sí yín nítorí mi tájọ wà tẹ́lẹ̀ náà tẹ́ bá ń ṣe mo máa sọ pé kẹ́ ráìdọ̀ ni.
Láti confirm the dance náà.
Mo máa sọ pé kẹ́ ráìdọ̀ ni so ó ní èpè ò jẹ́ nǹkan kan fún mi wípé àwọn ní ẹ lè ṣe èpè yẹn mo ní èpè yẹn pọ̀ o.
Tìṣẹ́ ló yẹ kí ó yẹ kó tún bá tiẹ̀ gba èpè Ọ̀túnba máa ní ó yá ẹ máa bọ̀ lórí 6
wàá máa gbọ́ president ride on.
Kò fà drum ló yẹ kó fi gbé èpè Ọ̀túnba.
Fọ́nì ẹ̀ náà yébi wàá mọ̀ bí wọ́n ṣe pè fún mi ọ̀bọ̀ ọmọkọ̀ mọ̀ pé bí mo yẹ wọlé báyìí wọ́n ṣàṣà mi sí blocking so mi ìrírí mọ̀ bí wọ́n ṣe pè fún mi ọmọkọ̀ gbọ́ ọwọ́ aláró sí àwọn alábòsí wọn àgbàyà òṣì.
mo ní láti lọ wo bí drama jábọ́ yẹn àbí ta ló máa volunteer láti jábọ́ kémi wá lẹ́fọ́ìbì.
ẹbí tẹ́mi ò fi ṣe àjábọ́ síbẹ̀.
ọmọ ikú pa ẹ́ olè ikú pa ẹ́. àwọn wèrè.
No, the bottom line is that when people are hot, you don't just come and say you want to settle issues until you clarify that person is not a thief. Because if you're not ready to clarify, that means that case can never be settled. Because you must bring your evidence if you don't jolly. If not, come back to our settlement for now. Nobody should bring up any number settlement. Because you must have your evidence before you say that. I'm still waiting.
Mo ti sọ Pinky láti jẹ tansi pé kó jẹ́ kó mú receipt tó fi sanwó tó fi support mi mo jẹ
that is the case.
So gbàgbé Queen Abiki náà lè ní ìsìn báyìí ẹ mú ìmọ̀ mi ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ní ìmọ̀ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ gbọ́ páwọn náà pè mí lólè.
Sister Temmie ṣe bẹ gbọ́ nígbà tí say you say mi béèrè wípé did you call her.
a ní ìyẹn ni mo farabalẹ̀ gbọ́ bí mo ṣe wá rí.
And she said
bóyá àwọn tẹ̀ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
mi ò rántí mo ló ti tán gbà yẹn.
From somebody tí mi ò tiẹ̀ rò pé àjọ ní
ọ̀rọ̀ àjọ níjà
àjọ ní kankan tí mi ò ní nǹkan pẹ́ lè imagine tí mi ò lè rò pé mo tẹ̀ ti ṣe anything fúnrí láyé bóyá mo jẹ̀ ṣe tí mi ò mọ̀ pé mo ṣe. Social media.
Ọlọ́run gbogbo yín tẹ̀ pé àbúrò mi ló lè Ọlọ́run gbogbo yín. Parí ìjà ẹ kóra yín dàsán ló parí ìjà. Nítorí tẹ bá ti mú evidence.
Kò sẹ́ni kò dùn mí because nígbà táwọn tán pè mí lọ́jọ́ kìíní àná. Ẹ̀yin náà lẹ́ni rárá o kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin náà jẹ́ tún ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ nìyẹn. Ó dàbí ọ̀rọ̀ Tami Jojo tí Bọ́líbí ní láìtì tí Tami Jojo rí dà kan fi láìtì tán rí hàn àwọn.
Everybody kì í Bọ́líbí lè nù.
Ó ti wọlé
láti bóyá another special ọgbà ọ̀nà òde.
Ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn Àbíkì ló wà lọ́hùn tó ń takù Pinky.
Ọlá àkọ́ wọn mọ̀ ṣe.
Wọ́n ti sọ wípé ẹ̀yin ọba láti máa ń bú ọba wọn bí ẹni náà dá kó bú ọba lójú ẹ̀ ọba máa ní kó lọ bẹ́ orí ẹ̀ fóògùn ni. So nísìnyìí tó bá ń sọ pé I said what I said ìgbà tó ti wà lójú gbangba tó béèrè she said ohun ọ̀rọ̀ tí ìgbàgbé náà ti ṣe nìyẹn. So nísìnyìí tó bá wà lọ sọ nísìnyìí pé
èmi àti ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ lánàá I called her yesterday. When she was having argument with Fearless, Moni Queen Big about because I think we were about the same age range. And I'm like, please, I don't want all this honor. Only pé gbogbo nǹkan tó sọ pé gbogbo àwọn Anita John sọ ni. Moni èmi gan máa sọ pé John sọ ni pé but Anita made it worse. But you agree with me that she's a thief. Only yes, mo pa Anita pé go are wrong. You know, I didn't want her to go on me there, but put it deep to yin ta pé àwọn rojo le lo te ko te ti pé torí I was expecting tí o bá sọ pé o lè ní èmi n bá evidence I will be very happy because I asked her, she said níbo lòun ti sọ. So now that she has agreed, me I don't know.
But nísìnyìí ẹni pé wọ́n fẹ́ léyàn wọlé at the end of the day ẹ̀yin lẹ padà gba platform ní ọwọ́ ẹ̀ wá wá sábẹ́ yìí.
Kọ́ tí mo fẹ́ sọ náà nìyẹn pé mi máa rí kó wá sórí platform mọ́.
Mo rántí nígbà yẹn lórí platform yẹn wá ní ọ̀rọ̀ yìí náà bá gbogbo yín wí o Mide Peperempe Bísọ́lá Àṣàkẹ́ nígbà yẹn wá ní pé you can come to this platform say whatever you want to say we're not gonna gag you here. Ẹ̀sùn anything tẹ́ bá fẹ́ ń pè báyìí.
Gbogbo wọn jọ ṣe gbé borun ni. Àmọ̀pá níta ló wọ́ sí ọgbọ̀n ọjọ́ ṣe gbé borun ni.
Pé
ẹ
sọ nǹkan tẹ́ bá fẹ́ sọ ẹ free bí báyìí láti sọ ọmọdé free mọ̀kẹ́.
Ṣé mọye èèyàn tó máa ń sọ fún mi pé báwọn bá wà ní orí Temmie's platform báyìí invite Anita máa vibrate mọ́ àwọn lára báyìí ní vroom 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 mo jẹ́ níyà pé bí àwọn ń ṣí ẹ̀ bóyá orí yín live ó kàn invite lákọ̀ máa invite á máa tẹ invite once you are live we invite you even president said it. So èmi ò kàn ṣe ni màmí màkọ́ sọ ẹ bá wa share mo ti kúrò ní fóònù tèmi that even if you are on your bed you can be picked up ọ̀nà ìlú.
Tẹ́mi tẹ́ bá wọlé lásán sórí platform mi báyìí ó máa he yín ni ó máa he yín sórí síìtì ni oh my god
ọ̀rọ̀ wọn la fi ṣe ẹ̀yẹ báyìí.
ó máa he yín ni straight.
Wà ká jẹ́jẹ́ mi èèyàn yìí.
ẹ̀yin mọ́mísì mi mọ́ kí yín o ẹ kú ilé o.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ ṣé ìwé náà ti lọ gbé ìpè wá kẹ́ tó
ẹ
dé
kú ilé
Jimmy.
o.
Ṣé ti lọ gba ìpè wá kẹ́ tó dé?
èmi ò rí.
ìṣèjú mi.
Bàbá ti fi ẹ lọ gbà kẹ́ tó padà sí gbogbo àwọn tàṣíwá ni wọ́n ti fún wa jẹun. Ẹ lọ gbà tí
èmi ò rí ni
padà.
ẹjọ́ tí mo jábọ́ síbẹ̀ mo gbọ́ ẹ wá rìkọ́ọ̀dù ẹ gbé rìkọ́ọ̀dù ẹ bóyá múrin bá sì bọ́ta.
mo sọ pé kí ni ẹ máa kárí mọ́mídé síre náà ti sọ tiwọn níjẹta pé happy birthday làwọn tiẹ̀ tún lọ kí àwọn ò jábọ́ síbẹ̀ ọlọ́run tún.
ẹjọ ẹ má bínú ẹ rántí pé Mr. Olúwatósìn ti fún wa ní weekend yìí o gbogbo ẹni tó bá ní nǹkan tó fẹ́ sọ o kọ́ wa sọ ní weekend Sister Temmie mo fẹ́ sáré
wọ́n ní
béèrè
kẹ́ ganu sí látẹ̀ní ìdọ̀la tó bá ti di Monday lè sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ o.
ìwọ
àti Monday gan ní interest àti ẹ̀rọ tó kọ̀ mọ́.
bẹ́ẹ̀ nínú ni mo ń bá yàtọ̀.
ṣẹ́rẹ́ ni tó sọ̀rọ̀ yìí gangan tó bá dún pim àbí tó bá sọ pé ẹ dúró náà mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ jí ni.
ṣé bóun ni mo dẹ̀ ń sọ yìí tẹ́ ẹ̀ fẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀.
mo gbé peace like a river ṣe o.
Okay.
ó yẹ má bínú ẹjẹ sáré bẹ́ẹ̀ kiri lọ́wọ́ Sister Temmie torí wọ́n ń claim kọ̀ọ̀kan láti jọjẹ Sister Temmie ṣe rántí ìgbà tẹ block Anita.
Yeah.
ṣe rántí kan tó lead sí.
Yeah.
Ìgbọ́rọ̀
Yeah, no,
ọ̀rọ̀ ṣètì tó ń tró tó fi tró ṣètì.
kò ṣe jẹ́ yẹn o ẹ má gbàgbé mo sọ fún yín lẹ́lẹ́jọ́ yẹn tó ṣòdì bọ́ tẹ́ rántí pé Anita ló kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ block yín tí mo sọ fún yín ṣe rántí tí mo ní ó lóun fẹ́ block èmi àti yín block èmi ló block alẹ́ ẹjọ́ tó ṣẹ̀ wá sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ẹ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá block torí àwọn wèrè kan.
alẹ́ ẹjọ́ tó sọ̀rọ̀ ni mo mọ̀ pé mo block ẹ̀mí ti rántí pa nìkan bọ́ alẹ́ ẹjọ́ tó sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn tó ti bú Mr. Pata tó jẹ́ ṣe kìíní fèmí ni mo ti block ẹ̀.
nítorí òun ló ti kọ́kọ́ sọ láàárọ̀ ọjọ́ yẹn olóhùn fẹ́ ọlá méjèèjì ni òun fẹ́ block mo wá sọ Sister Temmie mo ní ìgbà táwa ń sọ̀rọ̀ títorí mi ò sì mọ̀ pé ó ti block mi tí wọ́n ṣe òṣè mo ní mo fẹ́ lọ mo wá rí pé mi ò máa rọ́mọdé yìí.
ok yẹ ẹ sọ pé sọ block yín yà.
mo ní ṣàbọ̀ ọmọdé ti block mi ní bá béèrè pé báwo lọ ṣe máa pé tó bá ti block èèyàn ṣé yóò ní rí mọ́ náà bá ní pé èèyàn ò ní rí dẹ̀ngbà tí mo tún wá gbọ́ lẹ́nu ẹ̀ wọ́n ní mo ní Sister Temmie mo náà méjèèjì ló ṣe fẹ́ block mo ní kílé tí ò block ẹ̀yin tó block mi orí ṣẹ́rí ẹjọ́ òṣì tẹ́ ẹ̀rọ ẹjọ́ wèrè tẹkọ̀ wálé ayé yín wá rò.
tọ́bí mi tẹ́ bá fẹ́ mọ̀ téèyàn bá block yín ẹ máa rí ẹ bá ti type orúkọ ẹ̀ ó máa kọ user not found ẹni ẹ ti block yín nìyẹn.
ok ó ṣe jàre ó ṣe torí ẹ̀ náà mo ṣe fowó rán yín lọ sí school kẹba lè máa kọ́ mi gbogbo.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni mo ń lùkà fún mọ́ ìmí ni.
Fearless ń gbọ́ òun bá ìwà kájẹ́jẹ́ ń jà eléyìí a máa parí ẹ̀ lẹ́nu kò sì tún máa di ọ̀la kò ní dọ̀la.
abẹ́lé mà ní platform.
Àṣàkẹ́ ti confirm ẹ̀ ṣe ti rí pé nísìn a ní kan ọlọ́run ọmọ rẹ̀ yẹn ó ní mo máa block àwọn méjèèjì mo ní báwo bá pe wèrè lẹ́nu.
Fearless á ti gbọ́ ìtò sọ mo ní ìwà kájẹ́jẹ́ kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ eléyìí ò ní kọjá lẹ́nu o what happen what has gone on.
ẹ jẹ́ ká yanjú ìlẹ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan peace like a river.
Okay, a máa yanjú ẹ̀ lẹ́nu gbogbo a máa yanjú ẹ̀ lẹ́nu.
ẹ ká sọ everybody Sister Cindy torí tí yín ni mo ṣe gòkè and sincerely this is not the first time actually that day tí mo lọ sọ́dọ̀ Shubimi you made mention of it and I stylishly just waved it away. Sister Cindy, the kind of person I am tẹ́ bá ní mo ṣẹ̀yìn or tí mo ṣẹ̀yìn I want clarity so that màá lè mọ̀ bóyá tòótọ́ ni mo ṣẹ̀yìn àbí mi ò ṣẹ̀yìn. And I have been doing that since 3 days ago and I want to do that for myself now. Sister Cindy, nígbà tí Sister Temmie àti Mommy Shubi jà tí gbogbo ẹ̀ dẹ̀ dàrú bẹ́yẹn ẹ̀yin rẹ̀ ẹ̀ lè lọ àwọn tó kù ò lè lọ èmi gòkè mo lọ bá wọn mo fi style bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ why tó fi dàbí pé mo ṣe bákan nínú ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ sọ fún mi mo fẹ́ mọ̀.
nǹkan tí mo sọ ni wípé ẹ like gist
Mo dẹ̀ tuntun sọ pé ẹ like gist ni. Like
This like
you just like to go around láti lọ béèrè. Mo dẹ̀ sọ wípé nígbà tí chubby mi yẹn, mo mọ nǹkan tẹ́ ṣe nígbà yẹn. Mi ò lè bọ́ta wá máa sọ pé nǹkan báyìí ló ṣẹlẹ̀, but ibi ọ̀nà méjèèjì ó hàn sí mi. Mo dẹ̀ rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sáré switch. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ nǹkan tí mo ń
nǹkan tí
sọ.
mo fẹ́ mọ̀ nìyẹn pé kí lẹ ní mo ṣe.
Hold on. Mo mọ bẹ́ẹ̀ sáré switch. Àwọn tó mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́yìn, wọ́n mọ̀ nǹkan tí mo sọ, but mi ò lè sọ lórí platform.
Mo sọ pé anybody can go anywhere tó bá wù wọ́n because kò sí nǹkan cherry ẹ̀yẹ́ kì í sọ fún mi, kò sí nǹkan tí mo sọ tí mi ò rántí tí mi ò dẹ̀ lè repeat, and I don't like it when people have another thing in their mind about me. That is why I ask questions. If I'm having some thought about you, I will ask you. Why would you want to leave Sister Temmie and Mommy should be fighting? Why? And think about my parija. You don't just go and say, oh yeah, parija. There's a way you will go and talk.
Hello, place like a river. She had never left us fighting. And that is what I've just addressed today. You just have to know the momentum. Like you have to observe the best time to take that step. They have never. Okay, now you are saying that to Sister Cindy. Are you saying that to Mr. Pythagoras?
Exactly. Are you saying that I do not know? Because so that when you understand, and I love because you should try and study the thing. Okay. I want to let me at least Toby mi baja. I want your in that position to like jump in. So tell you about your jumping, there are just better ways to it.
No,
so that thing you said now, why would you? Why would you want to leave them fighting? No,
hold on. Sherry, the fact that a lot of us, we don't come out on the platform or we don't go around to go and talk on the platform doesn't mean Shinkoko. It doesn't mean pé àṣekọ̀kan. And I also want to tell you that the fact that àwọn èèyàn lọ kiri doesn't mean pé wọ́n fẹ́ peace o. I would say that. The fact that people are going around ní sùúrù, ṣe kíríkan, to me, it doesn't mean pé wọ́n fẹ́ peace. Ẹlòmíì gist ló fẹ́ gbọ́ bí mo ṣe sọ. And you said
the same thing.
Hold on. You said ṣé pé I'm lè dá sí. Mọ nǹkan tá à ń ṣe behind.
Bá má dá sí, bá dá sí, èmi dá sí. I felt like this thing is not good. Ó tẹ̀ yẹ kó parí. So what is my offense?
No, peace like a river.
Cindy, let me say, can start by that so we can get to that.
I think it's just two sides to a coin. In Cotton Shelembi, the picture Cindy is trying to describe to you. Nimpe, Nigba me, some of these things are better left because of our own maybe previous handling of a similar issue that consists to time láti lọ preach peace. That yes, and because you, like you also rightly said by yourself, that you want to know what happened, kẹ́tó bẹ́sí, which is the right way láti parí ìjà lóòótọ́ pé what is hurting you, where are you coming from? Let me understand you. Mo ti understand the tó ṣẹlẹ̀ the other place. Let me try and understand what is going on here, and let's see if we can reach something, we can come to something tangible here. But yes, there is time to it. Because there are some time, the mofemo koto shele it will just amount to gist. Mokofemo gist it will not solve anything at that moment. And yes, eventually think about my make a peace no. Gist think about more gist no. Gist le malo. That if you come about that peace, then you preach it. So, if there's no right, there's no wrong here. It came across to some people, but anyway, you just wanted the gist of this issue. You didn't get the full gist, and you wanted to get the other side of it, which is fine. But what they are saying is that they don't think this is the right time to even broach that topic. That it won't work. So I don't think, and thank God, I don't think she's saying it in a way pé mo fẹ́ mọ ẹni sínú abẹ́ni èèyàn burúkú ni. She said it
That was on his side, but later switched. She didn't even say like it's not about the gist alone. Anyway, Mr.
Emma,
I'm not.
I just sorry, a question. In peace like a river. Okay, the fact that you went on Chubby's platform that day, were you able to resolve anything? Did you? How
She
did
was
you
able to
resolve
calm
it?
down.
She was able to. Did you?
Yes.
Okay, she was able to calm down.
Yes.
Did you settle
And we
both
turned
of
out.
them?
I called Sister Temmie too.
No,
I called her too. By the time tí máa padà wá sórí TikTok, àwọn méjèèjì inú mi dùn wọ́n bí ti ṣe ṣọ́bí mi ti jáde wọ́n ti ń gbèjà Sister Temmie. So what else? That means it's gone. That means everything ti settle nìyẹn.
Nǹkan tí mo ó settle mi ní kí mo settle ṣẹ́yìn lẹ settle ẹ̀ ni mo béèrè.
It's like river. Whoever that settled it, in your corner,
ṣẹ́yìn lẹ settle ẹ̀ nǹkan tí mo ń béèrè
it does
nìyẹn.
not matter. I was able to calm shooting me down. Whoever was able to settle it is that person is good.
So the good thing here, say méjèèjì sọ ni pé let's just know the right time to do it, and making peace is also good.
And don't accuse people wrongly. That's another thing. You're telling me that no, can Sister Temmie be everywhere?
I am not accusing people. I am accusing you.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Everybody,
I am saying me too. I'm not saying any other person.
2 minutes.
No, Otuba Joya can sorry John to you.
Peace like river to it.
Sọ̀rọ̀ now, kí lẹ tún fẹ́ sọ?
John to buy this now.
Láti rí báyìí ti sọ̀rọ̀ now. Ẹ ti sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ ti clear nǹkan tó fẹ́ clear. Kí ni
You before you came up,
Temmie,
I already apologized like two of you.
Temmie, let me tell you something.
I apologized. Okay, maybe I was wrong.
Temmie, let me tell you something. I will say this. Ẹ má kàn máa pẹ́ pé ọ̀rọ̀ pé àwọn kan ara wa ni wọ́n nǹkan kan ẹ̀ lè bá wọn sòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa bára wa sòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀. Temmie, let me tell you something. Àwọn kan wà lára wa tó jẹ́ pé bọ́n ṣe ń drag ẹ inú wọn dùn sí. It is their joy.
Yeah.
Bọ́n ṣe ń settle ọ̀rọ̀ kan ní peace like river ṣe ń settle ọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ lọ sórí platform wọn ẹ tún lọ instigate wọn ni ẹ tún fún ẹ kínní ni. Kò ń ṣe pé ẹ ń wá peace. To me, peace like river kò ń ṣe pé òun wá peace.
Ọ̀túnba.
I was there náà ṣe bí èmi náà lọ síbẹ̀ tán fún mi lépè.
Ọ̀túnba.
Ìgbà tí mo débẹ̀ mo ní ẹ ṣé pé bó bá ṣe wù yín. We are one, mi ò ní fún yín lésì. Peace like river á ti kọ́kọ́ máa fún wọn lépè ní comment section kó tó gòkè.
No. Ọ̀túnba, see, ojú tẹ̀yìn.
There's a lot of people like that. Tán pera wọn ní tán ní Temmie làwọn ń jà fún.
Ọ̀túnba gbọ́ mi, ojú tẹ̀yìn fi rí ló yàtọ̀.
Ṣé Pythagoras I was there, most of the people, àwọn gan ló ń jẹ́ kán wá fún Temmie, àwọn ló ń jẹ́ kán gbé Temmie ṣe pé.
Sí, Temmie náà bá máa sọ nípa bẹ́ẹ̀ náà yìí lọ síbẹ̀. Èmi náà wò pé kílẹ̀ náà lọ wá ń bẹ̀. And with whatever you have said on Chubby Miss platform, it looks like you're also changing your stand. Nígbà tẹ́ lọ sọ́dọ̀ wọn, ọ̀nà tẹ́yìn rọ̀ bí ẹ fi máa make peace nìyẹn. That's what I'm trying to say. And which I cannot say is totally wrong.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ tó bá ń fẹ́ make peace kò ń ṣe pé kó tún máa dákun.
Ẹ̀yin ọmọ kan tó ṣe fún bẹ́ẹ̀ náà. You can't say. So ẹ jẹ́ ká let this issue go. That is how she felt like òun lè attain a peace yìí. And we know all this is coming from a good place. So as long as we know it's coming from a good place and it's coming from our own people, it is fine. It might not sit down well with us. But ẹ jẹ́ ká just take it pé Bóníkà kò ṣe àánú kan ló yàtọ̀, please.
Ẹjọ́ ṣe torí pé wọ́n sọ wípé.
Ẹjọ́ kí ló dé gan báyìí torí ọjọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ pa mí ni? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan báyìí? Ọjọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ pa mí ni? Ó yá ẹjọ́ everybody. Mo mọ̀ pé the temperature is high right now. Ó yá everybody, I'm sorry. Everybody, ẹjọ́ mo bẹ̀ yín ni. Pátápátá everybody, pátápátá ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run, ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run. Ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run mo bẹ̀ yín ni. Ẹjọ́ mo bẹ̀bẹ̀ ni. At this point, everybody mo bẹ̀bẹ̀ ni. I'm so sorry. But you didn't keep stopping. I'm
Ó
so
yá,
sorry.
ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ kí n dẹ̀ lọ
Like a
sùn.
river. Sorry, Sister Cindy. Sorry,
Ẹ jẹ́ kí
Ọ̀túnba.
n sọ̀rọ̀.
Everybody,
Èmi ò bínú
everybody,
ná. Ẹ
Ah,
dúró ná, ẹ má
Ode.
bínú. Ó dà pé torí pé
But she
Olúwatósìn
has
ti
even
wá
said, okay,
léèní
sorry.
di ọ̀la. Ó dà pé nǹkan tí oníkálukú
Láṣẹ
ṣe ń
kúkú fẹ́ ṣe
para
gbogbo
nìyẹn. Peace like a river. I am really sorry if you think I've offended you in any way. I'm really sorry. I don't mean to hurt you. Nǹkan tí mo kàn rí ni mo sọ. I might be wrong though. So I'm really sorry. Ẹ má bínú. We are one. Ṣé ti gbọ́? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́. And my baby, thank you for supporting me,
So
baby.
what's this one about still?
Ẹ má bínú.
Ojú méjì nílùú ní. Eléyìí lè rí báyìí, kéléyìí rí báyìí. So, and it's fine. She have seen it and you have said it. Thank you.
You all did well. Sister Yemi, ẹ̀yin ni mo wá sókè. Èmi ò pé mi ò.
Ẹ má bàa lọ sọ́dọ̀ Sister Yemi. Nígbà lálẹ́ yìí náà. A máa ṣe nǹkan báyìí torí ọdún.
Sister Yemi, ẹ̀yin lè mi wà.
Mo ń tọ́ ní ọmọ sọ̀rọ̀ wa. Mo ń tọ́.
Ẹ wá ìyàwó lọ ẹ̀yin lè mi wà.
Ọlọ́jà ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run. Ọlọ́jà ẹjọ́ torí ẹ̀wọ̀ mo bẹ̀ ní. Ẹjọ́
Ó
torí
dáa,
Ọlọ́run.
mo ti gbọ́. Lẹ́bàá ní a máa sọ̀rọ̀.
Ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ mo ń tọ́.
Èmi ti filẹ̀ fún sísítà mi. Mo ti filẹ̀ fún sísítà mi. Kò sí wàhálà.
Ẹ bá mi sáàbà gàgà tó tutù round.
Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ àrìnà kò ní.
Tó ti ẹ bọ́ta o, ẹ wá paná tẹ jálẹ̀. Ọlọ́wọ́ àníjọjọ́ méjì o, ọjọ́ kan ti tó ẹgbà mi. Ẹgbà mi o. Ọmọ. Ṣà, ẹ má bínú ẹjọ́, Ọ̀túnba Mr. Pytha, ẹjọ́, Sasindi. Like a river ẹjọ́ ẹ yẹ kẹ́ mọ̀ pé ojú la kálákọ̀ fi ń ṣọ́rí lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tán bá réyàn tó rìn ní tẹ̀rẹ̀tẹ̀rẹ̀ kankan bá a máa hányàn yẹn mú ní pàpà.
Ó dà pé virus kan gbòòrò láàrin TikTok.
Pàkà everybody ń ṣàpò ojú ni pé a fẹ́ kinní kankan láàrin wa mọ́ amẹ́bà. Ọmọ ẹ sọ pé ó dà pé èpè yẹn sì máa ní láti kárí ká tó settle nǹkan tán. So if you never gbé pè please be ready then by then mo ti mọ gbogbo àwọn tán ti gba ya original èpè gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ṣì gba fake amama alcoholist.
Kéè kankan má bá Sister Yemi dúró. Àwọn òdìyẹ kéè kankan má bá wọn dùn lórí ìkànnì mi o.
Ẹ yẹ kẹ́ máa fi èmi àtàwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi kẹ́ máa fi wá ṣàríkọ́gbọ̀n. Níjà bá ti dẹ́nẹ̀ bá a máa sá ni.
Mo ní èwo jẹ́ tún giant wa ó dẹ̀ rọra fún wọn jẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
Orí elépè ti ń nà.
Jésù náà máa rán sí i. Ẹ tó bá rí ìbàdàn tó bá ti ta síta yẹn tí ẹ bá mi rán Jésù sí.
Èpè ò kí ń jọmọ Ọlọ́run àwọn náà sọ wọ́n ní ṣebí Jehova witness.
Ní kankan tó tún bá sọ lánàá ọmọ ọtún bá ní ọmọ Iléṣà làwọn àbí nǹkan pé báwọn ọmọ mi àwọn gan bá fẹ́ bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ gan èpè lọ́wọ́ fi sọ̀rọ̀ pé sónà bí Newton. Nǹkan táwọn padà sọ lánàá nìyẹn pé ẹ wò ó eléyìí ò tiẹ̀ kò ní nǹkan kan ṣe pẹ̀lú èmi o èpè tí mo ti gbọ́ láyé mi yìí tó wáyé pé pé ń pààyàn ni èèyàn á ti kú so ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run ọmọ olórin má wàá mọ́ o àwọn eléyìí ò ṣetán àti jó o.
Ọmọ òtún la wà yìí lọ láti wà very 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 of this particular month.
Èmi ni May dẹ́tì o èmi ni lọ́wọ́.
Ọ̀hún lọ bí sí May ṣe máa ń jà ní.
Àwọn tí wọ́n gbọ́ ìwọ̀n lágbára ọ̀rọ̀ tí wàhálà mi ṣe pọ̀ nìyẹn.
Ẹjọ́ mo fẹ́
gbé wọn jù lọ. Ẹ jẹ́ kí mo fẹ́ parí sí ilé òye o, ẹ dákun mo rẹ̀ nítorí.
Láti 1st of June náà àjàmọ́ o.
It's like river jọ máa bí.
Anybody tó bá wá ń sá máa fi wúwo
Ẹjọ́ tí bá fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹjọ́.
We are one. So peace like river má bínú tí n bá àtàkì ẹ. Ṣé rí gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ o? Ó lè jẹ́ kéèyàn sí
apologize everybody náà.
Ṣé rí gbogbo yín tẹ́ wà ń bì yìí tẹ́ máa sọ pé president carry on president níṣẹ́ tẹ́ bá tí ìforígbèpè ti yẹn sáré yá lọ́bẹ̀ o. Ẹ lọ bẹ̀ kẹ́ lọ gbà tí yín o.
Ọlọ́gbẹ̀ pé tí yín lọ́rọ̀.
Ẹ jẹ́ kó kárí o.
Give it to your brother.
Àwa gba èpè àti blocking ni o.
Ṣẹ́rí ẹ má bínú gbogbo lé ẹ má bínú ẹ jọ̀ọ́
ẹ wo ìjà yìí so tó annoy jù bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé àwa tá mọ̀ra àwa tá ń jà ìyẹn gan ló máa ń tẹ ká náà wọn ti jò sí ni wà láì bá ṣe ń gòkè láṣẹ máa drop láì máa continue láti máa fún wọn lépè.
Sátidì ní àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀lì bíi sí èpè yíyan ló dùn sí ọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀lì bíi méjì.
ẹgbẹ́ wa ló ṣàǹbẹ̀rẹ̀
ẹgbẹ́ wa ló bẹ̀rẹ̀. wọ́n ní pínkì à first floor.
Alex o ya ẹ má jẹ pẹ̀lú wà má jẹjẹ
gbogbo house ẹ má bínú
orí mi mọ̀kọ́ tó bá argument ẹ̀ méjèèjì ẹ má jẹ má jà mọ́.
Èwo lẹ tún lọ ìfakẹ́jẹ́jẹ́ bàjẹ́ pé ok ẹ wo ẹ ṣàjẹ ẹ wo bóyá kí n lọ sùn oorun tí ẹ ń kùn mí.
ẹ jọ ṣé bololórí wà a ti fẹ́ wọ penalty báyìí so that ká fi celebrate Arsenal championship.
ṣé kó tún wá ní ẹni láti ní kó má wà mọ́.
ẹni kó má wà mọ́ kẹ̀.
nígbà tó yí jàjẹ́ ń lo túrú náà jẹ́ ń rú tó.
ẹ kún fàdúrà Arsenal máa wí penalty ìjẹ̀bá lè celebrate.
ṣé jíjẹ ni àbí tùǹgbà.
tùǹgbà ni o.
ṣé ọ̀rọ̀ bá mi fi orin ọ̀tẹ̀ díẹ̀ sí.
iṣẹ́ Pythagoras ẹ kalẹ̀ sà.
ọlọ́jà ìwà mi kan ṣoṣo báyìí.
báàbí àyìnmẹ́ ń lo ìyá ló ẹ ṣáà máa dà mí nínú gbogbo ìta àsọ yẹn bá dà mí o mo ti bá yín rìn jìnnà o mo ti lóyà jù fún yín o.
ẹ jẹ́ kí peace like a river sọ̀rọ̀ peace like a river.
Mr. Paita àní mò ń rí kọ́mẹ́ǹtì wa Kájẹ́jẹ́ àti Túbímbì ẹ bá wa parí ẹ̀ sìn àfẹ́ gbọ́jà kankan lórí platform yìí mọ́ o.
ọmọ àparí ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn
mo gẹ̀ ń sìn yìí o ẹjọ́ ẹ dákun no more fight ẹ̀mí ìjọba Kájẹ́jẹ́ má bínú fẹ́lẹ̀ sẹ́yìn náà má bínú.
peace like a river.
àwọn Kájẹ́jẹ́ èèyàn mi wetin happen ẹ dákun ẹjọ́ ẹ fọwọ́ wọnú a lè pọ̀ tó yìí ká má máa bára wa
sáré sọ̀rọ̀ bó láwọn kankan tí mo fẹ́ sọ.
ẹjọ́
gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí mo bá dà ẹ ṣáà má bínú a ṣáà múlẹ̀ bọ̀ mo yẹ pé mi ò mọ ológun ó dà mí.
ìwọ tí ẹ̀kọ́ tó wá wẹ̀ kó fàyè mi rọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí.
jẹ́ bí míìkì ní thunder.
ó yá peace like a river.
ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mo fẹ́ sọ kankan kí n tó sọ apology Pinky ṣó ti rí onírọ́ ni ẹ́. nǹkan tó lọ sí.
agbóhùn bá parí ìjà ni.
à ń parí ẹ̀ ni o onírọ́ ni Pinky ṣé mọ̀ pé Pinky ti mú mẹ́nu sí pé wọ́n ṣépè fún àwọn ọmọ òun ó dẹ̀ ń títorí ẹ̀ ń ṣépè fún àwọn ọmọ ara ẹ̀ bó ṣe wà yẹn Pinky gbogbo èpè tó bá lè ṣẹ́ ni tó lè gbé ni kò ṣẹ́ o torí kò ṣépè tó ṣẹ́ tí ò ní jẹ́
irọ́ ti kágbàlagbà máa parọ́
irọ́ àti báyé Pinky jẹ́ ó lè bí mi torí 10 years ló gbà lọ́wọ́ mi ó lè bí mi tó bá bí mi wo ẹnu ló máa fi bí mi ó máa gbàbẹ̀ pa ó máa kú dànù ni so ó lè bí mi àgbà òṣì àgbà rádaràda àgbà inúlẹ̀ òun náà ló dá gbogbo wàhálà ilẹ̀ kò bá má sí gbogbo wàhálà níbì kankan Pinky náà ni.
mo fi pé àwọn èèyàn go through a lot kọ́lọ́n ṣàṣàánú wa ojú la máa rí o.
sísá mi ọmọládé lè mi ó dàpọ̀ àmọ́ ẹbẹ̀ sí prescribe antidepressant lórí.
Ọlọ́run tó yẹ mo ṣe ń sọ pé àtìgbà tọ́rọ̀ yìí ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sẹ́ẹ̀ ibi tí Tẹ́mì ti bọ́ síta tó ti ṣe kí ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀tẹ̀lọ́ wá.
ó ní mò ń ṣépè fáwọn ọmọ òun. níbo. èmi ò mọbi tó ti rí o èmi tí mo kọ 50-50 everybody ti wá fúnra wọn tán now settlement kan tí mò ń text nìyẹn o mi mọbi tó ti rí tó ti sọ pé ó ń ṣépè fóun o àgbà òṣì.
ẹ jọ̀ọ́
apẹ́pẹ́pẹ́.
àwa àwọn ni mental health nurses ọmọdé lè mi please get into my inbox a ní láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣe prescription.
Pinky tó sọ pé ó pè ó lóun ò sunkún èèyàn wá sí online ó ń sọ̀rọ̀ ó ń sunkún ṣáà believe ẹ̀ pé ó pè tó tọ́ ó ń sunkún gbà yẹn ó wà lórí life ó ń sunkún wọ́n ló pè lẹ́yìn òkè ó deny yẹn. ẹ wò àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi ọ̀rọ̀ mi ti sú wọn o ẹ má bínú o ẹ mọ̀ pé mi rí rí kí n má sọ o ẹ má bínú o.
ó sọ pé kò sunkún tòótọ́ ni.
olówó sunkún náà ó kọ́ lọ sọ pé ó sunkún lórí láìpù yẹn ni.
ọ̀rẹ́ òun àtọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ lọ́kùnjọ wà lórí kọ́ọ̀lù ìyá jẹmójẹ tún lẹ́lẹ́rìí náà nu ilé ń bí so. òun àtọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ ní sọ kọ́yá kúkú jọ parọ́.
everyone ẹ ṣé o thank you so much Sister Cindy mi ò bínú mọ́ a ti parí ẹ̀ nìyẹn inú ẹ̀ má.
I love. By
Thank you,
law.
Mr. Pastor. Sister Temmie.
I'm so sorry.
ipò mi ò ṣe birthday mọ́ o gbogbo yín ẹ lọ́lé
I'm
yín o
sorry.
Ìjọ
kódà
ilẹ̀
ó
fi
pín
yín
ti
di
fẹ́ pọ̀
Canada.
jogún lẹ́nu mi
irọ́
gbọ́dọ̀ máa rántí ìgbà tí mo ṣe 40th tí mo rántí.
bẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ bá tìdé mi ṣeré òjọ́ a máa ṣe birthday a dẹ̀ máa ṣe meet and greet before birthday olùbẹ̀rẹ̀ máa kí ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀.
màá kàn máa rántí pé last year nígbà tí mo prepare party lọ́wọ́ àwọn oríṣiríṣi stuff.
Níbo
Temmie.
ẹ bá mọ pepper dem style tí mo ti rántí lẹ̀.
Mo ti ṣe new banner fún platform wa o. Temmie's Candle Nation. Candle Nation. Mo ti ṣe banner yẹn. Mo ti gbé sórí profile mi. Mo máa post yẹn sí. Mo ti ṣe Candle Nation ládé wá sí. Nation ni nation.
Má ṣeré o má ṣeré kéré o tó bá ìdọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ dé kọ̀ọ̀kan mẹ́nu kúrò ń bẹ kò sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ẹ̀. Ṣé ọkọ̀ máa bá mi ṣeré ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run
kí lorúkọ ẹ̀.
Bí mo ti gba gbogbo off day.
Wákàjẹ́jẹ́ tèmi nìkan ṣoṣo. Alpha ṣé ká sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn ni àbí ká sọ̀rọ̀ bí Wákàjẹ́jẹ́ Alpha. Sí ẹ mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn. Ẹni sùúrù mọ́ mi Desire. Máa gbé yín ẹ̀jẹ̀jọ gbogbo yín ẹ̀jọ̀ torí Ọlọ́run. Mo bẹ̀ yín ni ẹ̀jọ̀. Wọ́n máa ń sọ kínní kan máa lọ rí pé ilé ò gbá ọ̀nà ò gbẹ́ jẹ́ kí ilé gbà mí. Ẹ̀yìn yìí náà ni mo rí. Wọ́n ní olórin kan tó máa ń kọ wá ní igi súnmọ́gi lọ́bọ́ ṣe ń yọ̀ o ọ̀bọ ò ní skills rárá ọ̀bọ ò lágbára rárá o èmi sún mẹ́yìn lèmi ṣe ń dẹ̀mọ́ èmi ò lágbára rárá gègé èmi ò lágbára rárá o.
Tẹ́mi drag candy.
Aláwọ̀ kan wà tí mo sì máa kanra mọ́ lẹ́yìn kéèsì ẹ ní sùúrù wà lójú ogun lọ́wọ́ mi ò fẹ́ mọ̀ wọ́n rà ní ọlọ́wọ́ ìdí bá lójú ogun tá bá máa padà tí bá máa padà wálé báyìí akọ̀dí jagun ó ti dé gẹ̀gẹ̀ Candy mo jẹ́ wọ́n Candy pé kó má kó sí páńpẹ́ mi Candy.
Ẹ má bínú Candy tó bá rántí jọ bẹ́ẹ̀ di ẹ mo sọ fún ẹ mo lóò ṣẹ̀ mí mo ní ṣùgbọ́n mo ti dáríjì ẹ Ọlọ́run lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí mo dáríjì ẹ wọ́n ṣẹ̀ wá ibi tó ti ṣẹ̀mí yẹn gangan lọ ti wá mú ẹ ó ti dà ẹ má jẹ́ àgbàgbé o ẹ má jẹ́ àgbàgbé Candy.
The truth be told pressure ta ni èèyàn kan ní pressure kí n gbà wọ́n mo ń bọ̀ ọmọ agbẹ́yìn tẹjára lé o I'll pick you up I'll pick you up. Mommy say you say me thank you grandma.
Pressure yìí rí o ṣé o fẹ́ bú wa ń bì báyìí.
Mi ìmọ̀yàn náà ṣàbọ̀ I don't know but bí wọ́n gbé ẹsẹ̀ request. Mommy say you say me I don't know if it's real. Ẹni sùúrù wọ́n wá gbé wọ́n wá ṣe pé àwọn á ní gbé pè lọ ẹni sùúrù tán bá ṣe pé wọ́n á gbé pè lọ. Mommy say you say me I don't know I'm not sure she's here but mama if you are here. Thank you so much for today. I love you. Mo mọ̀ pé so much. You're just trying to do some clarification, but that was a good one, and I expected that so much. Okay, but can you send the request? You will not follow us.
Sherry, say you say me tell so yeah.
Like Joke fi mama mi lọ.
Ìbéèrè tán lọ bẹ̀rẹ̀
pé Temmie ló máa mú sọ́wọ́ o.
Ẹni sùúrù. Ìbéèrè tán lọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ bẹ̀ yẹn. Ásà yẹn pa mí lẹ́rìí bàjẹ́.
Wọ́n jẹ́ lè dé sí yóò kán wá wàká ní sẹ́ẹ̀. You want to make me happy please ẹjọ́ mo bẹ̀ ní ẹjọ́. Wàká fà.
Everybody.
Thank you.
Tí máa sọ pé inú òbí mi, mo parọ́ ni, like when I least expect kéèyàn ṣe àwọn kankan tó dẹ̀ ṣe àwọn moves yẹn. I've been in fracas for a very long time. I might just be a commenter. Mi ò kí ń jà bẹ́ẹ̀ àti bá wà lóyà sẹ́yàn. So there are some certain things téèyàn máa ṣe tí máa ti calculate, I know, but I'll just keep quiet. Èmi mi ń tètè fẹ́ báyàn jà bẹ́ẹ̀. Màá kọ́kọ́ máa wò ẹ̀ náà. But above all, mo ti gbàgbé everything o. But nígbà tí Chubby mi tó cross panel, I will always say it, tó lọ sí the other side, mo kàn jábọ́ síbẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ ẹ̀. Kò jọ bí èpè, kò jọ bí èébú. Àwọn alábòsí wọ́n ti jábọ́, wọ́n ti ṣe kíní kan mo kàn wó báyìí pé.
Gbogbo yín máa ń ṣe rèé torí ọ̀rọ̀.
Ìgbádùn o, mo lè tẹ́ síìtì bẹ́ẹ̀ kí n fún ẹ jẹ bọ́. Ìgò tí ọkùnrin àti ọkọ mi ti gbà lọ́wọ́ mi òun ló lọ lọ́rùn ni.
he always tell me something, but when you're angry, don't talk. Because only son come to my father regret later. What actually happened between me and Shobi me no platform? It's something we can talk behind, but if I don't address that issue there that very day, it's going to affect. I don't want to mention this girl's name. You understand? Because kini
Okay, mo rántí okay kíní
ó ti ń lọ ju bó ṣe yẹ lọ. Ṣé mo pé irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Ìyábọ̀ táwọn kan lọ forúkọ ẹ̀ gbàjọ? You want something to happen to that lady. That was why I addressed it there and there. Because I can easily go into her inbox and talk to her. But she took it the other way around. It wasn't as if mo fẹ́ attack her or anything. No. Ṣáníjà ti tẹ́lẹ̀ ni. Àwọn tí mo bú gan lórí platform, mo padà lọ bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀. Because ayé yìí ò le. It's only 6 feet. Kí là ń gbé tá à ń gbìn? Gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ gan, I'm not happy. Mi ìmọ̀ nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ tí ò ní ta bára lé. Because most of àwọn èèyàn wa náà tó bá ti bínú lórí platform Temmie wọ́n lọ sọ́dọ̀ Anita nìyẹn. Èyí tó yẹ kí èèyàn náà fi wọ́n tó kó padà sínú ilé òun náà máa gbà wọ́n tira nǹkan tó dá gbogbo wàhálà ilẹ̀ ni ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ tọ̀rọ̀ mi ò kàn fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ jù ni because ó máa bá àwọn èèyàn tó yẹ kó bá kò sí ni tẹ bá ti ṣàbòsí tó tí gbogbo àbòsí ti wá dàrú ẹ máa ṣe àwọn máa sọ pé wọ́n sọ pé Temmie sọ pé wọ́n sọ pé Temmie èmi ò mọ báyẹn ṣe orúkọ bẹ́ẹ̀ Ìjẹ̀ṣà lèmi mo gbádùn Ìjẹ̀ṣà we say the way it is. For me ó ti tán nínú mi o alábòsí tọkọ bù mí lọ́jọ́ yẹn ló tún dùn mí pé from where to where mo jábọ́ ṣé wọ́n jábọ́ ni mo jábọ́ in peace bí mo lè ti jábọ́ mo tún ti ara mi mo ti kọ́
ó máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sẹ́mi náà bìkọ́ ó dà pọ́nà sọ́mọ́rọ̀ ṣé wọn pé bí mo ṣe bí èèyàn ṣe wà ní live eléyìí sí tẹ́ bá wá ń ka kọ́mẹ̀ntì lọ sálẹ̀ tẹ́ bá ṣe mistake swipe off jù bá o máa já yín sínú live mi ni
mo kàn jábọ́ ni
pé ó jábọ́ wá so I don't know ó máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ dáadáa it's not even about pé ọ̀pọ̀ platform èèyàn jábọ́ o mo lè wà lórí platform bíbá ìkọ̀kọ̀ máa swipe láti wo comment tó bá ṣe fi hàn jù báyìí ó ń gbéyàn lọ sí another platform entirely nìyẹn àtọ́bàjẹ́ máa sọ wọ́n ní ó jábọ́ wá wò wọ́n ó jábọ́ wá ó wá jí wọn wò ó wá ṣe kinní kan I don't know.
àwa náà máa ń ṣe ń bì náà.
àwa náà máa ń ṣe lẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
nígbà yẹn táwọn òrì ẹ bá jẹ́
bàbá la máa ń ṣe fún
àwọn ara wa kò jẹ́ kó máa jẹ́ fún ara wa tá a bá ti bínú díẹ̀ ẹjọ́ ẹ má bínú wà kẹjẹjẹ chọ́bí mi bẹ̀rẹ̀
bọ́dẹ̀ ni mo wá love ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn mo rárá mọ́rọ̀ yẹn sẹ́yìn torí I love the both of them but I don't know how to handle the thing fearless mami chubi
chọ́bí mi lásán ìjọ̀gbọ̀n ṣe dání kọfà mi ò ríro ọlọ́run rí lára òkú mi ò tí ì ríro ọlọ́run rí kíjọ̀gbọ̀n wọ́n wà ń bẹ́ o wọ́n kúkú wà ń bẹ́ o.
tó sí ń bẹ̀ ni Mr. Paita wọ́n ti lọ wo mọ́ match.
Fearless èmi wo penalty lọ́wọ́ bóyá wọ́n sí the phone Fearless chọ́bí mi bóyá chọ́bí mi.
wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ kí Wàkàjẹ́jẹ́ tó wá sókè ǹsìn.
We don't move. One love.
Kò deep tó yẹn náà.
Wàkàjẹ́jẹ́.
Kí ló dé comment section kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Wọ́n Chubi. Comment section wọ́n tó lè wà lórí
fọ́ọ̀lù àti ìgbà tí
pariwo yín látẹ̀ nǹkan.
Ìpè yín náà láì ṣe pé dákú.
Mo wà lórí kọ́ọ̀lù ni. Kẹ́kẹ́ ni mo wà lórí kọ́ọ̀lù ni sẹ́ mo ti tẹ bá gbọ́ mo sọ pé mo yí fóònù mi sókè mo ṣe yí fóònù mi sókè sí. Mo wọ́n rí fearless in comment section.
Wàkàjẹ́jẹ́ àti ọ̀rọ̀ yẹ̀yìn àti Wàkàjẹ́jẹ́ ni à ń fà.
Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀?
Àyanjú ẹ̀ náà ni pé má
ẹ̀yìn àti wọ́n jọ ní ṣùgbọ́n dẹ̀ ti sọ ibi tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ yàtọ̀ sí bóyá back and forth kínní àbẹ̀dẹ̀ pé wọ́n lálábòsí which is normal pé bóyá wọ́n jábọ̀ àwọn
bẹ́ẹ̀.
No tẹ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹ tó lè má já wọn lẹ pé directly I understand but ẹ̀jú ṣọ́ọ̀bù yẹn wọ́n dẹ̀ catch ẹ̀ so.
níbo ni mo ti sọ Mr. Pythagoras no tọ́tí mi ṣe kí n mú láìkí kí
ọ̀dọ̀ Anita gbà tó jábọ́ síbẹ̀ so.
nígbà Pythagoras lẹ́rú.
budget la máa ká sórí ni fearless kí ló tẹ̀ ń ṣe báyìí ṣáà àwa la máa budget yẹn wá níjọ.
ẹ má bínú because.
But everybody just dey go make I off this platform everybody dey go out.
Mr. Temmie ẹjọ́ ẹ má ti ọ̀fọ̀ ẹ ṣe máa off platform. Abẹ́ ẹ̀gbẹ́ ní
Ṣé mo
sùúrù.
pé tẹ́lẹ̀ tí mo rí ni mo tẹ́bà fẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ máa mute máa lọ continue mo ìwà lórí fóònù tí mo kàn mute wọn síbẹ̀ mo yí kinní lọ́lẹ̀ ni tẹ́bà fẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ máa filẹ̀ máa lọ ṣe kinní. Mr. Pythagoras ẹ má bínú if I want to tí n bá fẹ́ sọ pé wọ́n.
mo ní kí n fún yín torí ẹ̀sìn bíi ẹ sọ pé wà lórí kọ́ńgbà tó sọ̀rọ̀ nǹkan tó rí
ní mo ní wọ́n ní pé mo sọ pé alábòsí pé apart from nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ bí ìbá pé ń jù kọ́ wọ́n jábọ́.
ọdẹ ti lẹ́ẹ̀tì
ẹ̀wọ̀n náà èmi ò mọ ìjọ tí ibo ni kí fọdábọ kí mi bá.
Ẹ ń jẹun abẹ́ ń blush.
Mo ń lá nǹkan ni.
Ṣé la
ice cream.
ẹ ṣọ́
àbí òkè o.
Tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ lọ parí nǹkan tẹ̀ ń lá náà.
Ní ṣùgbọ́n so chubby me whatever it is are you letting it go?
Mi ò bá yàn jà.
Whatever it is are you letting it go?
No Mr. Pythagoras ṣẹ́rí ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ tẹnu mi. Ṣẹ́rí bí mo ṣe wà yìí bí mo ṣe láì kí n máa báyàn ṣeré tó kí n máa báyàn sọ̀rọ̀ tó ẹni tó bá ti bá mi tí mi ò bá ti bá ní kíní when you do some things to some extent I will just mind my business. I will mind my business really. The only problem tí mo mọ̀ pé èmi àti Wàkàjẹ́jẹ́ jọ ní nínú comment section yìí. And if you want to say bóyá nǹkankan ṣẹlẹ̀ níbì kan, there was a day I was here. Tẹ́mi náà máa put on comments ni. There are some comments she made in the comment section, and that was what ó dà pé jọ ẹ̀ gangan mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lọ.
Wọ́n ti nà wá, wọ́n ti nà Arsenal.
Ẹ wo ẹ jẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀ mo ti wà ń bad mood báyìí o.
Ọjọ́ lórí náà wà mọ̀, yẹ̀bẹ́ ìpàdé Tẹ́mi báwo ni ṣe wá fẹ́ jó ẹ fi lè jó.
Gbọ́ báyìí, tẹ́tí
mo sọ fún yín pàtà mo nípa máa nà yín lọ́pọ̀.
Bóyá kẹ lọ wo Arsenal tí Madrid ní
ọ̀nà gànyè
mo máa drop lọ́ọ̀yà àbúbò o.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ṣé mo lè sọ̀rọ̀?
Ẹ má bínú ẹ jẹ́ kí chubby me parí ọ̀rọ̀ wọn mo rere mà chubby me ó lè parí ọ̀rọ̀
yẹn. Lẹ́yìn yẹn nígbà tí mo lọ sọ́dà níta mi ìdẹ̀rù bóyá torí there are times like mo máa wá síbí ìbàdàn náà now tí mo máa make comments and there was a day something happened ó dà pé bóyá one of those days Temmie throw sub ni or Cindy was throwing sub and I was commenting kò tẹ̀ ṣe nǹkan kò ṣe méjì and I saw her response and mo dẹ̀ ṣe wò pé okay apart from pé me and you we have one-on-one kini whatever that is going on between me Temmie or Cindy if you are going to even respect you are not supposed to but hey you cannot tell anybody what to respond to or not ǹjẹ́ gangan ni mo feel pé mo lọ block Wàkàjẹ́jẹ́ mo dẹ̀ wọ́n pé no I'm not going to deal with this and that was it so lẹ́yìn yẹn kò sí kankan tó jẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́ because èmi ò believe pé téèyàn méjì bá ń jà tẹ́ bá sọ pé ẹjọ́ wà níbì kan téèyàn méjì bá ń jà if you cannot preach peace to it ẹ má dàkún and that was what she did that day so ti Temmie ò ju yẹn lọ.
Ó kọjú síyàn kan ó kẹ́yìn sẹ́lòmíì ni kò sì bá ẹ fẹ́ sọ náà there is enough blame to go around whether we didn't handle it well or we didn't respond well or something but we want this to end so that's why the two of you are here. I want to believe you're letting go. Wàkàjẹ́jẹ́ is letting go. Chubby me, can I trust that you're letting go of whatever's happening?
Can you trust that you're with the boy?
Okay, that's good. So, ẹ má bínú ẹ méjèèjì. We only learn from this kind of situations on how to better relate with one another. Ẹ ṣeun. So, Morire, ẹ bá dá sọ́dọ̀.
Sister Temmie, I need the party lálẹ́ ìṣe tá máa fi parí gbogbo ìjà yìí.
Okay, ẹ kálẹ́ everybody. Torí
Mọ́mì wa.
Ẹ má máa pè mí mọ́mì báwo. Mọ́mì báwo ẹ fẹ́
náà tún bá yọ̀ ọ̀gá ní ìta Morire.
Ẹ fẹ́ pa mí ni. Okay.
No their sister Morire.
Torí tí Wàkàjẹ́jẹ́ mo ṣe gòkè o. Wọ́n ti sọ̀kalẹ̀ báyìí mo fẹ́ béèrè lọ pé àṣé obìnrin tí ẹ ní èèyàn tó wà ní ọ̀dà Wàkàjẹ́jẹ́ woman yìí máa attack mi o.
Kí ni mo ṣe o?
No wonder. Wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ kan sí wọn ní àwọn ti pẹ́nu fracas àmọ́ra wa nìyẹn.
mo rí ẹ hold on.
Boldly ayọ̀ now.
Hold on. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ṣé anybody notice ẹ̀ ní Wàkàjẹ́jẹ́ àti Chubby mi? Ní pé it's almost the same thing. Tó bá fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ tó máa ń rẹ́rìn-ín, Mr. Pytha, notice ẹ̀ pé the same way làwọn méjèèjì ọjọ́ ń rẹ́rìn. Chubby mi ẹ̀rẹ́rìn ká gbọ́ náà.
Bóyá bèjì ni wọn.
Bàgà báyìí o.
Ó yẹ continue mo rí rẹ̀.
Mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà àmọ́ra wa. No wonder, no wàhálà. Wọ́n ti a ti parí ọ̀rọ̀, wọ́n ti sọ boldly àmọ́ra wa. Bá ṣe máa attack ara wa nìyẹn, no wonder. Mi ò bínú mọ́, tó bá jẹ́ yẹ bí ò bínú, àmọ́ bí tá ti ń parí nǹkan wa mi ò bínú. So wọ́n ní ẹjọ́ gbogbo èyí tẹ̀ ń kọ́ àwọn comment section ni mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí. Ṣé rí tíjà bá ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí, especially tó bá ti jẹ́ ara wa là ń bá sọ̀rọ̀, ẹjọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká máa try as much as possible ká máa avoid nǹkan tó máa trigger. Like èmi ò sọ àwọn other parties o, like nígbà tí wọ́n ń bá mi ò fẹ́ máa padà sẹ́yìn tí wọ́n bá Joy Like River bí ṣe mọ̀ àwọn èèyàn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń comment, wọ́n ti ń comment. Sometimes a bá wò pé irú àwọn nǹkan báyìí ò lè parí, ó tún lè parí bó ṣe parí yìí. Ṣé mọ̀ pé ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ń drop comment ó máa trigger àwọn èèyàn. So ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mi ò pa láṣẹ ẹ jẹ́ ká máa fún àwọn èèyàn láyè tó bá ti ń sọ nǹkan bóyá nǹkan tó ń rí tó ń bí wọn nú, tẹ́yìn náà bá tẹ̀ ní nǹkan tó ń bí yín nú at that moment, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa try ká máa calm, because ẹlẹ́ni wọn ò ní parí ẹ̀ kàn tún parí ẹ̀. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká máa dákun, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbà àlàáfíà láàyè. Kan tí mo ní mo fẹ́ sọ nìyẹn. Àǹkí tó máa lọ gbogbo Mr. Olúwatósìnláre wọ́n ní kò sí peace o, èní àtọ̀la kò ní sí peace. Wọ́n ní tó bá ti da Monday peace máa wà. Ṣé rí èní àtọ̀la bóyá Temmie ṣe rí party tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe yẹn bóyá kẹgbẹ́ da Monday. Ẹ jẹ́ kí èèyàn tó bá ń bínú kó ní kálukú sì máa sọ̀rọ̀ ìbínú wọn tó bá ń sọ tó bá da Monday. Àwa padà sórí ọ̀rọ̀ wa. Because mo ní mo fẹ́ sọ ní ẹjọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká gba lọ àyè ọ̀dọ̀ wa ń bí báyìí, ẹ jẹ́ ká gba àlàáfíà láàyè. Kò tí mo lè sọ nìyẹn. Ọlọ́run àlàáfíà ó máa tẹ̀lé wa. Tẹ́mi ẹ ṣe gan-an torí ẹni ẹ̀ ń bínú sí ẹ má bínú mọ́. Àgbà wọ́n ní àgbà tí ò bínú òun lọ́mọ yẹn pọ̀ jọjọ. Àgbà ní ẹ ti wà nípò àgbà, ẹ má bínú, ẹ fọwọ́ wọ́nú. Kò tí mo ní kí n sọ nìyẹn. Mr. Pythagoras ẹ ṣeun gan bó tilẹ̀ jẹ́ pé inú ti ń bí yín báyìí.
Mo fi ń ṣe ẹ̀yẹ́ bí báyìí. Ìgbà tẹ́ ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ peace. Peace very peace lórí social. Ẹ kàn lórí black cap kò lè dálẹ́.
Ta ni Temmie ṣe? Ó yá ẹ tètè sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́rọ̀ sí mi tún gbọ́ kó dọ̀la kẹ́ni mo dà yín o.
Wáyé píìsì dìmọ́ mọ́ ní bíbáyìí, tábàárí píìsì dìmọ́lẹ̀ láàrin ara wa ń bíbáyìí. Ẹ máa rí ọ máa lọ fa gòbé kan. Ẹ máa wò wọ́n section wọ́n ti ń wọlé bọ̀ díẹ̀díẹ̀ o. Ọ máa lọ fa gòbé kan wá láti ibì kan tí ó kàn yín lọ́wọ́ kan yín lẹ́sìn wọn á lọ mú wálé wá bá yín. Ẹ jọ báwọn ni píìsì ò dalẹ́ rí lórí bí. Kò dalẹ́ báwọn kan ṣe ń sómú làwọn kan máa tì kíní bọ̀. Wọ́n kàn lọ fa wàhálà kan wá láti ibì kan ọ̀rọ̀ tí ó kàn wá. Kàkàkà rárá ní ẹ ṣe o bóyá kọ́ tiẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ géèmù tọ́wọ́ àwọn tó bá mọ̀ ń pa ẹ o kọ́ tiẹ̀ báńtà rẹ̀ kọ́ ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ o àbí ó yẹ jẹ́ ká play music kó tó dípò lórí wádé o. Wọ́n máa lọ mú àwọn kan tó ti fọ́ra wọn lórí tó ti lura wọn pa tí ó kàn yín lọ́wọ́ kàn yín lẹ́sẹ̀ wọ́n máa mú wá bá yín kẹ́ tó mọ̀ ó ti di gbègbègbègbègbè kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gan ṣé kò sún ẹ̀yìn èèyàn gan ni. Ọ̀túnba kúkú ti sọ ó ní gbogbo èèyàn náà kan ló wá síbí báyìí fún peace. Peace lórí black cap àti Facebook wọ́n ti mọ̀ọ́dà ẹ̀ ọjọ́ ti pẹ́ wọ́n ti pàdánù.
Torí ti Facebook mo dẹ̀ ṣe ó sá wá sórí TikTok o àṣé ìbí báyìí gan kò tún ní sí peace. Ọlọ́run ṣáà máa ṣọ́ àwa ta láìkí peace ṣàkọ́lọ̀ máa ṣọ́ wa. Ẹ jọ kí n tó sọ̀kalẹ̀ Mr. Pythagoras ẹ má bínú. Mọ́mí Túndé congratulations Mr. Pythagoras torí ó dẹ̀ ẹni inú ti ń bí yín sí.
Ẹ jẹ́ ń drop yín bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Ṣé gan ni?
Ẹ máa lọ sí comment section.
Ẹ ṣàánú wa. ọba ti drop àbóyè mi náà lọ.
tó bá ṣe pé ẹ̀yin gan ẹ láyà ẹ wà lórí panel ẹ fẹ́ máa fi Pythagoras ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ ẹ láyà gan ṣá Pytha ẹ má bínú jàre.
mo gbé àyà mi rìn ó yẹ ẹ má bínú torí àwọn Arsenal fan
trọ́fì yìí máa sọnù kẹ́ tó délé ni lẹ́yìn
àní àwọn ọmọ France wọ́n ti ń wọ̀nà àwọn ará England pé kọ́ máa wà bí
Pytha mo lọ gbé orin tí mo gbé sórí wọ́ọ̀ mi mo lọ gbé wá fún yín ta ló wọ pátá ta ló bọ́ pátá orin yẹ̀yìn ló ṣe.
ẹ̀yin ju sọ́ọ̀bù sí mi àbí ẹ̀yin pósìtì kan ẹ̀yin ju sọ́ọ̀bù sí mi.
ọlọ́run mo ti pósìtì kan mi jẹ́jẹ́ kí n tó rí ibi tó ti pè é ní Mr. Pátá Mr. Skate. mo ní mo kú.
wọ́n tún pé Mr. Pytha ní Mr. Pátá ojú brọ́dà mi yìí mà ti rí o ẹ má wọrí a máa sọ̀tàn rí a máa sọ̀tàn ayọ̀. Ọmọwùnmí náà ni torí Ọmọwùnmí ni tí ó bá ṣe Ọmọwùnmí ibo lẹ ti fẹ́ pàdé anybody tó fẹ́ bù ú.
ẹ jẹ́ má bínú o ẹ káàsán gbogbo ilé o ẹ káàsán
máa.
ẹ jọ mo ríre ni mo wá mo ríre kí ni update orí Facebook yẹn.
ṣé àtúndé yìí ò ní payàn ẹ jọ ṣe tí just like nǹkan tí Sir Moríre sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan comment section ẹ jọ mo forúkọ Ọlọ́run bẹ̀ wá ẹ jẹ́ ká máa ní sùúrù sometimes ẹ jẹ́ ká wojú ilẹ̀ ìgbà míì tí nǹkan bá ń panelist àbí ẹnìkan bá address situation kan àbí wọ́n try láti settle nǹkan instead a máa fi máa ní à ń type láti fi bá fi rúná sí or something better off love emoji will be better ẹ jọ̀ọ́. I remember ìjọ kan wà tí pé mò ń sọ gbà tó dẹ̀ pé àsìkò sọ tinú ẹ̀ jáde la wà mo ní kékeré mi náà sọ tinú mi in house thing lélẹ̀ so ìjọ kan wà tí mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ kan lẹ́nìkan sọ pé and that's how she do she be ṣàlàyé that's not nice ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mo forúkọ Ọlọ́run bẹ̀ wá èmi I don't have any grudges against anybody. I'm all like when it comes to in house thing I'm always kind of happy with everybody and I love everybody from the bottom of my heart because it's me.
Tálẹ̀ lè dámú.
Àbí náà èmi kẹ̀ ẹ́ but when tó bá jẹ́ àwọn ará àtàwọn òjò sí team nísìn but then ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mo forúkọ Ọlọ́run bẹ̀ wá ẹ má téèyàn bá ń try láti sọ̀rọ̀ or try láti make submission ẹ má yẹ ká máa antagonize èèyàn nínú comment section àbí ká máa ní that's how she does ẹ má máa ṣerú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ kò dáa ẹ fira yín náà sípò ẹnìyẹn tó níyẹn téèyàn bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ téèyàn bá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ sí how would you feel? One love. All right.
All right, Randy. Yeah.
It doesn't call me.
No, people still because it's last time she called me at 7:10, right? Was last time.
Ọlọ́run mọ̀ tí Dupsin bá fà bẹ́ẹ̀.
At the same time, mo mọ̀ pé people are saying comment section pé a máa ń type nǹkan. But mo ní few of you people kan tẹ̀ wá lórí panelist tẹ̀ dẹ̀ máa ń wá sókè dáadáa. That when you guys are making your summation, you add too much of emotions to it. Too much of emotions. And I'm that kind of person, I'm blunt to call people back on the comment section. And I'm calling people back with love, not with anger or anything. And when they call you back, you guys take it personal. Or you guys ignore the comment section just because you want to finish your thoughts, which is not good. When we are calling you back, there is a reason because you trigger people on comment section as well. And everything might go gaga. When they call you back, please listen to the comment section and cut it off. And please, another thing, I know that maybe people have requested for a very long time. When you request and they don't pick you instantly, please cancel the request and request again. Because when they pick you up, you will be up there and will be telling you mute. You will not look at it. And that thing is common with a lot of people. If I want to call him, I will call him because this thing is becoming too much. When the correct people correct you guys on the comment section, you take it too personal, which is not good. Thank you so much. One love, everybody.
They look like clap button, Temmie. Are you there? Oh, correction accepted.
Thank you.
At least I appreciate
that man. I thought my opa kú nípa mi.
Correction accepted. We're correct in love. Kò yẹ kẹ́ni kan wá ó kàn rárá tí Temmie tún fẹ́ sọ. Ẹ̀wọ̀n kan wá tẹ̀gbẹ́ tó bá ti gùn kí
Mo fẹ́ wá sókè tẹ wá ń request.
Wọ́n máa ń ṣe bíi tèmi ni.
Kò dẹ̀ ń ṣiṣẹ́.
Ẹ̀ẹ́gùn kẹ ẹ̀ ní bọ́ọ̀lù ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ lọ́rọ̀ tẹ fẹ́ ẹ̀ wá sùn lẹ̀ ẹ̀ máa họrùn.
Tó yẹ kí n lọ sùn mo ń ṣiṣẹ́. Sísá mi dìlẹ̀kẹ̀. Ẹ ṣé God bless you. Mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ náà nípa comment section yẹn. Bí mo ṣe lọ click lórí live, mo ṣe gbé bòrò ni o. Mo lọ click nìyẹn tí mo ṣe wọlé síbẹ̀. Wọ́n á jábọ́ lórí bíbá. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má mú comment section sọ́wọ́. Ẹ mọ̀ pé comment section ló máa ń gbé wa débẹ̀ ní nígbà míì. Ìgbà míì tá bá ń sọ nǹkan tá bá rí pé ó dà pé nǹkan tá à ń sọ yóò make sense.
Ọ̀pẹ máa sọ fún pé tí bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ mo máa po comment section tí bá ti pé wọn fún mi ní vibes mo máa ń stop ni.
Comment section láti máa mọ̀ pé ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ yóò make sense o rọra dákẹ́ jẹ́jẹ́. Ìgbà míì àdèmárà nǹkan sọ pé yes you are right àwọn kan máa sọ pé I take it easy so à ń mọ̀ pé okay òwò sọ díẹ̀ máa sọ pé kínní. Ẹ mọ̀ wípé kò easy láti máa type o. No. Tí bá wà ní comment section yẹn tẹ bá rí pé nígbà mi tí yẹn bá tag mi tó yẹ pé èèyàn mẹ́rin ló tag mi ó lè jẹ́ èèyàn kan ni màá respond sí because àti máa respond sí everybody lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan kò easy rárá. So I'm speaking on behalf of the comment section. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ fi wá sílẹ̀ bí àwa ti panel náà ṣe lè sọ̀rọ̀ náà ni àwọn comment section náà lè sọ̀rọ̀. One love keep us together, okay? But ẹ má bínú ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá fi pé comment section ti ṣe kíní ẹ má bínú ṣe ti gbọ́. Comment section I dey for you so tó bá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ lókè kẹ́ máa support mi o èmi mo ní comment section.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mo ń bọ̀ o mo wà ń bí mo fẹ́ sáré lọ wẹ̀ bàbá yìí máa bínú.
Morogo.
Ẹni ta ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀?
Wọ́n fẹ́ kó bá fún ẹ lálẹ́ yìí.
Ẹni ta ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀? Àkúdàáyà.
Chairman àwa comment section. Irọ́ ni àkúdàáyà ò lọ́kọ́ lé irọ́ ló pa.
Àkúdàáyà ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mo ń bọ̀ mo sì wá ń bí fẹ́ sáré lọ wẹ̀ bàbá yìí máa bínú.
Irọ́ ló ń pa kò sí nǹkan kò sọ́kọ̀rin kankan lé ẹ̀ òkóbó ló máa ń ṣe bó ṣe ń ṣe.
Pátì conservative.
Ewo lakudaya.
Eris ni.
But Eris ò lọ́kàn lé now. Why did you ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn?
Ló ń pa. Ẹni tó bá ti lọ́kàn lé ló máa ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹni tó bá wà lé ò ní sọ pé.
Agúnlẹ̀ wà ní Mọ́ríkà báyìí.
It depends.
Candy, félicitations à nous, on a gagné.
Ẹ kú oríire.
Ẹ lè bínú sí wa.
Sister Temmie gba olórí
Mọ́ríkà 3:24 ṣé lọ́sàn-án lẹ wà PM. Kéèyàn báyìí ti wẹ̀ láago 4 ọ̀sán.
Nítorí ọ̀rọ̀
creator.
Ó máa parẹ́ olórí burúkú aláyé pasán.
Mo ń bọ̀ mo sáré fẹ́ lọ sí ìyẹ̀bù tẹ̀ níjà kó tẹ̀ dárúkọ yóò ṣe dípò fẹ́ lọ sínú jacuzzi.
Má fọ̀rọ̀ bò mọ́lẹ̀ wọ́n ní ó wá jẹjọ́.